I swear, we have to resort to our shitty old webcam. We can't even use the new shit. Like, what? Why does the software have to be so fucking weird? Is it good now?
This one have a good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, we're good. So am I good to like? I'm good to start.
We can officially start the show.
All right.
Weird ass.
Oh my God.
Non-stop computer problems this morning.
Okay, here we go. Welcome back to an episode of Painting with Friends. See, I did that like the first 2 times. It was so much more perfect. All right. Oh shit! I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Painting with Friends. As usual, I'm Vaz motherfucking Hazen. You know, DMV's #1 punk rap star. And today we're going to get into some very interesting topics. I don't know. Okay. Thought you knew the topics. So today's discussion is we're going to be talking about the new movie Joker and also about our new book of the month. We'll save that for later. But let's get into what's popping, what's going on the planet Earth right now. And let me tell you what's going on the planet Earth. Aaron, how many people we got in this in Twitch? How many people we got in chat? 3? All right, let's get some links. Let's get some links sent out. Shit. So, let's go. So, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen it.
Bernie Sanders is out of the hospital now. That's some good news.
Bernie Sanders was in the hospital?
Yeah,
not what I
it
was
happened
gonna
last
talk
week.
about.
I guess it happened. What the fuck? It happened last week. He was having problems with his body, and he went to a hospital to get a stent put in because he had like artery problems or some shit. You know, old people, unhealthy people shit.
Holy shit.
And if it's not treated, it can lead to heart attacks and shit. So far, his campaign has not said it. It has it's because of a heart attack, because apparently sometimes heart attacks cause shit to need to deal with whatever. But he's out of the hospital. He's all good and fine. He said he was actually ready the day he got the operation, but
Rex McInnes is in the
the hospital had to keep him in for at least 3 to 4 days. But I think he got out Saturday, and he's going back on the campaign trail. And Biden is still doing backdoor fundraising, just like Hillary Clinton did around this time, while Bernie is continuously to go from state to state and talk to real Americans. So for anyone out there who actually supports Joe fucking Biden, you're just gonna get Barack Obama 3.0 with an older, whiter man.
There's Rex. What do you mean? Where's Rex? He's in the stream.
We could co-stream with him, couldn't we? Or how does that work?
How we co-stream with Rex?
I don't know.
That would be
We could
lit.
video chat him and put him up on the TV.
Oh my God, let's do that. I want to see if we can do interviews like that.
Yeah, we can. If Rex goes on his Twitch right now and we pull up his Twitch on the TV, you could talk to him, but I feel like it's gonna be a very weird delay. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna be watching the delay from his stream, and then he would have to watch the delay from our stream.
What?
It would be the weirdest
You
fucking
said
delay.
nigga no. He does not want to. I think my phone just died. It
Oh
did.
man, you were so unprepared today.
I told you, I just woke up, came here.
You had work last night, or this morning?
This morning? No, I was exhausted from the week. I worked all like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I went to go see the movie. Yo, like, I should.
Dude, you're a bartender. You don't do much.
Nah, Matchbox, they make you do the most.
But you still work at like a restaurant. Like, you don't do hard labor.
Nah, you should work it. You should try it. I advise everybody to try that shit.
Nah, I make more money what I do. I'm not doing no Matchbox.
Yeah.
That's out of your
They
mind.
make you like, man, like, most of the times you run like a fucking marathon just walking around that fucking bar for just a couple
Oh,
hours.
you're exhausted from walking? Holy shit, you really are an American.
Holy
Try living in New York, my guy.
Think I'm fucking
Wow,
around.
there's a reason why the motherfucker's fit as fuck. Oh, he's sending me paragraphs. I
I'm
can't read
good,
that right
dude.
now. It's Marlon, my bad.
Damn.
I'm getting the whole story of what happened during his grandpa's funeral now. Apparently,
Yeah,
his
his
family
friend-
don't get along.
Oh shit.
It's kinda
his
interesting.
grandpa died.
At some point, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's not recent, I don't think.
Oh.
I was talking about his wedding, and he was like, "They ain't gonna do it what they did at my grandpa's funeral at my wedding," and I was like, "Damn, bro, what
He's
the
getting
fuck?"
married?
Eventually, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
We're at that weird stage in our lives where all our friends are like just getting married.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Cause like if we were in our 30s, I'd be like, oh, that's really cool. But we're in our mid 20s, barely. Like
I don't know. I feel like this is perfect time. When you're in your mid 20s, you can get married.
I'm not saying you can't. It just seems in today's day. What I'm trying to say is in today's day of internet, most
Yeah.
people are still marrying people that they found in their hometown. And let's be honest here, the right one for you is probably not in your hometown. That's all I'm gonna say. In the age of the internet, I don't think people are exploring enough yet. Cause yeah,
Because they're settling.
I think they're
was your-
settling. That's
see
exactly what I'm saying.
I
Which
do-
isn't bad. I think there are most people who are starting to get married are just in a routine they're happy with, and I completely understand that 100%. Like, it's annoying to have to continuously go dating. If you found someone you're happy with, fucking stick with them. That's not what I'm against at all. I'm not against marriage either. I'm just like, it's just weird to sign a contract with someone you love that early. Just live with them for like a decade at least, and then just sign the because the contract just gives you benefits for once someone dies. You get to go on each other's healthcare plans, shit like that. Like there's good, stupidly cool shit that happens in that contract.
I like
But
stupidly cool shit.
at the end of the day, it's just weird, you know. Like I'm not against weddings or anything like that. It's just signing that contract. It's not a good contract yet. It's a weird contract. We should change our laws first before we have these weird contracts. That's all I'm saying. Weddings and stuff, that's all cool. Like, oh, we've loved each other for 5 years. Come celebrate with us. We're gonna do it for another 20 or whatever. I think that's fucking amazing. It's just I don't like having to. I don't think love should be a legal contract with the government. It just sounds weird to me.
Yeah.
I'm never getting married. Fuck that shit, bro. I was like that too. Press play, but I know I'm gonna eventually get married. I'm just gonna do it when I'm older, because I'm not gonna be a child about it. Like you don't want the problem is you don't want to have kids with someone you love die, and then your wife and kids don't get shit. That's what marriage protects. They won't get shit unless you made a will already before you expected to die. But if you die unexpectedly, they don't. All that money now goes to the fucking government, man. They don't.
That's
Your
what
kids don't get
marriage does?
shit. Yeah, it protects that kind of shit. That's why.
Oh shit.
That's why they're trying to put a fucking inheritance tax and shit like that. Like for people who are gonna inherit millions of dollars, they're trying to put a tax on that. Like,
Why
look,
would
man,
you do that?
you can't get all this money. And people are like, no, man, it's like technically it's our money. You shouldn't be taxing dead
You
people's
shouldn't be
money.
Taxing people's money.
Yeah, you shouldn't be taxing dead people's money.
Like,
But
they
yeah,
already
if,
had income tax
you know.
on it. They already had other taxes on it. Like you can't put another fucking tax on it.
yeah, you got the income tax, so you tax me on
You
the money
had
I'm
to
already
pay
getting
for a
made.
fucking funeral.
Then you tax me on
You
the money
shouldn't
I'm
be a part of
spending.
that. Like that don't make no.
Then you
damn
tax me when
sense.
I'm dead. You tax me when I go to the hospital. That's like a couple hundred to a couple $1,000s just to go there. Bro, my hospital bill when I got arrested annoyed the shit out of me. It was a $1,500 bill.
Holy fuck.
And you want to know what they did to me? They just kept me on their fucking watch for 8 hours. They didn't treat me. I was pulling glass out of my fucking feet for weeks. They didn't treat me for shit.
Damn.
Pissed me off.
Yo, hospitals are like the worst places to go to.
Yeah.
'Cause, like that's why a lot of people they don't want to get health insurance because like why would you want to go to a hospital anyway?
Well, no. Well, ideally, if you got good health insurance, you should never have to go to a hospital unless it legit was an accident. Because good health insurance means you'll be able to see a doctor regularly, and then the doctor will prevent any major problems because you're not afraid to go to the doctor because it's being paid for by
I think this was toward.
ideally the government.
I think this was.
That's how it should be at
Toriano's.
least. But you know, why are you handing it to me?
I don't know.
Are you trying to show the camera, or are you handing that to me? Like,
Oh wait, they're all over here.
I don't
All
even
right,
know what I'm
let's
gonna
get
draw,
let's
bro.
get into some of our topics that I wanted to discuss today. So first topic is sex with ghosts. Isn't the chat working?
People are talking. They're saying some shit.
Oh.
I love
think
weddings
mine's-
when they have open bars. Aw.
Yeah, my fucking chat's not working for
I
some
have
reason.
a living will available on all streaming services now. Hashtag shameless plug.
There we go. I think I'm in the right one now. Come on, me.
I feel like
Hold
if
up.
I ever started making like 100 million type dollars,
You
I
have
would-
sex with ghosts?
no, in my will,
Oh,
I would put like all except for $500,000 to like the most random shit. Like the most, like just some startup company in like South Guatemala. Some dude's like trying to make bumpers or something. I'd be like, yo, bro, here's like $300 million. Have fun. And then just give like 500,000 to my family and just be like, look,
he's
you
gonna.
don't fucking deserve it.
You get 300 million to that dude to invest in bumpers. He's gonna fucking overdose in so
He's
much
gonna definitely
cocaine.
invest in bumpers, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, he
Cocaine.
is. It's all bumpers. I would buy up land to
Keep my mic on. I'm the only one you're gonna be talking to.
I would like buy up so much land to like preserve,
Yeah, I would probably do that actually. I would try and buy back all the land the government's selling off.
and then like
I do what China's doing. China's buying a lot of land in the Midwest right now, bro. It's kind of scary.
in the Midwest.
Yeah, it's
Of
kind of scary.
America?
Yeah, because it's
So they're
cheap.
doing what they're doing in the south,
Yeah, dude.
of Africa.
Yeah, they're doing
Oh
it in America
my
right now.
God.
A lot of Chinese
They're
businessmen
so smart.
are buying up a lot of land right now because it's cheap as shit.
Did you
And
watch
then
the
once
new
climate
episode of South
change
Park?
hits in, no, okay, so I not canceled. I put my Hulu subscription on hold because I'm
Oh.
tired of fucking paying for something I don't use. So if your Hulu is still free, can I just use your fucking Hulu account, my guy? Otherwise, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be watching South Park until the season ends, and then I'm gonna unhold my Hulu for the Christmas holiday time, and then I'm just gonna binge watch shit, and then I'm gonna pause it again on January. That's my goal. Or I'll just use your Hulu account and I'm gonna watch it. Cause no, I haven't seen any of it, but
Wait,
I'm
you
hoping it's
got
good.
TV. Wait, you got TV though.
What do
You
you
can just
mean I
watch
have
it on
TV?
demand.
but that means I have to fucking watch commercials, bro.
You just skip past them.
Yeah.
Oh wait, my shit has commercials. I hopped off my family plan.
Yeah.
I'm only using my Spotify plan. So if you have Spotify, you can watch it for free. Wait, you do have Spotify, don't you?
I have the 3-month trial at the moment,
Then yeah, you can get Hulu for 3-month trial.
but it's still commercial. I don't like commercials.
My shit has commercials.
I don't get. Then I'm not watching your shit.
Okay.
I can't handle commercials. I'm sorry. It was the first time I ever did acid. Is when I realized I'm fucking done with commercials. Because I was in my basement and I was watching South Park, nonetheless. And then a commercial came on, and I literally went, "This is the devil!" And I got up and I ran outside to my backyard and I just stared at the trees dancing for a while. And so I was able to come back inside and turn on Netflix because I could not handle commercials. And now from now and on, that was probably 7 years ago. I can never watch commercials again.
Not
I
gonna lie,
I hate them
commercials are very irritating when you're like in that.
because
state
they're
of
not
mind.
funny anymore, man.
No, they're just
if we were in
boring.
Japan, I would probably love commercials because the Japanese understand how you do it. Their literal motto is, "We don't want to bore you. If your commercial is not over the top, stupidly hysterical, don't make it because we're not gonna air it." That's why most Japanese commercials are the funniest, most wild shit you ever fucking seen. Because they understand.
racist.
Don't bore people, man. You don't bore people. If you want me to buy your product, I need to remember why I need your product, not just sit there like, and our product will also help you with those tough stains and grimes that other kitchenware won't. Like, fuck you,
Gross.
bro. I don't
want
give a
science.
shit.
They always try to sell you by science. I don't give a fuck
Right?
about science. I'm a
As we've seen in
scientist.
America, people don't care about facts. So just sell
Shut
me
the fuck up.
do some like WWE style commercial.
Yeah,
I want
like
to see like The Rock bust in with some Arm & Hammer soap. Like, this is how we get rid of
and
stains.
he like punches through the thing. He like stain gone. He's like, you just could have sprayed it.
Fuck that shit, bro.
Fuck that. That shit would be
This
lit.
is stain be gone.
I really
Not
fucking
that
love Taco Bell also DJ Press Play, and I would not give my money to them though. But what I was going with my buy up land thing,
Porn commercials are the best, or Japanese porn is the best?
it's low key porn. I don't know.
Oh,
what
the
fuck.
Japanese commercials are low key porn. He said also low key porn. Like, I don't know. Hold up, what? Like low key, like down under child porn, or what are we talking about right
No,
now?
it's just low key.
Okay, that's
Like-
gross.
Like it's kind of high key to be honest.
They blur their porn though. I can't do that.
One Piece is high key.
That
Nah, sometimes they don't.
I don't like the genitals being. Yes, sometimes, but a lot of old stuff, their genitals are still
Yeah,
blurred, and I'm like, ugh.
That's when that weird president used to be in power. That president is gone now, so they don't have to blur it as much.
It always annoyed me because even
They
the
don't even
pubes,
blur it on cartoons anymore.
even the pubes would be blurred, and
They
I'm
used
like,
to-
ugh.
They used to blur that shit on animes. And I was like, what was the point of them drawing it? That shit was so stupid. I was just done. I was like, okay. Japan was weird because they could air their most mature
I always think about
animes
that-
on television at night at
Did-
like around
did-
8.
Excuse me. Did you see what Larry or Anna shared earlier today? It was a Ratatouille meme, and it had Ratatouille, and the dude was putting him in his pants, and you saw the dude's dick and everything. It was the whole Pixar animated thing, and it had me sit there and think for a second, like, Pixar is all 3D animation. Have they ever drawn the genitals for for the characters that wear clothes just for the fuck of it? Because they're like, fuck it, why not? Like, let's make it realistic. Because they also do a lot of stuff for the government and shit. Like, it's not like they just make cartoons, dude. Their technology works all over the place. They pioneered Pixar. And what was before Pixar pioneered the animation playing field. They did a lot of shit for the government in the very beginning. Before Pixar was Pixar in the 90s, the 80s, man. They did stuff.
I don't want to talk about that.
I've always kind of
I
wondered
don't
that.
want to wonder that.
Because I feel like, I know me as an animator, if I had to work on characters for months to possibly a year, eventually I would have to just start throwing genitals in there and be like, look at how funny it is. Let me just remove the clothes for Stan real quick. Look at that shit. Look at that shit.
It's so fucking funny. It's so fucking funny to draw dicks. Like, I was thinking the same shit while watching the new season of Big Mouth, and they literally, while dude was in mid story, it was like a backstory type old storytelling of like how Duke Ellington came about and became Duke Ellington. But throughout most of the story, they mix it in with just like World War I of dicks, just fighting, blowing each other up.
So that sounds funny as fuck, bro. Like, cause if I was good at 3D modeling, I would take so many naked humans and just run them through physics engines and shit. Just have them like fly around and just watch as their flailing, stupid, flabby bodies jiggle everywhere. It's so funny, man. I'm pretty fat, not that fat apparently, but like, it's fun watching fat people jiggle. Like when I jiggle, sometimes I'm like, damn, I should lose weight, but that's funny. Big Mouth is season 3 came out this weekend, didn't it?
Yes, and it's so good.
I need to try and get into Big Mouth because I love John Mulaney's comedy and I like Nick Kroll's comedy. Like I'm fans of their comedy,
man.
But I just never got into Big Mouth because it feels so forced fed.
He said it is kind of awkward. It's kind of awkward because like they have all the kids are awkward because they're going through changes.
That's why I don't like. I don't like that it's force fed awkwardness though. I think that's what I don't like about it.
Because it's puberty.
I understand it's an awkward time, but it's supposed to be an adult show. It's technically not for kids, so it's like don't force feed awkwardness to adults.
Here's the thing: all the kids watch it.
Okay, but let's go back to Cartoon Network. A lot of their shows were still catered to adults, even though kids watched it. Because that was their motto. How do we get everyone, teenagers, adults, everyone? Cartoon Network and Adult Swim knew what the fuck they were doing. You don't need to dumb down your content to get everyone to watch it. You should be as smart as you know your audience is probably going to be. And kids are fucking smart and adults are smart. So don't make it stupidly awkward. Just make it what it really is. Because you can do awkwardness without being awkward. Make the people awkward, not the show awkward. That's all they got to do.
It's Aqua Teen Hunger Force. But one of the episodes that you have to watch. It's awkward too. Anyway, one of the episodes that you have to watch is the episode where they go to Florida. I literally have never said what so many times while watching a kid's show. I mean, like a cartoon show whatsoever. I have never said what so many times in my life. Like the shit they were saying, I was just like, what? Who comes up with some shit like this? And that's what makes it like.
Who is the father on Full House?
I don't know.
Who is that dad?
I never watched Full House.
Bob Saget. He comes up with fucked up shit like that. If you've ever seen his stand-up, dude, he was... Bob Saget is a ruthless, dirty piece of shit.
What a last name like he was Saget,
he
like
was
you have
on
to be.
A fucking children's. The fact that he got Full House is hysterical. Because if you look at that dude's comedy, bro, he will open up his sets like, "Oh shit, look at the big tits on this bitch. Yo, show me your tits." Like that's how he opens it up. Man, they look pretty with my cum over it. Like that's the kind of comedian he is. So the fact that he was America's dad next to Bill Cosby in a way is fucking hysterical. But the thing is, Bill Cosby hit it. Bob Saget just had to not do comedy for a couple years while he was on that show. Bill Cosby, y'all gotta be proper people while I rape women. Because that's what he did, bro. It's the people that tell you to do better who are always doing bad. Because the people who do bad admit it. That's something I've noticed in the media. The people who always told you to be a better person always end up being pieces of shit. The people who always said, "No, I know I'm a piece of shit."
That's real as shit.
Fucking
because like there's so many people that I've met now and that have told me things, and then I look at them and I see them in situations whenever I hang out with them or we have to do like shows or other stuff together, and I see their other sides, and I'm just like, you're a fucking liar. Like I would never tell somebody to be a better person. I'm just like, look, man, you only get so many times to be alive. Figure it out. I can't figure it out, so I can't tell you to figure it out. I give people advice
because I know I'm going to tell you if you're a shitty person, so I'll tell you need to be a better person, but I can't tell you how. I'm going to just tell you what you're doing that's probably shitty.
Yeah.
Like, if you're being, like, what I mean by that, not to yourself. I mean, if you're going to damage yourself, I'll let you know, but if you start damaging other people, I'm definitely going to let you know. Like, you're being shitty. You need to do better.
I know the episode he's talking about. He's like, I watched up until the part they showed the 10-year-old's cartoon titties. Then I stopped watching. That was the episode in season 2.
It was gross.
I mean, it was pretty lit. It was just about like,
cartoon,
when you're growing, like when start developing, and it was just a pretty natural episode. I don't know. Maybe you're not comfortable with nudity. Maybe you
Yeah,
might be a
I don't
prude.
think he's coming with nudity.
You might not be comfortable.
I know
with
when I was in
nudity.
Europe, they don't like. I know I've talked about this before. They really don't give a fuck about nudity. Like in their cartoons, in their shows, their movies, and everyday life in a way.
Yeah.
Like they're so desensitized by what America fears in a way. It's so weird to me. Like in their own movies, like anyone could be naked randomly. Like anyone.
That's what I like about
And I'm
them.
just kind of like, damn. That's kind of you'll never see this in an American movie. I'll say that much. Like holy shit, that's weird.
We're just gonna have random nudity in all our movies.
We should.
Yeah.
I would love to see fucking Captain America's ass. Just full blown American ass right there. Boom. Stop giving us the Prince, Marvel. We know what's behind it. Hey, Rex is hosting us.
I'm so dead.
Right, you know the American ass memes where all those like, fuck fucking whoever the fucking bitch was. Fuck her. Look at the fucking glutes on America, bro. You know those memes? This
Definitely.
man's got the fucking buns.
It was just a lot of forced awkwardness. What was the most awkward part of the show for you, DJ Press Play?
When they had to imitate gay sex.
They had to imitate gay sex.
I don't know. I haven't seen the show like that. I don't know
No.
if they do. I assume
I
they
was
tackle
like- I was like, that didn't happen.
homosexuality. I would
They
hope
actually
they
had
do.
a very fun season finale episode where like all the characters
They
get
do tackle
superpowers.
homosexuality in that, right? I would
Yeah.
hope so.
Bisexuality, pansexuality.
Okay, I was about to say that's the most progressive show if they didn't tackle all that shit.
Yeah, it's very progressive. They had a
Clearly,
very.
show fucking naked children. They're the first American show to finally do that.
It's natural. I mean,
Well, no, The Simpsons did it. I'm sorry, Simpsons did it. Simpsons had
I
naked
mean,
kids.
Dragon Ball Z was the first one.
You're right.
Goku.
But
was
that's not an
naked.
American show, bro.
Oh fuck!
I said
fuck.
American
You said
show.
American. Yeah, you did. But like
So Simpsons did it.
the season finale, they gave all the characters superpowers, and one of the superpowers of one of the kids was he could literally bend cum, like water
He's a
bending.
cum bender.
He's a cum bender, yeah. And it was
I
so
mean,
fucking
technically,
funny.
aren't all of us cum benders?
I guess we are.
Let me just.
all right.
I know what to do to get it moving, bitch.
Anyway, so
For those of you who
There's
don't
a
see me, I'm
scene
imitating fingering a
where
bitch.
his brother turns into a big ass piece of shit porta potty monster, and you literally have a Sylvester Stallone fighting a big ass shit monster. So it's cum for fighting shit, and it's just hilarious because it gets cum and shit all over everybody in the field, and everybody's just okay with it. And I was just like, what the fuck,
Bro, you know what? You just sold me on this show. Like you just, I'll fight through the awkwardness just to watch that season finale.
No, God, the Florida episode was so much more worth it because there's so much incest applied and how fucking crazy
Oh,
Florida is.
You totally sold me on incest. You know what? You're right. I don't want to see a cum and shit monster battle. Incest is what I love. Being a white guy, I love it.
I'm sorry. I don't mind nudity, but it was the super force. The most
I'm just
awkward
like,
part.
I've blown that like your upsell was incest.
What's that?
Like,
This is the puberty
it's like someone like, can I get a blowjob? I'll give you a hand job. I wanted a blowjob, bro. Like, or no, what was it? I don't want to give you a hand job. Well, can I get a blowjob? Like, that's an upsell, bro. You can't go from hand job to blowjob. Like, if I'm not gonna give you that, why am I gonna fucking suck you?
I was just trying to pitch the best episode.
I don't think incest is a good pitch though.
No, it
After
wasn't.
a shitty cum monster
I mean, I was starting.
juicing all over everyone, you can't upsell me with incest.
I mean, no incest occurred. It was just like whole entire time, dude's like trying to fuck his cousin, and like she's leading them on, but everything that's going on around them during the whole entire time, they're in a really fucked up part of Florida, and like all of Florida turns into a sinkhole.
what part of Florida is good?
That is true. All of Florida turns into a sinkhole and gets washed away, and everybody dies at the end. It's so fucking funny.
Oh, I wonder how many people enjoyed that scene.
I loved it.
How foreshadowing too. Zing, get it? Climate change, motherfuckers.
Yeah, they make a lot of those jokes.
I bet they do, because they should.
But it's so fucking worth it to watch.
It sounds honestly. You sold me on the shitty. And this is the shitty cum monster. That's the season finale of season 3 or 2.
Yeah, season.
So it's the newest season's finale.
Yeah.
I
But the
will-
Duke Ellington episode with the World War Dicks was fucking
I
hilarious.
will confidently sit through the awkwardness just to get that payoff, because I don't want to just jump to that episode. That's no fun.
You can just start on season 3. It's not like you need backstory. Fuck it. When I started Big Mouth, I didn't like the first season, so I started on season 2, and then I liked it, so then I rewatched season 1.
Yeah, that's what you
and
told me to do. I watched season 2, but I didn't like season 1, so I didn't finish season 1. I did watch season 2 though. But I should though. I'll give it another shot.
It's pretty dope. I liked it a lot, and you can tell like the show's starting to come into like its niche, and it filled its niche so perfectly that they're even capable of making fun of other Netflix shows now. They made fun of 13 Reasons Why. They made fun of the Queer Eye one. They also just made fun of a bunch of Netflix shit.
A good amount of Netflix comedies make fun of other Netflix shows though. Like that's not unique really. A lot of comedy things that are Netflix originals do make fun of Netflix.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit. I'm not on Netflix enough. Mostly people just turn it on and start having sex.
Yeah, that used to be the life. It still is. I just normally it kind of swapped to Hulu for a bit, and then Amazon. I like watching stuff on Amazon. Honestly, Amazon's got some nice stuff.
I put on the Spotify playlist.
Yeah, I'm not a music guy. I'm definitely, it's either silence or just some TV show or movie in the background. Like, I'm not a music guy because it's just like, the problem with music is if I'm doing drugs at that time, I'm going to want to go with the music, and I'm not that guy.
I always go with the music.
It's not fun. For me personally, I'm just like, because I like to joke about shit too much, and nothing's funnier to me than hearing the raw sounds of flesh smacking against flesh and how nasty and just stupid humans are in the act of sex. It's so funny to me.
You're a weird guy.
The funniest part, you know when you pull out of a girl,
and then this
and
goes
you get
like,
the little fart thing, the little fart air? Yeah, it's the funniest
somebody
thing to
made
me.
a whole entire skit about that.
Funniest shit to me.
Like
dude.
he was hitting it and it was just like.
I love it.
he was
I
like,
love it.
what the fuck is
that
wrong
mac
with
and,
your
that
shit?
mac and cheese sound is, it's the thing I live
I
for.
go with the music.
It's the thing I live for, because you don't get that sound in anal, man. You don't really get that plop sound when you pull it out or anything like that.
Doing porn.
They do in porn, but that's unrealistic. Let's be honest here.
Oh, I don't know.
We all know porn isn't realistic.
I don't know. Just normal
It's all like guys with bigger digger than the fucking human average. It's all these women bustier than the human average. Like
Dr. Miami is very lucrative.
like the cleanest vaginas ever. Like that's fucking normal.
Clean vaginas.
Bro, like not beaten up and has seen miles. Like,
seen
like
miles.
the average person has
shit.
seen at least a couple miles type shit.
Oh damn.
By this point. Like.
But last time I was listening to my friend's song and I was kind of weird hearing his voice while I don't ever do anything to music where I know people. That is a big fucking no-no because that is a good turn off and that makes you go, hold on, I need to stop this shit because I feel like they're watching me.
Man,
And then you start thinking about God and the
I would
ghosts
be
in the
the
closet.
complete opposite. I would definitely stroke people down towards my friend's music. To me, it would feel like my friend is egging me on at that point. I'm like, yeah, you're fucking damn right. Yeah, fuck yeah. Like,
There are actually people that do tell me a lot.
I
like,
would do that shit.
They do tell me a lot, like, yo, I have sex to your music, and I'm just like, I don't want to know that. But that does happen. I'm just not one of those people that's capable of, like, hearing other people's voices or thinking about the ghost in the closet watching me and God and Jesus and Buddha and Krishna and Vishnu in my house, spirit.
God's a pervert anyway, so they're always watching you.
And Santa Claus. I don't like to think
I
about
bet you
Santa
God's
Claus.
favorite thing to do is watch guys masturbate just because of how awkward it is.
It's so funny.
It is the weirdest, like,
That's so fucking
when you're,
funny.
it's just so fucking stupid. It is just, like, I bet you the funniest part for him is that leg twitch. That is the funniest shit.
Leg twitch.
The leg twitch, man. Oh shit, yeah.
What the fuck is the leg twitch?
Oh man, you gotta masturbate some more. You don't touch yourself well, bro. You don't get the leg twitch, man. You gotta pleasure yourself. You slacking, man. You gotta show that dick what that hand can do.
I'm not living life correctly, obviously.
No, man.
I've never leg twitched like a fucking dog. I went from Post Malone to Kavisi real quick.
You're not twitching like a dog, but
Is it you what leg twitch we talking?
just a quick little. Oh yeah. Oh fucking.
Oh shit.
That like cramp up almost, where it just starts to fucking. Oh shit.
Oh, I do that shit when I'm taking a piss. That's about it.
Oh man, I think you might have a urinary tract infection, UTI.
What? No, that's just been all my life before I even
You
said it.
cramp up when you piss?
Cramp up. I didn't say cramp up. You said
twitch.
the leg.
You
Yeah, it's
twitch
like a
your leg
twitch.
when you piss.
Yeah, it's like a twitch.
Bro,
I
have
don't
you
know.
ever gotten like an STD check or anything?
This was like before I even started having. This was like
I know, but
when I was born.
like your parents might like. Why the fuck are you twitching during peeing?
dude, I've been checked since I was a kid. Like, we all have to go to those fucking things and do all the checks.
Hey, I don't know what your life is like, bro. You said you used to do drugs when you were younger, so I don't know.
Man, I had a very fucked up childhood. You don't know about the
So-
leg twitch? I know about the leg twitch. I know about the leg twitch.
Apparently when he pees, though, which just definitely sounds like some kind of UTI or STD.
Nah, you get that first, like, I don't know, man. I feel weird.
It's just...
You're making me feel weird.
I mean, I if you're talking about, like, that good piss shake, like that...
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, you know.
I can understand that.
You
But if
make
you
it
do that
that-
every fucking time, like,
Not
god
every
damn,
fucking time. God damn it.
I guess I would be jealous, actually.
That's
like,
what I
damn,
was
you got the
asking.
good
I
pisses.
see. I knew what the fuck you were talking about. You knew what I was talking about. I was asking if that's what you meant.
That's like the whole body more than the whole leg, though. That's like, it goes up my spine. I'm like, oh, yeah.
I'm kind of confused.
Fuck.
Corey said he never performed in Richmond. How many times has he been in Richmond? I'm just kind of confused.
Wait, he's never performed in Richmond?
But he talks about being in Richmond all the time.
Bro, you slacking, Corey?
What the fuck is wrong with him? Even I performed in Richmond. How have you not performed in Richmond?
Bro. No, yeah, he did. Remember when we went to fucking Amnesty? Didn't he perform that night?
No. That shit got closed
It got
down.
rained out right at your time.
Yeah, they started raining and the bitch was being
And
a
then it
bitch.
stopped literally 20 minutes
And
later.
the people who threw the event were like, she wasn't even in charge of the event. We would have had you perform. And I was just like, wow. And then those bitches brought me into their apartment. They kept looking at me like they wanted to fuck me, but I just wanted their money. That was a weird night.
That was a stupid fucking night.
It was stupid as fuck.
Just because they literally took everything in because it rained for 20 minutes.
They were dumb as shit. They were just dumb.
And it wasn't even like it was a hard rain. Oh my gosh. Like, all they had to do was just put an awning over the fucking deck and protect all the electrical equipment, and then, fuck the people. Like, you got them
Yes.
drunk, no one cared. Like,
Nobody
I,
gave
I
a
don't know.
shit.
At least I'm one of the people who's like, if an event gets rained out, I'm gonna stick in the rain. Like, I don't care. Like, because I'm gonna get wet walking back to my car anyway. So it's just like, I'm just gonna stay there and enjoy it. Like, rain does not bother me. I fucking love it.
I never
It's the
performed
best
in
thing
Richmond.
ever.
You're not even from here. He doesn't even go here, Aaron.
DJ, why don't you come down here and perform in the piece of shithole that is known as the capital of Virginia, Richmond?
Yeah, come get.
And
come.
you will now understand how little Virginia respects its own capital. Like, there is trash and graffiti everywhere.
Come-
Their roads are so broken up, you can trip on the
Yeah.
sidewalks.
Yeah.
It is disgusting.
It fucking sucks. Come get forced at gunpoint to smoke crack.
That sounds like a fucking exhilarating experience.
That's Richmond for you though. Come get shot
Alright.
at. Come get stuck at gunpoint.
And then you find out that the gun was actually the lighter for the crack.
I feel like I was.
That's a joke right there, bro.
The light-
Holding someone up at gunpoint to smoke crack, and then when they were like, all right, I'll do it, then it just lighted, like the gun was the lighter the whole time. You just going around forcing people to
That's the
Oh,
government. If that's
shit.
not like a fucking.
Yeah, that's some Reaganomics right there.
Like, god damn.
Yo, actually, I wrote something down. I was thinking, I don't know how funny this would be, but I'm gonna go run it through real quick. I have it's a rom-com joke, right?
Rom-com?
You know, yeah, romantic comedies. You know how in so many like movies, whenever it gets very romantic, like when
Yes.
people are on a date, they'll pick up each other's glasses and like drink it, like they'll like the guy will.
Like the stupid way.
I don't know, like they'll cross arms, like
Yeah, that dumb
and then
thing.
they feed the glass to the other person.
Yeah, that stupid thing.
I was like, what if we did a bit where they did that, but instead of wine glasses, it was just 2 full wine bottles, and then they awkwardly pick it up and they just start like choking on the fucking bottle.
I'm with it.
Because they're trying to fucking chug it, but it's supposed to be romantic, so then it just turns into like all those weird deep throat porn scenes where like her mascara just starts running and she's just coughing up wine.
I'm with it.
It just doesn't get sexy anymore. But
I'm
it has to like
fucking-
build up to this big sexy thing
I'm
though.
fucking with it. I'm
That
with
shit
it.
geeks me. It's kind of recycling a cooking show joke at the moment, but
What
season
cooking show?
for the pilot with the wine chugging. But
Oh shit.
it just kind of geeked me. I'm down. Also, I didn't even know Richmond was. Yeah, Richmond's our fucking capital.
It's Toledo's way safer than Richmond. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, it is actually. But Toledo's a ghost town. That's
Because
why.
Richmond's like a baby. Richmond's like a baby Baltimore, and Baltimore just became the murder capital this year.
Bro, you know what annoys me? Luckily, they finally opened up the fucking new highway. They
Mm-hmm.
opened up the new 434, whatever the fuck they call it, whatever it is. They finally opened it up. I'm so happy because I always hated having to drive through Baltimore because these motherfuckers just walk out in the middle of the street and they don't even give a fuck, bro. Like, you'll just be driving down at 30 miles an hour and they're just like, yeah, you're going to stop for me. Otherwise, you want to hit me? Like, you're going to really hit me on Baltimore Street right now. And you're
And
just
then-
driving through
and
the
then they'll
projects where they
also-
shot The Wire and everything. And you're just like, oh my God, this is ugly.
And then they'll fucking like stop while your car's like parked. They'll just start washing your windows, and you're like, oh God,
Bro.
it's not even dirty. It's not dirty.
I try and avoid anytime I can going through Baltimore. I fucking hate it. Like, it is just... The suburbs are nice, kind of. They're not bad. But then it's like I was saying in the beginning of the podcast, they fly A-10 Warthogs around Baltimore, dude. These things are, like I said, they're fucking artillery cannons, like anti-tank artillery cannons that they built a plane around.
What?
And these things just fly around Baltimore like it's normal. And I'm like, I understand if, like, you're just practicing flying because, like, you got to do that when you're pilots for the military. But, like, you're next to the coast. Can't you just scramble over the water or something? Like, why are you... you know what I mean? Like, it's like you're a military jet, and not only that, you're a specific jet that's literally designed to destroy buildings and tanks. It's not designed for air-to-air combat. It's literally designed to fuck up the ground, and you just fly it around Baltimore. It's so weird to me, man.
What do you think of this so far?
I'm not a fan of the 555,
I like the 555.
and the nostrils make it look like a pig.
Okay.
But the 555, it's too. It's too. How do I say gay without saying gay?
Oh man.
Like, you need to beef up that 555. It's too feminine.
Oh man.
You draw your faces very feminine. You're a very feminine human.
I started with anime, and they do a lot of feminine shit. I
Yeah,
guess.
but no, not fully, man. A lot of their guys are still pretty masculine. You still draw pretty feminine guys.
Really?
Yeah. I
Goddamn.
call you out on it very regularly.
I didn't know. You're the only first person. Everybody else is like, that's dope.
Well, a lot of people dick suck you. I'm a real friend. I talk to people honestly. Damn.
Toledo used to be the murder capital, but we soft now.
Like, my doctor
Murder
knows I do
capital of
drugs.
who? Murder capital of what? America? Or murder capital of Ohio?
Used to be the murder capital.
Of what? Ohio?
But, like, back in the 60s, maybe.
What? Of America? Fuck no.
I mean, Toledo, Ohio in general was pretty fucked up back in the day, bro. They were pretty like, because Chicago was like the big problem in Illinois, but like Ohio has a good number of lots of fucked up people, lots of pedophilia, lots of fucked up shit happens in Ohio. It's kind of creepy there. I'm happy my family got out of there. You know how I could have grown up in Ohio?
What?
Because my dad and my uncle were born in Ohio.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did
Like,
say that.
but luckily, fucking luckily, my grandpa was an engineer in the U.S. military, and he got fucking stationed at the Pentagon. Otherwise, and so we moved out here to Virginia, or they moved, not me, but they moved out here to fucking Virginia. But like, I could have grown up in fucking Ohio, man. I could have grown up in Dayton, Ohio.
Ew. That's the worst
That
part.
would have been. I would have probably shot myself as a kid, dude.
He said America in the early 2000s.
Oh my
We got
god.
all runaway murderers from Chicago. Oh, that's crazy.
Damn, bro. Well, you know what? That was the fall of Toledo, because Toledo was pretty big in like the 80s and 90s, and even the 70s. It was a very big entertainment spot for like music, comedy, just the arts in general. It was booming, man. And then something happened, like just no one started fucking in Toledo anymore. And I
Damn.
guess he just answered the question. I never
There's
really
no
looked
more
it up.
murderers and people going there and putting their money into musicians as investments.
Yeah, I'd love to see Toledo like grow back up though, because it did used to be banging, man. They used to have good
Y'all
weed.
need more fucking organized crime. That's what y'all need.
Yeah, I miss them. I never lived during the mafia, but from what you hear, I mean, as long as you didn't fuck them over, they really help their community. Just kind of like the Yakuza in Japan. They really help the fucking community.
Why wouldn't you help your
Say what you
community?
want. Because, you know, the police don't, so they got it.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? I'm just saying, why
That's what I
wouldn't
love about when you hear the stories. And you're just like, oh, no. Tony, no, he's such a beautiful child. He comes by and gives us food every weekend and every day. I love Tony. He would never kill a man. Like, the whole community defends you because you support it. So the cops can't do shit.
I love it.
I love it. But
That's
now
what
we
organized
now we
crime
have
is
all
supposed
these
to be.
fucking I'm fighting for me instead of my family type of gang members, and it's just
Yeah.
it's all bad now. Like, it's just like
'Cause
fuck
that's
you,
not
fuck the
organized
community.
crime. They don't know how to do organized crime.
And America fucked it up because remember Rick Ross, man. That dude, he was trying to bring mafia-esque gang styles into like the black community with gangs. That's what he was trying to do. Of like, we gotta help the community, we gotta help each other. And then America, bro, that crack war, Reagan. Oh, they brought that motherfucker down. It's so annoying. We could have had like some amazing ass. Like imagine Compton if they were more like the mafia. Like, holy shit.
LA would be ours.
Fucking Death Row Records, all that shit. Like people wouldn't have started getting fucked over from music labels.
Fuck no.
Like, oh my
that shit
gosh.
would be dead.
Oh, the government knew though. They saw off the Italians. They were like, ah, shit.
Shit.
Ah, fuck. We can't let the fucking blacks start organizing crime like that. We need to have them rampant randomly, man. Otherwise, fucking what is it? Loose lips sink ships. That's what we need. We can't have the keep your mouth shut and we'll look out for you always. Can't have that. Because that's what the police do. We can't have a second police.
Fuck no.
Then you're policing the police. That's bad. Once you police the police, the government crumbles.
You're the police?
Huh?
What?
I would love to be a cop.
Why?
Oh, I wouldn't have to sit in traffic anymore. I would be pretty just. I used to role play as a cop in high school.
Why?
On like GTA and shit. Because I would be just. I even called out all the other cops who would role play for their corruption. I was like, yo, you're being a shitty cop, bro. You shouldn't be a cop. And they're like, it's a video game. And I'm like, but this is how it is in real life. You're being corrupt in a video game. Lets me know you're going to be corrupt in real life. Because you can't even pretend not to be corrupt. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, you care about power so much. Even in a video game where you already have power, you want more power. Like, that's how weird the human psyche is. That's what role-playing taught me. Is like, even in a video game where you already have fake power, you want more fake power. And that's, like, I really learned a lot about humans role-playing. It was just like, damn, man, power is an interesting thing with people.
Oh, yeah. Once you start, you just want more. It's like cocaine.
I was just in Dayton. The suburbs of Dayton are dope. Dayton sucks, though. Damn.
Yes, Dayton sucks ass. Isn't Dave Chappelle from there?
No, he lives in Ohio now.
Oh.
Dave Chappelle's from, I believe, Maryland. Even though he says D.C., I think he's from Maryland.
It would make more sense if he was from Maryland.
Yeah, but you know, it's not cool to say I'm from Maryland. Maryland's pretty preppy in a way. They're kind of like Virginia, but more laid back. Like, very very preppy, stuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're cool though. I like their cops better than our cops. I'll say that much.
Maryland cops?
Yeah,
They're
a little bit.
assholes.
They're assholes, but they don't catch you for speeding as much as our cops do. Like you can
Okay.
you can get away with some shit there.
Oh.
At least now you can. I can't speak for like a decade ago, but it seems like now they're a little bit more like laid back. It seems.
I know.
At least the state troopers. I can't speak for like the city cops, but like on the highways and shit. I don't notice too many people getting pulled over for speeding like I do in Virginia. Like, dude, Virginia, you can't go 30 miles without someone being pulled over for speeding. Fucking, you see cops everywhere. It drives me
Rob
nuts.
Dyrdek is from Dayton. So is rapist Brock Turner. Dave Chappelle lives in Cleveland. I believe. Okay.
Lives in Cleveland. Ooh, gotta go to Cleveland. Yeah, fuck Brock Turner, bro. That
Cleveland
fucking,
is my.
He's a
Cleveland is
garbage can rapist too.
Cleveland
He's the
is
worst
a-
kind of rapist. He raped someone next to a garbage. He didn't even make it sexy, bro. At least Bill Cosby made it sexy. He wined and dined you. This dude fucking just took you back to the fucking trash can and fucked your brains out, literally. Like, talk about justice. Speaking of justice, didn't that one black dude who testified about the cop who shot the dude in his own apartment? He just was found dead over the weekend or something.
What?
Yeah, I forgot his name. I'm gonna look it up right now, real quick.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude, he was found dead, and apparently, no one knows what happened. They're still looking for a suspect, even though he was shot in the fucking mouth and the chest. Do you know how hard it is to get a direct hit in someone's fucking mouth?
Wow.
They claimed it was a drive-by in a parking garage. Shot in the fucking mouth, though, bro. Do you know how hard that is?
I don't.
Like, Jesus fucking Christ. For a drive-by to be shot perfectly in the mouth seems very suspicious.
I've never shot someone. Amazing.
Really? I've shot in a bird out of a tree one time. That was exhilarating. I've shot in a squirrel out of a tree.
I've never shot a person.
Oh well, I've shot people with like BB guns.
No, that doesn't count. I meant like bullets.
Okay,
If we shot,
yeah,
like of course I've shot people then. But
I've never shot a human being.
I've never
yet,
like killed somebody, regardless of what people might think about me. I'm not a murderer. Never killed nobody.
Man, you know how weird it is that like you can be out in public talking to random people, and at any moment they could literally be a murderer.
Yeah.
Like, you can be having a full-fledged conversation
No,
with a
like
fucking killer.
you could legit be in your house and have family members that are murderers. You could have murderers in your house all the time, and that's just fucking America. And I've
Oh,
come to
man.
realize that at an early age,
Fuck, man, I can't find the thing I was looking at.
how easy it is to just be a murderer in America. You could be at a cookout and like half of your family members.
The
have
Tony
murdered
Danza
somebody.
extravaganza. Have you seen that? The Tony Danza tap dance extravaganza? Or have you heard it?
No.
You want to hear it?
Who the fuck is Tony Danza?
Hey, it's me, Tony Danza.
Who the fuck
It's
is
okay.
that?
It doesn't matter who he is. We just got to hear the. Oh shit! It's not that loud. That. Is it? Oh, it's because I have headphones in.
So dumb.
It's the Tony Danza tap dance extravaganza. Featuring Phil Bozeman and Alex Aaron.
Wow. That is some very hardcore music.
Yeah, man, it's the Tony Danza tap dance extravaganza.
Mark the artist, that is not very cool. Definitely tap into the chat. Chat with us. All I do is drink water and respect women. I'm not a murderer.
Damn, bro. He's got his goal set if it was 2016, but
See,
we
this is
living
how-
in 2019.
This is how us new rappers
We
are.
respecting ourselves.
We're no longer telling the truth about murders. We're lying now. I like it. We're gonna lie about murderers. Now
It's a smart thing to do, but hey, who am I to speak,
we're moving
right?
different.
Who am I to give legal advice to people? I was just raised by Jews.
Yeah, man. TMI.
Uh,
I like it. Never mind, it worked. Hey, it's Mark the Artist, my guy. I know who you are, Mark the Artist. It says your name.
when
What's
we're talking
good?
about the acid, I just popped 2 tabs. Hey, all right.
Let's
talk about
go.
some acid. DJ Pressplay had a story, right?
He had an acid
he had an
dream.
acid story.
DJ Pressplay, you gotta tell us the acid dream story while we talk about the new season premiere of Rick and Morty trailer.
Wait, what?
Did you not see the Rick and Morty season 4 premiere?
There's a season 4 premiere trailer?
Oh my god, yes, you can play it.
Fucking shit.
God damn it.
I gotta see this.
Don't tell me you've seen Primal at least. You've seen the first episode of Primal.
No, I was gonna wait to watch it live tonight, honestly.
Oh, okay, I watched
That's
it.
something I actually wanted to kind of see live. I was just like, I gotta respect this.
It's you don't really have to. It's not really.
It's not that good.
It's not really something to be hyped. It's okay though.
It's like
I like
Samurai
how-
Jack. It's what it is. It's
It
not.
is a
it's
Samurai
like
Jack.
Samurai Jack is not that hype.
I like how there's never any dialogue in his films, and you can basically get the whole entire story.
Rick and
from
Morty's
emotions
season
and
4
stuff like
trailer. Or
that.
what should I be looking for?
Rick and Morty season 4 trailer.
Oh well, I guess it's the one from Adult Swim from 15
I be
hours
making
ago.
art sometimes while on acid. Making art on acid is the best.
Yeah, except you want to see Donnie's art on acid? Oh, it's hysterical. Let me go find it.
You have it.
I have it.
You have one. I have the other.
Yeah, you have the good one, but I have when it hit when you peaked. When you were peaking, it got funny. Let's see where it is.
Oh, you mean this one? When I got bored?
Yeah, you're peaking when you just started scribbling everywhere, bro.
I was bored. I didn't know what to draw.
Man, you weren't bored. You were lost, my guy.
It was fun. I like drawing doodles.
Oh shit.
So when I get bored, I just draw doodles.
Bro, stop lying. You were drawing the most trippy ass skull fucking psychedelic airplanes and shit, and then you just scribbled everywhere. You weren't bored. You were peeking. Don't act like you weren't.
Peeking, that's what
You
you
were
call it?
staring. You stared at your phone forever and scribbled everywhere after you were drawing like badass shit.
I don't know how to get closer. Like, I don't know.
You're fine.
I mean, there's images within images. The reason I scribbled was because I was overlaying images over the top of each other. I can't get any closer. I can't show you them like the details. There's details in it though.
Gosh, why'd they use
It's a pretty good drawing.
I don't like this song.
That's the end of the Morty Gets a Dragon experiment.
Are you gonna slay it?
First off, I always slay it, Queen.
Hmm?
Secondly, yes.
Oh, the Meeseeks are back.
Yes.
Oh,
South sit for 10 minutes or you'll die. Don't let it sit for 12 or I'll have to hunt down what you become.
Oh
See, that
shit.
looks dope. Thank you, G. I gotta frame it one day. I really like the drawing. Like, it's not just scribbles. It's like details inside of scribbles, and that's why I kept it. If it was just scribbles, I wouldn't have kept it.
Is that true? I don't know. I'm just usually around
But it was
people
dope.
that die faster.
Why don't you show him the one that you were drawing first though? Because that one's badass.
Oh, that joint.
You know what?
Oh, I do have it. I thought it was at home, but this is the book I keep at home. This is stupid. All right, so this is the one I was drawing first on acid.
Yeah, see that one's fucking killer, bro. You need to make more album art like that, my guy.
I will. I think I'm like close enough. I don't know.
No, you're way too close, my guy. Way too close.
Oh, fuck.
That was cool though. I'm ready for November 10th. It's gonna be real fun.
You're telling me this looks feminine?
Yes, dude. That guy
This
is
looks like
totally a
fucking
cross-dresser.
That looks like feminist.
Dude, that is the most. Look at them
This looks
eyelashes.
feminist.
You did really good on those eyes, by the way, but it's still feminine, man.
This looks
Look at
feminist.
look at this like weird. Look, the earrings are just gay as shit. Like, come on, bro.
Damn.
I don't care what anyone says. Earrings are gay. Like, even though
I think
straight
earrings are
guys
pretty
want to
dope.
wear them, they're fucking gay.
I think earrings are pretty dope. I don't think they're gay. I don't think you get to claim that as gay.
You can think whatever you want, just like how I think they're pretty fucking gay, honestly. It's men putting jewelry in their fucking head. It's fucking weird.
Oh, this is dope. We drew this in Toledo. I was drawn with Tyree.
Yeah, the crippled Charizard was nice. Oh yeah, that's the one you started when we first went there.
Yeah, me and Tyree were collaborating.
Yeah, you gotta pull it back some.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
I gotta finish this one. This one's dope as fuck.
Yeah, see that would be a good album art cover if you guys actually all recorded a track together, which out of 3 trips to Toledo, apparently you all never did. Which is kind of sad, cause that would have been a good album cover for a single.
I mean, we always make music together. I even have.
Yeah,
like,
but
a
I'm
song-
just saying it's kind of sad you all finally met in person 3 times during this
I think
summer
we should have
and
this
no
as a
tracks were made.
I think we should just have it.
Like,
I mean, because we've
that's,
been making,
you know.
we've all been making music together since 2015.
No, I feel you, but that's again, like I'm saying, it's like I feel like it would have been an amazing experience for all of you to have done it right there on the spot, which you
I
could
mean,
have.
we were working on a track.
And
man.
you know,
we were working on like the lyrics, but then me and Tro were just like, let's go do something else.
yeah, being lazy.
It wasn't that? We were just more
It
feeling
was
the beat.
being lazy.
He
Let's
said
be
being
let's be
lazy.
honest. If you guys want to be good, if you guys want to make it into the music, you should have been making music and continue to be making music. Like you guys
Cut.
are together. That's the point to do it.
It was.
Like, the point to
I
go
mean,
into Toledo, Ohio, isn't to just play around and do shit. You guys are supposed to go up there, perform, and make music.
We were just like, it is what happened. Color that, me guy. Liddy. I mean, we made music videos. We were very high focused on doing other things.
Well, we made music videos the
Might as
first
well
time
do it.
though,
Thank you.
which is understandable. But you know,
I'm wearing the gayest earrings, no cap. That nigga face melted. Time, Aaron. We gotta organize a trip like that better. Damn. So yeah, he's saying you're right. We have so many songs together though. I really think
Yeah,
it would
but
work
then-
better as a t-shirt.
I mean, but still, just because you have them together, like again, it's the story behind it. It's the lore that your fans need. It's the you know what I mean?
lore.
If you don't have a story behind your art, then why do people care about it? They need to tell people
You need
why
a
it matters to
narrative.
them.
You need a narrative.
Like that's all art is. Anything in life is a narrative. If there's no narrative behind it, it's no purpose. People forget it. That's why we
Facts.
don't care about facts. We love stories.
We do love stories. I want to tell better stories.
Have you seen Wisecrack's new video on documentaries?
No, you were talking about it while we were at the movie theaters.
Yeah, dude,
This
it was
is it now.
it was kind of interesting because I didn't know this.
Can
The
you see
word
it?
documentary came from some fucking Swedish guy or something,
Can't.
and it literally says like it's like the hold up, let me find this.
There it is.
I don't want to fuck it up. So
He said about to
Talk random
overdose.
shit.
Can you overdose on acid?
100%.
Oh shit. We need to make music next time you're here. I want to make music next time I'm there.
You could kill animals with just 1 tab of acid. Like them things, that will kill you. It's not a. That's why I don't classify it as a legit psychedelic, like a plant-based psychedelic, because you can't really overdose on plant-based psychedelics. As
You can overdose on acid.
Like you can overdose on acid. I mean, you can take a lot of shrooms, but honestly, they taste so bad. Are you really gonna eat all that shrooms? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like they taste so bad. Are you really gonna put yourself through how bad they are? They are fucking terrible.
Oh god.
Like shrooms and ayahuasca are the 2 worst things I've ever tasted in my fucking life.
Shrooms and ayahuasca.
DMT tastes bad. Oh yeah, I remember when I accidentally smoked DMT one time. That shit was hysterical. There was some DMT still, like, because we sprinkled it over normal weed and we put it in a vaporizer. But you know how I save all my vaped weed, so I just dumped it into where all my vaped weed is. And then one night I didn't have any weed, so I was like, fuck, I'll just smoke some of the vaped weed. And then I instantly tasted it. I was like, oh shit, this tastes terrible. And then like 3 seconds later, the whole room just started flashing and shit. And I was like, oh, fuck. I just tried to get to the chair, and I just sat there for like 10 minutes until it wore off. Like, fuck. I accidentally smoked DMT.
Shit. I mean, if you
That
guys
shit
want
was
to...
nasty.
Shit's crazy. Didn't you say it only lasted like 7 minutes or some shit?
Yeah, DMT is quick as shit, bro. It can last between 7 to 20 minutes at most, and then you have to take more.
Oh, fuck, man.
So, like, if you want to, like, dabble into psychedelics, honestly, smoking DMT is the best way to do it because it is 100% in and out. There's no come down. You don't feel weird. You're not groggy the next day, even though it doesn't even last for hours. Like, it's in and it's literally like you're peeking through the window of a different world, and then you're right back out. That's all it is. Shrooms, you're diving into that fucking world. Acid, you're diving into that fucking world. Ayahuasca, you were definitely diving into that fucking world, but because ayahuasca is just liquid DMT, you step right out of it like nothing fucking happened. Like when I did ayahuasca, because none of my friends have done it yet, so no one told me what to expect, and I expected it to last so long. It only lasted like maybe 2 hours, and then when I came down, I was so heavy, my body, like my eyes in a way, kind of shook as the goat demons were falling from my ceiling. And they started running up to me, and I couldn't move, and I was just staring at them like, oh, shit, this is wild. And then like a snap of the finger, everything went to normal. Everything, I didn't feel weird. I was wide awake. I just started messaging people like, yo, I just did ayahuasca. I just had to tell people what happened because I expected to be out for the whole night. But I was like, yo, it's 3 p.m. right now. And I just had the wildest experience of my life. Like, it definitely topped the first time I did acid, and that was already wild. I was feeling on my desk, bro.
What?
I was playing Chivalry Medieval Warfare. It's a medieval MMO game where you just slaughter motherfuckers. And it started kicking in. I was just like grabbing my desk and just feeling it. I was just like, bro, this fucking feels awesome. Like it just kept grabbing and scratching it. Not scratching, not like scratching, but like just hard palming the shit out of it, bro.
He said you guys stop talking about my baby acid. Hey, yo, Vaz, I'm gonna do an edit tonight on one of your Please.
Hey.
Please. We could
give him
record,
a good stand,
but
though.
we gotta make
definitely
sure
don't
we
take a
got shit
screenshot
set
of it
because it's gonna be a lot of energy in the room. Yeah, we gotta like if we're gonna do this, yeah, let's definitely plan a weekend to record some shit. Let's do that.
I really suggest you guys should because I think it would be a good story and you can get some cool shit out of it. Because now we got Bootios. We got Bootios out of Ohio, bro. Out of the second trip to Ohio, like that
Produced
right
by
there.
Mensa.
Bootios is such a story now. Actually, you guys want to hear Bootios? You guys want to see the live performance of Bootios? Because I have it on the computer right now, my guy.
I'm sprinkling the keef everywhere on some nigga.
Do you guys want to see the live performance of Bootios? Oh my gosh! Hold up, let me load this shit in. I'm gonna load up Bootios. Cause I feel like that's something to watch right now.
Play that.
I don't
Play
remember.
that.
I don't actually remember which one was Bootios.
Bootios.
Hold up. Where's all my fucking shit? Lulu's Cafe. All right, guys. Oh my god, where the fuck did it go? It should be titled Bootios. There it is. Boom. Okay.
555 World Tour.
All right, y'all wanna watch Bootios live? Yes, I want to see. Okay, here we go. We're gonna take a quick 1 minute break while we watch some fucking Bootios.
Wake up in the morning, I like Bootios for breakfast. If that pussy good, I might buy that bitch a Lexus, ayy. And she super thick. From Texas, and that pussy, I'ma stretch it. Throw that booty, I'ma catch it, ayy. I'm shitting info, and that's it to my info. Pussy super good. I dance in it like the ends on her head. Oh, her head, her head, said I was gonna tell my niggas shit, but I'm a damn lie.
Wake up in the morning, I like booty meals for breakfast, ayy. Shorty super bad, clothes on and when she naked, ayy. I don't need a text, but I know she got the message. I like money, have respect, booty clapping like she made it, ayy. Wake up in the morning, I like booty meals for breakfast, ayy. Super bad, clothes on and when she naked, ayy. I don't need a text, but I know she got the message. I like respect, clapping like she made it, ayy. Hey.
Live again.
Oh. So, we're live. Definitely love the Honey Nut edition. Have you ever had almond milk with Honey Nut Cheerios? That's like a double nut breakfast. That's testicles in your mouth, kid.
Yeah, you would like a double nut breakfast.
So Booty-O's will be on streaming platforms as soon as we make a music video for it.
Nah, I don't have any of the performances from Ohio. They're on my other computer at the moment, Rex, which is in the hospital apparently at the moment. So.
God.
Oh yeah, did I tell you yet? I was talking to Rex about it before I guess you got to the bar. It crashed again before I went to the movie theater.
What?
So I don't know, man. I think I'm narrowing it down to it's either the motherboard because it's starting to look like it's a driver issue, and I don't know what driver needs to be updated, and I need to start doing diagnostics, I guess, to figure that out.
Damn.
I'm very mad though, because I need to get this shit fixed before Halloween, otherwise that music video ain't coming out, and it's pretty much fucking done. It just needs sound effects, and I just need to clean up like the vases on fire. That's all.
Why do you keep getting in our way? Whatever deity is getting in our way. I don't know which one I pissed off. Probably God. Probably pissed off God.
Who's 90 Wise? Was he the?
Yeah, 90 Wise is one of the homies. He's a rapper performer.
No, yeah, I know. Which one was he though? 'Cause,
He's the one that was like.
she's asking for his footage.
He's like. Rock.
Black dude.
Yeah.
All right, just say that because there was like a Hispanic dude and a black guy. So.
I don't remember who was there, to be honest. Do you have a sharpener I can use? Do you have the cafe performance?
Should be in the
What's the cafe performance?
in the drawer over there, huh?
Oh, that's Lulu's. That was just
the
Lulu's.
yeah, Lulu's. That's what just got queued up. It should be like the middle one on the left. There should be like a pencil book in there, and there should be one in there, like a blue or purple pencil book or something on the left side, I think. If it's not, it should be in there. There's cigarettes in here? What the fuck? Oh yeah, it's the Nova fidget spinner. I don't think there's cigarettes. I was about to say, why the fuck are there cigarettes in my drawer?
This shit got a whole 10-year-old little boy famous, and now he's part of the rap game and looks super depressed. And does drugs. Rap music has literally destroyed that kid. Clout culture is a fucking way to ruin children. Her head fire. Her head fire.
Rex just uploaded some from Lulu's. Hey, we can play another performance live if anyone wants to actually see it. You know.
Yeah, we can do that. Y'all want another performance?
We can,
Fidget spinner wave really died down.
we can
Boy,
queue one up.
the fidget spinner wave lives through me.
We can queue up another one. Now, everything I have numbered by a number, not the name of the song, so I don't really know what's gonna come up.
Fuck me.
But
I am the Dalai Lama.
here we go. We got
Listen
Rex.
to my third eye spin.
All right, we got Rex queued up. Maybe I'm gonna have to resize it again, annoyingly. All right, y'all want to see Rex?
Oh, Kendrosa's even got a fidget spinner. Man, this shit ain't going
I
nowhere.
want to see mine. Here we go. Here's Rex, guys.
Okay. What we doing right now? What? Yeah. What? I need everybody to go. Come on. Yeah, let's go.
Back in this bitch like I never left. No second guess, never miss a step. When you ready for me, they don't do fatigue. Go away on the scene, so many niggas. Catching the breeze, watching the scenes. Hold my wrist, give me freaking freeze. 100 degrees, while I'm living the beat.
shit, but I told you to back it. Back it, I'm sleeping on some average message. Money niggas fucking with this savage. Fuck this, fuck trap, nigga, fucking let's go. To the bed, cause I'm fucking dashing, action. Look at me, it's a you keep on passing. On the way to the function, we used to pack in. We roll beautiful, crowd try to pack me. Who believe me beautifully? The part I can say is for you to see. I'm on way, you're not sweet to me. None of this shit's feeling new to me. None of my shit feeling new to me. Get out your feelings, it's not everyday hypocrisy. You'll start shocking me. Over 11, I got Billy, I'm back with that fire. Come on, in the back of the heat. In the middle of G, I'm back with that fire. Come on, I'm back with that heat. Niggas in the G, I'm back with that fire. Yeah, I'm back with that heat. Come on, West, I'm back with that fire. Yeah, I'm back with that heat. Hey, I'm back with that fire. Yeah, I'm back with that heat. Get to the G, I'm back with that fire. Yeah, I'm back with that heat. I'm back with that fire. Yeah, I'm back with that heat. Hey, way out of there, I'm back with that fire. Yeah, I'm back with that heat. You looking for tea? Hey. Oh, what's this? Shit. Come on here, bro. Shit. Oh, God. What's that? Can I get a round of applause for Rex? Hey, can y'all hype it up? Come on, y'all know y'all here. Can I get a round of applause? Hey.
I mean, I would hope that the crowd's energy would be better in Ohio, Rex. That was a full festival with 2 stages. Like, this is a karaoke cafe in Centerville, Virginia.
My
on
energy is
Thursday.
always on 100. I got 555 fidget
I want to
spinners.
see what you got for me for the performance in Ohio. Oh,
We
shit.
don't have any
Rex.
Ohio,
Oh, it's
dude.
all on my computer at the moment.
Yeah,
Well,
we
some
don't
of it
have.
is.
We can't show any of that shit. Fucking
Thank you
things
for
broke.
playing that. Yeah, bro.
Fucking things fucking going bootleg. We gotta figure out the problem or diagnostic with this thing first.
Fuck is your point? My point is, I would hope a festival's crowd is more lit than a karaoke cafe's crowd. Like, one's a legit festival venue and one's a karaoke bar without a real stage. Like, you know what I mean? If a karaoke bar is more lit than a full-blown festival, then fuck, that's a problem. That's a real big problem. Speaking of problems,
What's the
since you're-
problem?
You're just sitting there fucking dead spacing right now.
I'm in draw mode. Like I'm like really.
Rex,
digging this.
Vaz, and I all went to go see the Joker movie yesterday.
Oh, we're gonna talk about it.
Might as well just touch on it real quick.
All right.
And I must say, I don't believe people are really angry about it. I believe this is manufactured anger.
This is manufactured hype. This is people literally hyping something that's non-existent. This
No.
is a hype beast movement. This is a normal ass movie with normal ass ratings. That's just a normal ass movie that you can see or you can wait to come out.
In fact, if you're a fan of the Batman Dark Knight movies, you would probably not be a fan of the Joker movie. I'll put it that way. The Batman Dark Knight movies are a lot more gruesome, brutal, and violent than this movie was. And people complain that this movie is apparently violent. And, no, it's not. I think it's just a big social commentary that people don't want to listen to.
I think it's all manufactured. I don't think anybody walked out. I think it's all a fucking lie.
Nah. In fact, my favorite part was when I'm gonna spoil it. I'm gonna spoil the ending because it's not even that big of an ending. You can't even spoil this movie really because we know what happens. We know we know he becomes the Joker. It's just who he kills, and no one he kills is anyone important in the Gotham universe. And none of them are important, honestly. They're the first times we ever see these characters. They're not even important. So here's this.
Make sure they're okay with spoilers.
I don't give a fuck. Mute it if you want. Here's the ending. He kills Robert De Niro. Here you go. You don't know who Robert De Niro is, and it's not important. He just kills Robert De Niro, and it's fucking hysterical, bro. It is hysterical. You want to know why? Because Robert De Niro has been making such shitty comedies lately. I'm so happy he finally dies in a movie. He's been making so many shit. I felt that, bro. He double-tapped that guy. He double-tapped De Niro. Double-tapped De Niro. I was like, fuck yeah, joke. You kill that piece of shit.
We had to sit through Aaron clapping through 5 minutes
Of
the
De
ending.
Niro. Bro, I was
He
clapping
was
like
clapping
crazy.
for
I
5
clapped
minutes
on the way
before
out.
the movie even finished. He was just clapping throughout the whole entire movie.
I was also doing it jokingly because I was like, hey, no one else is going to clap. I'm going to be that guy. This nigga just spoiled the movie. No, I didn't. He's not a main character, dude. Like, the whole point is watching the Joker become the Joker. No one else in the movie is really that important. It's just watching his interactions with people that cause him to become the villain he is. No one in that movie is vital to the Gotham universe at all. Everyone who dies out of the, like, 5 people who actually die is fucking pointless. None of them matter.
Besides the plot of the movie and that spoiler, what were your interpretations of the social commentary for it?
I think
That's something that doesn't spoil anything and kindly gives like a bigger
it's,
breakdown
if
of the
you,
movie.
First of all, you can't really spoil a Batman movie or Joker movie technically, because if you read the comic books, you kind of know what happens anyway. But there's not much backstory of the Joker in the comic books, true, but there's enough. But anyway, my view on that is, we all know that the Joker is insane, but he also wants to make people laugh. And no one gave him the freedom, or no one gave him the opportunity to make people laugh. And there were 2 scenes that really stuck out to me on, if you know the Joker and Batman universe in general, he always points out society for its flaws. He points out their hypocrisy a lot. He always points out, like, you think I'm crazy, but look at the crazy shit you guys do. Case in point, in the Dark Knight movie, when he had those 2 ferry boats with the bombs in them, and he gave each other ferry boat the bomb, the detonator of the bomb, and he was like, one boat is filled with civilians and soldiers, the other one is filled with criminals being transported out of the city. You get to decide. And most people are like, they're criminals, let's just kill them anyway. Like, he showed the hypocrisy of, like, we don't give a fuck, and we will be just as brutal as him. He gave the citizens their own detonator in that movie, and they were contemplating killing criminals because they were like, they're just criminals anyway, so what? Even though you don't even know why they're in jail for. It could be for a drug offense, a non-violent drug offense, which is already wrong. Like, you don't know why they were there. So my view is, 2 scenes was, in the very beginning of the movie, he's seeing his therapist. He's laughing hysterically in the lobby, and he hands someone a card that explains his mental illness. But as he's walking through the hallway, he quickly stops laughing and gets cold, like stone-faced, goes to his normal shit. But then a few scenes after that, like maybe 5 or 10 minutes after that, he's on a bus after one of his shows. He's still got like the faded clown makeup on. He's got his hair slicked back and with a little green on it. You know, you can see him slowly becoming the Joker out of his clown persona. And he's just on the bus, and this little kid's in front of him, and he turns around, and so he starts making the little kid laugh by just making faces and noises. And the kid's mom is like, stop messing with my child, or bugging my child or something, and then like drags the kid away from, or pulls the kid around from looking at him. So he just starts laughing hysterically. And I was just like, okay, I think he's really making fun of the stupidity of society. Like, this is literally a human adult stopping a child's laughter from a human adult dressed as a fucking clown. His literal job is normally to make kids laugh.
You be right back.
And this is a grown adult stopping children's laughter. So he just laughs uncontrollably at how stupid society is. That's what I've been getting from this movie. It's, if you know the Joker's character, he always laughs at how, you know, stupid and hypocritic society is. And I think this was us watching him grow into the Joker we all know, of him just getting fed up with how fucked up society is. But that's my take on it.
I kind of thought that it really displayed a part of him that we all know to be true, that he's crazy, like clinically, like he's fucking crazy, but it justified, it gave reason to why he is the fucking archetype to Batman. I gotta turn this down because I'm listening. I forgot that it was just playing through there. There's probably an echo now. So like, it gives reason to like, while Batman has like this force of justice in which he's trying to calm an insane world, and the Joker's like more of the reason of like, what are you doing? The world's insane already. I'm just making you see it. Yeah. Like, it's there. You're gonna have to deal with it.
Another point on that, of like, we all know he's crazy because he is fucking crazy when you see like the stuff he's writing down in the movie and shit. Before he goes up to tell jokes and shit, like, this dude's fucking nuts. But I think one of the
amount of pornography that he had in his joke book.
One of the social commentaries I think the movie is also trying to show is like, because society kept shunning this awkward guy, no one got to see the warning signs of how crazy he really is. Whereas if people started to accept him a little more for what they saw on the surface, then they probably would have been able to see what's underneath the surface, and the Joker probably never would have existed because someone would have been like, this guy's crazy, we need to do something. But because he never got that camaraderie anywhere, no one got to see the signs because he just always kept getting shunned out.
Oh yeah, he was a ticking time bomb, and like, it was basically like, it was saying what builds up a person like this. They took away their sanitary funds, so there was practically trash all over the fucking city.
We
and they
have
took
read our
away
new
all
book of
their-
the month. Thank you, DJ Plus Press Play. This one we have read because it's all pictures. Huh.
Yeah, we have this new book of the month.
But we'll show it after this.
But like, their city was covered in trash because they took away the funding for that. And they took away welfare for basically everybody. So the Joker, who's a medicated person in this film, he needs his medication. They take it away, and he goes off his meds, and it basically turns him into the monster that he is. Even though he's already on 7 different medications, like, you're gonna obviously get some fucked up situations out of people who are on 7 different medications. He has his reasons, but he is clinically crazy. And what makes it more
100%
fucked up
fucking lunatic.
is you have a rich guy running for mayor to fix the shit that's going on in the city. Like, a rich guy, like, say you have a fucked up country that's trash all over the place. and
Rich
the people are
orphan,
like,
by the way. It's not like he even grew up in a good family. His
no, it's
parents
not a
died
rich
when he was
orphan.
young.
We're talking about Thomas Wayne.
Oh, Thomas, not Bruce.
So this is like a situation that is basically the biggest, like,
well, who's Thomas Wayne
comparison-
though? Isn't he?
that's Batman's dad.
Oh, okay. Well, but he
So-
died though.
I'm saying he's running for mayor in this thing. So this is like basically like a version of America, and America can be fixed as long as Donald Trump runs for president, because Donald Trump is a billionaire or millionaire or some shit like that. But it's like, no, that didn't fix any problems, and it's not going to fix any problems. And they saw that shit. They said the rich are just going to get richer, and they're only going to care about the rich. So society went into disarray. And the kicking point was that little bit of insanity where people can't take it anymore. And there's that one breakdown into, like, everybody goes crazy, and they say, fuck it. There doesn't need to be any civil obedience. And
No, you
that's
were
also,
right.
like,
Civil
Joker's-
disobedience.
Civil what?
You're talking about there doesn't need to be any upthrow, right? Civil disobedience is overthrowing power.
No, they were like, they're fed up. They're like, why be
illegally.
civil?
Huh?
They're like, why be civil? Why
Well,
be
now
laws?
they. Well, yeah, but I think you had the word right though. Like civil disobedience is obstructing the power in a legal form,
Yeah.
or not fully illegal, but like in a way that it doesn't cause a lot of damage, but it really just it's a pain in the ass for like people in power. I.e., this is something people do now. You know how they used to chain each other together? Now they fucking super glue each other together and surround like banks and buildings and government buildings, and then it takes forever because chains you can start cutting them off, but super glue, now cops need to come and get all these anti-adhesive things and shit to try and start breaking them. It takes hours for
That
cops to
is
separate
hilarious.
these guys now because they are like, you know what? You had it too easy with pulling the chains off us, so we're literally gonna glue ourselves to each other.
Oh my
I love
God.
these civil dude. There's so much. I gotta There's a thing I should show you. You'd probably love reading. It's this whole thing just talking about how to properly do civil disobedience. I fucking love it, bro. It's how to upthrow the government and people in power, corporations, whatever, without causing actual collateral damage. Because inevitably,
Or harm.
Because inevitably, once you cause collateral damage and harm, or property damage and harm,
You lose.
you
all
gotta
your,
clean it
like-
up.
Yeah, and you lose all your your ground.
Well, I mean,
Or your
once you hit
point.
a tipping point, it doesn't matter anymore. But yeah, you do lose support a lot. That's one of the things I've noticed, like with PC culture a lot. How a lot of people are arguing their feelings instead of the facts when it comes to like terminology and words. Like, well, they want to be called this. And it's like, all right, but here are the facts. And if you keep arguing with your feelings, people aren't going to take you seriously. Because the only problem is like America is one of the few powerful countries that still goes off their feeling, where a lot of other European countries
But doesn't
try to
care-
go off
But
of
doesn't
fact.
care about anybody's feelings.
No, they don't care about anyone's feelings.
But they still go off of feelings.
Yeah, 100%. They don't. Fuck your feelings. It's all about me.
It's all about my feelings. Fuck
Yeah.
your feelings.
I don't feel good today. I don't give a shit that you fucking worked 72 hours. I don't feel good today. Fuck you. Like, yeah, but we both worked 72. I know, but I also don't feel good, and I need you to care about me not feeling good. Fuck you not feeling good.
Yep. America. But it was a very good social commentary, and I think it fit America's model today, because America is starting to look more and more like a ghetto in every single city that I have
Bro, the
been
homeless problem?
There's a
keeps
big
growing.
homeless that just keeps growing in America, and everybody thinks they're going to fix it with a rich person trying to fix our money issues, but it doesn't work like that.
You know
it's just the rich protecting the
Dude,
rich.
I had a thought the other day, and it's so fucking funny. It works as such a brilliant metaphor, but it's also a sad truth. You know how Bernie Sanders' Medicare for All plan, he says it's also going to include optical care, so glasses, eye exams, anything to deal with your eyes, it will include that. You will no longer have to pay for glasses or contacts or any eye appointments. It will be covered under his plan, right?
Yeah.
And it had me thinking, like, right now we are living in a world where Bernie Sanders is running up against Democrats who he's supposed to be on the same team. And he's saying, with my plan, I will literally help everyone in America see. You know what I mean? I will literally help everyone see. And the Democrats are like, we can't do that. They should have the option if they want to see.
Who doesn't want to fucking see?
It was one of those moments where I was like, holy shit, this is a perfect metaphor that the government literally wants to keep you fucking dumb and blind. Like, we're literally arguing about having healthy Americans that can fucking see. And I wear fucking glasses. I don't have them on right now because I hate wearing glasses. I plan on going to an eye appointment soon and getting contacts. But, like, it really dawned on me when I was thinking about that. I was like, dude, this dude literally wants to help Americans see. And he's arguing with his own team about, but we should let Americans decide if they want to see. Like, what the fuck, man?
Dumb shit.
It was such an eye-opener to me where I was like,
Who doesn't
I don't
wanna
care.
see?
Like, it made me go, like, I don't care what you think about Bernie Sanders. I'm tired of having the argument of how are we going to pay for this. Under the Trump administration, they have raised, both Democrats and Republicans have raised our already tremendous military spending. You know what I mean? Like, they have raised it, yet they continue to tell us we cannot afford health care. I'm tired of having this stupid fucking argument. The fact that we are still having an argument of helping our citizens get care is a problem.
It's not that they can't afford it. What they're really saying is when they
We
say
don't
they
want to
can't
give it
afford-
to you because
we
insurance
don't
companies
wanna
give
give it to you.
Yeah, the insurance mafias get to have it all, and that's why I hate that the Democrats,
And it's-
all the Democrats are arguing we should allow the the insurance mafia to exist, and Bernie Sanders is like, no, we need health care for everyone. Let's discuss how we will pay it, but everyone should be on board for fucking health care. We can discuss how we pay it, but you should be on board.
You know that that show The Family, right?
Yeah.
And it was talking about how they were all like Jesus freaks.
Yeah.
One of the biggest things that stood out to me when that whole entire thing was going down was their ideals about the poor. They said we can't give them stuff because then they'll always stay poor. And I said, there's a disproportionate of wealth in which you have crippled areas to where they can't fucking recover.
Yeah, that's that.
That makes no sense.
That you know that pull
That's not
yourself up by
Jesus.
your bootstrap mentality that a lot of Americans have. It's like that.
It's only white Americans mostly.
That mentality will literally never work because what you're literally telling children, people who are trying to learn how to function in a world that they did not ask to be in, you were literally telling them, well, my father told me I had to do it all by myself, so you do too. And just like, but that's why we're still living in a trailer, Papa. Because you're not helping us all grow together. You're telling me I got to learn how to grow myself. Do you know how much that hinders society? Instead of continuing to climb on the shoulders before you, you say, no, I had to work to get up here, so you have to build a foundation before you can even come close to me.
He said, "How about
Like,
we
what?
do a riot? Let's do LSD and weed at the White House." That was okay.
Bro, that is
They're all getting arrested.
arrested. I'm waiting for someone to... The scary thing is you won't know if that helicopter's real or not.
Hey, Joker in this bitch, and we already talked about the Joker. But we're still on it, kind of. But like, basically, what it's saying is, don't fill in that hole. That hole needs to fill itself. When has a fucking hole ever filled itself? When has a pothole ever filled itself without somebody filling it?
Well, nature has a funny way of filling in holes, but we're not nature anymore. We went away from nature and we built our own things. And if we don't maintain our own things, they will crumble and nature will take over again. Which is why that way of thinking will never fucking make sense.
if you
Because
don't
like you said, a pothole will never fill itself, but eventually a tree will grow there if we don't repave it. Because nature will take over. We need to fix what we have built, and we need to make sure we can keep people able to fix it when the people in charge die. Because if you don't do that, planet Earth will take over, and everyone will be dead, and I'll be happy because that's what deserves to happen. We have fucked it up too long. We either fix it and maintain it, or we just let Earth take itself back again because we clearly don't care about what we've built, obviously.
You don't care about people. Don't care
We
about
care more about what people built in the past than what we have built today. People are bitching that people are unearthing tombs and shit. It's like, dude, these are 1,000-year-old shits. Do you not
Bruh.
want to learn?
Bruh, it's like, yo, okay, these things have been around and you're able to preserve those. Can you preserve my fucking road?
Exactly. Like, people are
help me.
bitching that they're unearthing tombs. And it's like, dude, we can't even preserve our own shit, yet you want us to preserve 1,000-year-old shit?
I like
We're
this.
trying to fucking learn. I don't
I
get
like
it.
this joke. I like the joke Mark Daughter said. He said porn stars fill up holes. I like that. I bought weed at the store the other day. It was lit. What
Oh,
store?
that sounds like fun.
What store you go to? I thought you were in Ohio. I thought they didn't have like free weed.
I think they got medical weed now. Didn't they? Wait, did
Oh,
Ohio
they
get
do.
medical or
I think
recreational?
they do actually because I was watching a documentary.
Was
on, like,
Ohio
how-
or Illinois that like legitly just legalized it? Like they didn't even put it to a
I
vote. They
think
just
they've
said no,
had it
we're
for-
legalizing
for
it.
so long actually because I was watching a show in which like these people were it was a white family. They were selling medical marijuana and then the government raided their house and took all their money because they could, but it was still legal. And I was just like, how can you?
What
do
the
that?
fuck is Trell doing? Still going to shitty dealers?
He's trail. Who knows?
Ooh
Let him
well.
live.
Oh well. Yep. Oh well. Fuck the country, right? I only think my tolerance is high. I don't think this is going to be a good trip. Oh well. You can't really. Well, no, yeah, acid. You can get a tolerance for acid. Yeah, psychedelics you get a tolerance for. I'm sorry. I guess it's not really a tolerance. It's first of all, how much acid are you dropping that it's not going to affect you, my guy?
Drop 2 tabs.
You need to probably cut back on acid if you've built a tolerance towards acid. Like psychedelics, you don't really build a tolerance.
Mark
to.
the artist.
They don't work
We're
repeatedly.
putting you on a ban for acid. You have to wait every single year before you do acid now.
Like I remember when I first started doing acid, the most disappointing part was like you have that first epic trip and you're like, oh, I'm gonna do it again in like 4 days, and then it's just not as epic, and you're like, maybe it just wasn't a good amount, and then so you do a little bit more a few days later, and then it's even less epic, and you're like, oh shit, I think that's how this works. Like you're not supposed to continue to fucking escape reality. You're supposed to just dip in and dip out.
Like Dippin' Dots.
It'd be like that sometimes, man, bro.
Be like that sometimes.
You should maybe take less
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah. Stop. Or just take a break. Take a
What was
tea
it? What-
break.
The old Louis C.K. joke. I never get high. That way, when I do get high, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I don't want to have the problem as, oh, my drugs aren't fun, man. I don't want to have that problem. And when you never do drugs and then you do them, they always affect you.
Yes.
Always.
Yes. Because that's how it's fucking supposed to work. You're not supposed to be doing drugs 24/7.
No,
Said government can't stop me. I mean,
I don't want them to stop you.
I don't want them to stop you. It's just like
I want you to.
I don't want
stop
you to work
yourself.
hard for your high.
Exactly. You shouldn't be. This is literally a mental vacation. If you're working that hard for it, maybe you're taking too many vacations.
Yeah. Time to put some actual work in, my man.
Yeah, like.
Maybe they can stop you, Bo Titty.
Damn, bro.
He called him Bo Titty. It was at a convenience store in Ohio. It's weird. It's not legal, but it's like we can buy it to grow it, but we can't smoke it. It's weird.
Like real weed or like
yeah, they can buy it and
or
grow
like
it.
the or like hemp.
No, they can buy an actual grow weed. I was watching.
But
the
it's
whole
not
show.
legal.
Yeah, I was watching the whole show on it. The government can still raid your house for it, even though it's legal, and they take your money.
What the fuck is wrong with your state, dude?
don't know.
What? It's if that is not entrapment. That is
100%.
literally entrapment.
That's
What the
100%.
fuck?
100%.
Oh, this is completely illegal, but you
Check
can
this
sell
shit
it in
out.
stores.
Doesn't
So
that
it,
shit look
but if
creepy?
you can sell it in stores, it's not illegal unless you're getting it like that's cool.
It looks so creepy.
I fuck with that.
I like it. Look at that shit. I don't know how close I gotta get. I think I can get.
No, you're
less-
good, bro. You're
okay,
good. I see
cool.
it.
Oh
They
shit!
want you to eat it. Like eat what?
Like the salad. They want you to eat the weed.
Wait, what?
Eat the weed. They want you to eat it. They don't want you to smoke it.
So then why would they allow you to buy seeds for weed plants?
Because they want you to grow it and eat it.
Okay, yeah, that's logical.
Yep. Because that's Ohio.
Man, Ohio, you're so backwards. Y'all still barely have fucking sensors and road pavings. Oh, y'all piss me off.
No, the rest of Ohio does have sensors. Toledo, Ohio does not.
Wow.
So whoever is the mayor of Toledo, it's fucking up.
All right, but most of Ohio, it's not just Toledo. A lot of Ohio's highways also don't have road pavings, though, which irritates the fuck
When we
out
went
of
to
me.
Ohio this time, they actually have finished the road work, and it was actually a brand new road. It's pretty
But
cool.
did they have the, like lines that let you know lanes are ending and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Because both times I went up there, bro,
That's when they were doing
them
the road work.
highways did not have any of
They
that,
were doing all their road work, all that stuff.
and it was pissing me off.
So when we went this time, they actually had everything, and it wasn't that difficult to see where to go sometimes. And like most of the road work was done, so
Interesting.
we didn't have to deal with that much of like stopping or anything. We didn't have to take any back roads. Like,
Forgot
I
that
think the
Idaho-
first
I
time
always
when we
forget
went-
Delaware's a state, and it's apparently our first state.
oh man, Delaware is so weird.
I
Have
always
you ever
forget.
talked to
Not
somebody
only
from
do I
Delaware?
forget it's a state, it's literally like right up there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if you had a good enough telephoto lens and the curvature and the Earth was flat, you could see Delaware from DC. That's how fucking close it is, and I still forget it doesn't exist.
Have you ever like
I mean,
talked to
exists.
somebody from there?
Huh?
You ever talked to somebody from Delaware?
Yeah. John Deere, David. He went by John Deere on Xbox.
John Deere.
He was a firefighter, fat guy. I did a video for him. But yeah, he was an Xbox friend a long time ago. He's how I got into role playing. Actually, he ran the first role playing organization I was a part of. I didn't like his leadership, so then I created my own. And then he joined mine, and then he worked under me, which was funny as fuck because I guess I was a better leader. And but yeah, that's the only person I know from Delaware. And the footage I edited that he sent me, it looks like Virginia actually. It looks like a cold Virginia.
Really?
Yeah.
People said there's not shit to do there.
Well, there's not shit to do in Virginia either, honestly.
There's shit to do in Nova. Parts of Nova. At least. Because it's starting to become more sopa.
You know, it's funny talking about shit to do. When we went to Colorado, you don't know how many go-kart places I saw, dude. There were 3-story go-kart tracks.
3-story?
3 fucking story go-kart tracks, dude. I was like, yo, they kind of lit out here, bro. Like, shit.
Fuck yes. See, not all parts are bad. It just depends on your mayor, I think, sometimes.
Yeah.
And, like, the deals you can get for your city. If you can get some good deals, you probably got a good mayor.
Yeah, that's why local elections are the most important. Everyone bitches about the presidential ones, but it's like,
Fuck no.
if you don't do anything
you get some
at a
dope
city level,
shit.
you're fucked, man.
Yeah.
Because people can bitch about the president all they want, but personally, Donald Trump's presidency has affected me negatively because I'm self-employed.
They fucked up
But
my deals with
how
China.
many people's lives has Donald Trump actually affected? Like has Donald Trump affected your life personally?
Yes.
What has he done that has
Okay,
affected
so
you?
when we were doing deals with China to get clothes shipped over here, he fucked that up because he raised tariffs. And then
Oh
they
yeah,
didn't
the
send my
Chinese
shit.
clothes got a lot more
he
expensive.
literally
Yeah.
directly fucked me.
Yeah.
He literally.
But no, we
directly
found a
fucked
better
me.
business.
We did, but like he literally.
It honestly worked better in the long run. Quite honestly,
I had to wait a
keeping
whole
it in
year and a
America.
half.
Yeah, okay, but keeping it in America worked better for us in the long run. Let's be honest, and we weren't making anything special anyway.
This was like these were custom made shirts and shit. Like, whatever. I mean, we wouldn't have learned anything. Like, it would have just kept more business in for that time period, and then
Yeah, but
eventually we still
the
would have
Chinese
learned.
products
I
were
don't know.
still inferior. Let's be honest here; they weren't good products.
Okay.
And they were pretty expensive compared to what we deal with now. Like, it really didn't help us in the long run. Like, because the shipping was outrageous. And then it would take, like, a month or 2 to ship. Now they go out to people in a week. Like,
Yeah.
in the long run, that actually did help us. And in that moment, it was frustrating. But in hindsight, that's actually something Donald Trump did that helped us. Because it now let us buy in America. It's made in America. And it's cheaper and faster to
I'm not
get to
gonna lie.
people.
Donald Trump is like, he's a negative, but he's also positive. Like, he basically taught everybody, you don't need qualifications to do anything. You control your way to the top.
Yeah.
He was literally the start of clout culture.
But I will say he helped big businesses, but he fucked over fucking small businesses and small and self-employed people like me, dude. Like I can't. Oh my god, how much I pay in taxes now pisses me off,
Holy shit.
dude. I'm not even gonna get into it. It actually really pisses me off because I can't
Democrats were the
deduct
ones that
anything
wanted to raise
anymore, man.
Something on small business.
Like fuck, and I
Real
travel a
weed,
lot.
yeah, it's entrapment at its finest. Normally, you got to show your marijuana card, but this convenience store doesn't care.
Oh, so
it'll
it's
shut
so
you
it's
down.
medically legal. That's what I was asking. You said it
Honestly.
wasn't legal.
Is that when they comment on YouTube or Chicago drug videos, they always say they have more knife attack than New York. They do. No, Britain does have like way more knife crime than New York. Because
but
New York still has
can we-
guns, kind of.
But here's the thing. That's a defense I always hear. But can we actually like paint that picture real quick? Like I want to see the ratio. You know what I mean? They always just say it's more crime, like more knife crime. But I just want to know the ratio. Like case in point. Is there a more knife crime ratio equivalent to our knife crime and gun crime combined? You know what I mean? Like that's what I just want to know the ratio. Because if the ratio is pretty equivalent, then technically they don't have more crime. It's just more knife crime because they don't have guns. But they still technically by per capita have the same amount of crime as us. Like that's kind of what I want to know.
And you want to know a comparison to London and New York, or do you want to know the whole UK? Because the whole UK.
Either one. We can go per capita or we can go per whole nation and just
I mean,
do
are
the
we comparing
ratios.
city
That's
to
just what I want to
city,
know.
Or are we gonna compare a city to a whole entire like nation?
Well, you can't do that.
Then
You
we would
can't
have
do
to do- it would
that.
have to be
That's why I said
London.
it's either per capita. We can go New York, London, or we can say all
Then we
of
can look
all
that
of
up.
Britain, not the whole UK. All Britain first, because the UK is multiple countries. So all of Britain and all of America. Yes, they're
We can
vastly
actually-
different, but
They actually have that on file. We can actually look that up.
ratio-wise, you
You can look at 2015.
we can. I'm
I
not.
don't know when they passed the gun. Actually, let's go to
I'm
2016.
not Jamie though. I'm not gonna be able to get.
We're gonna
the
be
facts
able-
quick.
London knife crime 2016. That's all we have to look for, and then we can pull up New York knife crime and New York gun crime 2016.
Knife crime 2016.
Yeah, because we can't get facts from this year. It's legal to grow and buy, but it's not to smoke.
But we also have to find out now how many people live there. Also, that's the thing. We have to find out now the populace of those cities as well. We can't just know like that's how you find out the ratio. Because then we have to. Like, this is a lot of fucking math. I'm not good at math, bro.
You just say percentage. You just do percentage.
I know, but okay, we have to know how many people are there, right? Because we gotta go by a
Oh, you're
ratio.
trying to get a ratio?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're
A
doing
ratio.
too
If they
much.
have like 50,000 people in London, and say right now I'm reading capita compared
That's
with.
too much.
Oh my gosh.
Like
hold
I
up.
can't go to the doctor.
Okay, so there's 1,749 stabbings that have been reported in London as of 2016, right? But how many people live in London now? Say 50,000 people live in London and 1,700 got stabbed. It's like almost 2% of your population got stabbed.
Holy
Now,
shit.
if we go into New York, right? Now let's go look at New York. And we have to go gun and knife crime for New York though, because I want to compare like all of it, right? So we'll do New York gun and knife. crime in
It's legal to
2016.
sell, but they will still bust your ass for having that marijuana. I'm gonna let you know. It's legal.
Is
but
London's
you can
rate
still
really
go to
worse than
jail
New
for
York?
it
I
some
love how
reason.
that's the first article that came up. Is London's rate really worse? Like, it already knows what I want to do.
Yeah, so you can look at that. That's a good article.
It's independent.co.uk, so I hope it's good. Is London's murder rate really worse than New York City? God damn it. Get out of here, you stupid ads. New figures published over the weekend suggest that an alarming tipping point has been reached when it came to comparison of UK and US crime rates. The Sunday Times compared the crime figures of London and New York and found for the most part in time the modern history of murder rate in the UK capital was higher than it was in the Big Apple. But how valid is that comparison and what was the truth behind the statistics? Why compare London? Okay, I don't care about why, just come on, let's get to the percentages now. All right, here we go. And for those longer memories, New York participated scary because it hit a terrifying record of 2,025 4 murders in 1990, equivalent to 6 people being killed every day. That's New York City. Metropolitan Police, 15 murders February, while in the same month. Okay, wait, what? On the same month, the New York City Police Department recorded 11 killings. So even though there were 15 murders, the police only reported 11 killings. Bro, I need a fucking better math guy for this. These are too many numbers now. That means, are we going to go with reported murders and killings or just people dying from these incidents? God damn it.
I don't know.
Holy shit. Okay, taking into account 2 murders have occurred in London in April. So far in London, there have been 47 murders in London compared to the higher running total of 50 in New York. So it's about the fucking same. It seems like in those 2 heavily populated cities, so far, it's looking about the fucking same. Okay, in the calendar year of 2016, there were 334 murders in New York City. In the fiscal year of 2016 to 17. 1st of April 2016 to March 31st to 2017. God damn, what the fuck? There were 102 murders in London. That's a big fucking change. Similarly, New York had 352 murders in 2015, while London had 109 homicides. Okay, whatever, same fucking thing. In 2015, between April 1st and March 31st, by the way, for both of those. So that's how they're comparing it. A school type of a 1 month. That's how many murders happen in 1 month. So it looks like New York is worse. No matter what you say, it's fucking worse. But like, even if you want to say the stabbings are up, it definitely looks like people still die a lot more in New York anyway. So it's like, shut the fuck up about the stabbings, man. Like, let's just still like I hate the fucking whatism anyways. Like, oh, the whatism. What about this? What about that? How about just fix this? Shut
I think
the
more
fuck up
people
with
get
whatism.
stabbed in Mexico and fucking Florida than they do in New York.
I
and
can believe
fucking
that.
London combined.
I can believe that 100%.
So that shit don't matter. But it is interesting to look at crime rates and look at population densities and then crime percentages due to population densities and see like what methods work differently than others.
Yeah, by the way, whenever you see those crime statistics, they almost never show the population density statistics
You
either.
need to show the population
Because
density.
if they did that, do you know
makes
how
sense.
much people would not give a fuck anymore? Because they would be like, oh, so our crime rate's only like 2%? That's fucking nothing. That seems
'Cause
like
they
it's
wanna
not going to be
scare
fucking
you.
perfect.
They
That
wanna
seems,
scare
you know.
so they can pass fucking laws.
Yeah, but because they don't give you those information, all you hear about is crime. That it makes it seem like it's fucking, rampant.
See,
It's like,
Aaron knows what he's talking about. What is auto mod? I don't know what auto mod is.
I need to allow something in a chat. Oh, see, It doesn't like the N word in here, bro. Twitch,
UK
don't be
niggas
fucking
are
with it.
Pussy. I see N word whenever I'm on here. Maybe they know I'm black, so I get the N word pass.
I had to prove Rex.
I had to
prove Kendrosis.
You think UK niggas are pussy? You're crazy. Go to the UK. They are not pussy.
Yeah, bro. I don't. You funny as fuck, bro. That motherfucker. There's something amazing in the UK that doesn't exist in America, and it's called I don't give a fuck what the law says. I'm gonna beat your ass. Like they don't give a fuck, bro. They will beat the shit out of a bar owner if they don't like him, and they'll just be like, yeah. Like, dude, I was listening to a story when I was driving.
Watch Top Boy. Watch Top Boy on fucking.
I was listening to
Netflix.
him on a podcast. They were talking about Edinburgh, and I think it's Scotland or something. And they were talking about how they were drinking at a bar, and the bartender was being so disrespectful to one guy that his friend picked up the bartender's like fucking bag or something, chucked it out the door. When the bartender go around to get it, his friend stood at the door and said, "I'm not letting you back in this bar. I'm gonna punch the shit out of you. Step foot in here." And he's like, "But I own the bar. I gotta run." He's like, "You better call someone else to take your shit, bro. You step in here, I'm punching the shit out of you." He basically just kicked the fucking owner out of his own bar just because he was being disrespectful to his friend. I'm just like, bro, they reckless.
No, like, get your shit took. Talk reckless all you want
You know
to.
damn right that would never happen in America. The second you did that, you'd have 5 people calling the police like, "Oh my god, something's happening in a bar," and no one gave a shit there.
Yes.
Oh my
He said, "I
god.
will eat any UK nigga's ass. Go for
Wait,
it.
what? Okay.
They'll let you. They love.
I'm from Russia where you eat my ass. I like a good
they
ass
love
cleaning
buggery.
every now and then, bro.
All they talk about is buggery. The people in the UK find anal more funny than people in America.
Have you ever had your ass eaten, bro? That shit feels great.
I've never had my ass eaten.
That is a good feeling. It's like have you ever wet toilet paper and just gotten a good clean wipe? Not that dry bullshit. You get a good clean wipe like you would wipe the rest of your fucking body. You ever do that shit? Oh, imagine that, but a human's grabbing it too. It's oh my god.
Like when you wipe your ass with wipes because like
Yeah.
you run out of toilet paper,
So
but you
imagine
find
that,
wipes.
but it just tickles. It tickles everywhere. Oh my gosh, it's great. You should get your ass eaten someday, bro.
He said dead ass. New York niggas is eating all their cheeks. He said hit my DM. I'm done. Oh shit. I fucking love it. Oh man.
Have you ever? Oh well, you've only done acid once. Actually, I was gonna say, have you ever had sex on acid? That shit wasn't fun for me. I had to stop.
I can't. I've never had sex on any drug, and
Not even on alcohol.
That's different. I guess
not
alcohol
different.
does count. I guess it does
It's not
count. I
different.
guess
It's
alcohol.
just normalized.
I
It's
guess
not different.
alcohol counts as a drug. I'm all edibles.
Anything that alters your
Besides-
body mentally or
besides
physically is a
alcohol,
drug.
I've never had sex on any.
You've never had like taken edibles and fucked?
I was going to, but then like shit got weird, and then I realized what I was doing to myself, and I was just like,
Interesting.
shit got weird. It was.
What you were doing to yourself?
It was a very personal moment of introspection.
Were you like jacking off your balls instead of your dick? Like, man, this feels really weird this time.
No. It
more
never.
painful.
It was like leading up to the sex part where clothes weren't taken off type shit. And
Interesting.
then I realized, and I was just like, I was having a very introspective moment in that time of like narrative and realizing parts about myself, and I was just like,
Kinda like
yeah,
the,
I don't do this.
Hannibal Buress joke of like, when I'm drunk, I go to town on bitches type shit. But if I'm high, I'm like, why is this woman letting me do this to her body?
It's kind of like that. It was a kind of.
But it was for you. You were like, why am I letting myself do this to my body? I'm having sex with a woman. That's disgusting. I gotta stop this, man. I know I shouldn't be doing this.
No, it wasn't.
I know deep down I want to fuck guys, but man,
No.
that's why I should stick with alcohol, because then I'll fuck
Nah,
anyone.
It was more so like when you're like, oh god, man. Now this is going too deep into my psyche. I'm not having this moment. So yeah,
I want
we're
to
just
continue this
gonna-
conversation later, though.
fuck no.
Nah, we will. I'm gonna bring it up eventually, randomly. And be like, so why don't you like fucking on weed, man?
I'm not telling you.
Oh.
Anyway,
Get it.
I think I would fuck on weed. It's just like that person. Nah,
But here's the
not at
thing,
moment. It
as
was
we
that-
all know,
it was
if
that
you
person.
talk about it, you
was-
can work around
It was
it.
that person and me and that person and like me and that person's thing. That was the problem.
Interesting.
It wasn't doing it. It was that situation in our relationship at that moment.
Interesting.
And the drugs just helped me see that there was a problem there when I know there's a problem there, like subconsciously, and I don't want to admit it. But then like the drugs help you see there's a problem there, and you're like, fuck. Well, there we go.
Yeah, there's been a lot of times I've been high, and I've been like, I don't want to be with this person right now. Like, I want him to just kind of leave the room and just go back home. Like, I was into it in the beginning, but now I'm just kind of like, I don't want to go through with this. And I just end up going to sleep.
There you go.
So, they don't like it, but it's not my fucking fault. They chose to come here. They know the deal.
It's just like I'd rather have gotten high alone right now.
Yeah. I'm talking about, like, yeah.
Or
Not just chilling
I'd
with
rather have
friends
gotten
getting high, like,
drunk
yeah.
alone and just play video games. Cause
No, I don't really ever feel like that. I'd rather be drunk with friends, honestly.
Wait.
It's more fun.
What the fuck is going on? He said, "Tell her." Oh shit! Hold on. What the fuck?
Yeah,
He said.
he's been typing so much, I
This
really
bitch
couldn't
about
keep
to
up.
do 45. He said, "Being a daddy."
45 days in jail.
I'm-
She's in my DMs stressing like fuck my. Oh, bro, just block
And
her.
he's
What the
like,
fuck are
"Her
you talking
life
about?
Sucks, and you need to block her ass, Crip. If she fucking with the trip, the fuck.
Yeah,
Tell her
bro.
you don't associate
First of
with
all, why
criminals.
is your phone in your hand? Rule number 1: just throw your phone somewhere else when you're tripping.
He's
dude.
watching us. He needs to keep his phone.
Oh, that's true. Fuck. What? You clearly ain't watching us because you're texting someone.
He said, "I'm gonna go to her house right now and fuck her.
Oh,
Let me
man.
call my aunt and tell her I'm coming over real quick." Wait. Wait.
Slid in some incest. I love it.
Oh.
Full circle.
Are you from Florida?
Oh man, if he's right, I don't want to DM some fun from Florida to eat my ass. I feel like I'm gonna get some kind of infection.
I'm done. This is my picture. I call it the 555 World Tour Carnival,
I like it.
and I'm a balloon.
It looks like a Bob's Burgers character.
Because he has no chin. I don't think he doesn't get
We see it, bro. Okay, go up, up. There you go. Down a little bit. You went up too high. There you go. Aaron, chill. What did I do? He's the one who said the incest joke. What do you mean to me, chill? I just pointed out what it was. I'm so fucking
Brandon.
lost.
The Bronx.
Oh, is he talking about me talking about getting my ass eaten by a Florida guy? Because I don't want to do that. I don't want to get infected, you know? It sounds scary. See, I'd rather get eaten by someone up north because it's colder there, so bacteria dies quicker. You know what I mean? Like, it can't survive in all that cold easier. So it's like I feel like Eskimos don't really have to wash that much because there's not really much bacteria that can survive for them to really need to get rid of. Or whatever people want to be call them, but technically Eskimos, yeah. Because there's different regions, you know? Like, northwest is Eskimos, and then, like, northeast is some other thing, you know?
What does 555 mean? 555 is about ambition, energy, and creativity.
It's also the number used in Hollywood movies and TV shows because it's not a real number you can call.
Yeah, there's that too. But we use it for like ambition and creativity. Stay on your goals, kid. Stay creative. It's basically a number I use for like artists. It doesn't really work for other people. They have other numbers like 77, 888, 999, 666, 111, 1111. Frequency numbers and that dumb shit. There you go.
Fuck yeah, bro. There ain't nothing sus about it.
Preach that shit, Vaz. I be preaching.
I promise you, DJ Press Play,
trying
you
to
get
sell
your
my
ass
soul
eaten
for
one day.
honey
You're
bun.
going to be like, damn,
Bro.
girl, I wish I asked you to do this earlier.
Bro, if you sell your soul for a honey bun, you're going to be so pissed because you could have sold your soul for a whole box of honey buns. And then you'll be more pissed because you could have sold your soul for
Speaking
two
of
boxes
fucking honey,
buns.
bro, when I was at
Anything
McDonald's,
more than 2 honey buns, it's just not worth it.
I
So
went
2 honey
to-
buns is definitely worth your soul.
I went to McDonald's
2 boxes.
Saturday morning on the way to work because I didn't get any breakfast because I had to leave at fucking like 6 in the morning. And when I went to the McDonald's, I wanted French toast. I was like, y'all got any French toast?
Yes.
And she was like, nah, but we got honey buns and cinnamon buns. And I don't want that. Like,
What the
do you? That is not equivalent. What the fuck,
French
bitch?
toast, man, you can put syrup on cinnamon buns and honey buns.
I know,
done
but
it.
it's so
I've
much
done
more
it.
fattier
No,
though.
I
I can't,
don't-
dude. I can't eat a cinnamon bun before work. You're out of your fucking mind. Do you know how fat that is, dude? I would feel like shit.
I don't know.
I just got a fucking egg McMuffin and a goddamn hash brown and
Take a picture of these.
a juice and called it a fucking morning.
I like drawing random shit. No bitch is ever eating my ass. Why not?
Damn, bro.
Why not? Has she ever just like been sucking your dick and she kind of just brushes the fingers over it a little
Were
bit?
you not
just
here when
sprays
we
it?
were talking about like have you
You
ever
never
like,
just let her brush this, the slip of the tongue. Just let her brush upon it. This
Nah,
slight
slap
brush.
You stick to the nuts and the goo. I mean, you don't even get
You
your
never
gooch
just let
tickled,
her
bro?
smack your cheeks
Your
while
McDonald's
she
has
while she
French
blowing.
toast? No, ours doesn't. That's what I was saying. They tried to offer me like
He
hash
said, let me
br-
press the
cinnamon
booty
buns and
cheeks,
shit.
DJ. he said, word, how you feel being told to turn over? I be turning over on my stomach before she even asks. Yo. Yo.
Fuck yeah.
This guy.
You mean you don't want to just rest your head in a pillow, just sleep and get a good old licking down there and just be like, oh my gosh. And if you're blessed with a dick that you can pull behind your ass, bro, it's over.
I mean, if she tells you to
It's
turn
over.
over, you're not gonna turn over just to turn over just to see what's gonna happen.
You
That's
ain't
what you telling
kinky?
me?
You don't want some candle wax on your back? You don't want some spice
You don't know what
in
she
that
gonna do?
fucking rack?
You don't want her to cut you with a knife while you're not looking,
Nah.
and then play in your blood. That's hygiene, nigga. Okay, my bad. My bad. We getting too weird. We getting too weird for this. Shit. Okay, let's go into our other topic. We were supposed to talk about something in science that happened. It was like space related.
Apparently NASA's gonna have the first female woman walk, I think, this month.
That's not space. That's just
the
dumb.
first spacewalk.
I don't give
Female
a fuck.
spacewalk. That's literally
no,
space.
no, that's not
Oh,
nothing
we got
space.
9 people up in here. Hey, what's
That's-
up, everyone?
Women walking in space is human related. We're talking about space shit.
Okay.
I don't even let bitch play with my balls. Shit feels
What?
What?
Okay.
Yo, dog.
Are you
dog.
saying we
You are
sus?
middle school, bro. That's a middle school. If she ain't doing nothing with the ball, she in middle school, bro. Any grown woman better do something with the balls. Or
Y'all weird
she,
as
don't-
shit.
she ain't
You
doing
know what?
shit, bro. What the fuck is you doing?
Balls.
She better not touch me if she including the balls, bro.
First of all, every time I masturbate, I get a good fucking rub on
that's
my
why y'all
nuts.
got
I
doo-doo
drag
butts.
my fucking fingers through that shit. I'm just like, oh
He
shit.
said I wipe my ass. Yo.
Let me see then, bro. What? Gotta clean the whole
what the
cavity.
fuck you mean? Let me see. But yo, space related. So, recently in science, the life cycle.
Speaking of space, there's a lot of room in ass. Oh, okay.
God, man.
Moving forward.
All right, so the life cycle of stars has been updated.
What?
Life cycles of stars. Stars now have a whole entire portion that includes their life cycles from black holes to supernovas to how when stars blow up, they create new stars because it's been observed. So now we have like a whole entire list of how stars can come into being and how stars can disappear.
Where
and
are you
stuff
getting
that's-
this information?
Science books.
Oh, well, that doesn't really help us.
Yep. I mean, you can look it up though, or you can find it.
You mean science books probably written in Texas?
Probably.
Why is so many educational books in America written in Texas?
And there's also new studies on the different chemical makeups
All right.
of
Oh, okay.
stars.
So I have a list up here, right? I have it from schoolsobservatory.org. The life cycle of a star.
If you don't
Stellar
hit you-
nebula, average star, red giant, planetary nebula, white dwarf, neutron star, or I'm going.
look at the chemical makeups of those.
Jesus Christ!
have
They
chemical
go into
makeups now.
2 different directions apparently. So you start with stellar nebula, and then it can go to an average star, our sun. Then it can become a red giant. Then it can become a planetary nebula, then a white dwarf. Or from a stellar nebula, it can go to a massive star, a red supergiant, a supernova, and then a black hole or a neutron star. That shit sounds tough as
Neutron
shit.
stars are highly radioactive.
That sounds fun.
They're like quasars. So he said if she don't hit you on the taint, it ain't love. Actually, if she ain't getting the whole dick, then the balls, then the taint, then the ass, she don't love you.
First,
Yo,
yeah.
can she
Here's
play
the
with
thing,
the
even if they
balls,
can't
though?
always
I'm
deep
not
throat, if they don't even
sorry.
make an effort every now and
Can
again
you
to get a
my
good
ass,
lick
yeah.
on the nuts, even though the dick's in the mouth, if you ain't getting that, that ain't love.
Yeah, it's not real.
If it ain't going to the root and
She
giving
don't
a
care
nut
about
tickle
you.
with that
She
tongue,
don't care
what's
about
the
you.
point?
She might as well be blowing you with a condom on. She don't care about you. Now that's a whole nother love. I'm
Bro,
not too.
that amazes me that people go to hookers and will get blowjobs with condoms on. Like,
That's
what
just
must that
weird.
feel like? I remember being a
it's
kid. I
weird.
jerked off with a condom once because I wanted to know what that was like, and I was like, this is stupid.
The first time it happened, I was like, yo, this is intriguing as fuck. The second time, I was like, this is just weird.
Jerking off with a condom or getting a blowjob with a condom?
Getting a blowjob with a condom.
You had a blowjob with a condom on.
It was so weird.
From who?
It was in August. Or was it in July?
This year?
Yeah. That
Who
shit
the
was
fuck
weird.
are you? First of all, no. Who
That
are
shit
you
was
with
weird.
that you're getting a blowjob with a condom on?
I'm
You shouldn't
not
even be
gonna
doing
reveal
something like that.
names. I feel like when I'm 60 years
I
old,
feel like
and
you
I have
low
erectile
key be having
dysfunction,
sex with guys and you don't want to get AIDS. Why
I
are you putting a
don't
condom on
have
for a
sex
blowjob?
with guys, and I never will have sex with guys.
Why you
I'm
be?
sorry.
Why you
I'm
be
just
putting
gonna
a
let bitches
condom
peg
on
me.
for a blowjob?
You're wildin'. Sheesh. I'm like, he's fucking wildin' right now. He's I'm just gonna let bitches peg me. You know they have pills for that. Pills for what? He said I had a girlfriend do shit with my balls. It was a whole different kind of weird. What the fuck? Both only pills I use is fentanyl. That's what's up. Damn son, be careful with that shit.
what?
Put some respect. Be careful with that. Yo, Mark the Artist is fucking shit up in the chat right now.
Fuck
and I'm-
is?
I
Why are
love
you
Mark
taking
the-
fentanyl? That's gross.
Yeah, that's how Mac went out. Rest in peace, Mac. That's how Pete went out. Rest in peace, Pete. I'm
So you
ready
buy
for the
prostitutes then?
documentary. Do I buy prostitutes?
Yeah.
Man, no, this bitch was just weird.
Then
bro.
why? Yeah, no, like legit. Who
She
the
was just
fuck are you
weird.
having sexual relations with
She-
that they
she
had
let,
you
she
put
let
a
me
condom
hit it
on for a
raw, but
blowjob?
she's just very weird about fellatio. She let me hit it raw multiple times, so
Yeah, I question you a lot, bro. I feel like you low key.
I don't know why. It's probably because of the hair, but that's just artist
No,
shit.
you're extremely feminine and you get very awkward around sex talking. And every woman I've seen you with, you're very awkward around them too.
Damn.
I'd be sus about you, bro.
I can't just be
You
awkward.
be having a lot of
I
signs.
can't
No,
just be weird.
Because you be confident as fuck around all the guys, but you be awkward as shit once you start getting around girls you probably want to be with. So, it's interesting.
I'm a whole incel.
The fact that when we went to Toledo, Ohio, and you said that you having sex with a woman last week was still the best moment of this year, even though you just performed on stage with your
Nah,
friends for
nah,
over
nah,
5 years,
nah.
was the most sus shit you have ever said.
It was the best.
No, bro,
It
that's
was the
sus. No,
best
no,
sex.
no pussy in the world is ever better than a friendship. Ever. It never is. So the fact that you put that over the fact that you met those people for the first time and performed on stage with
That
them
shit was
is some sus shit, bro.
That shit was a movie,
That is
bro.
some sus shit. No
That
pussy
shit
is
was a
ever
movie.
better than friendship. That's some sus shit.
That shit was a movie.
Okay, bro.
That shit was a movie, bro. That shit was a movie. God, that's the one where you're proud of that sex flashback. You're just really proud of it. That's a great sex flashback. I don't know. You gotta have moments like that.
You're
But
proud
also,
of
nah,
something.
nah, nah.
You're proud of
Meeting
something
my
almost
homies-
every mammal does.
Meeting my homies was also like that shit was awesome as hell.
Yeah, but you still put fucking a woman a week ago over that, which is sus as shit to me. Because first of all, literally having sex with anyone should never go above friendship. The fact that it is sus, bro. You don't.
This, Aaron.
You don't. Clearly, that you put having sex with a woman over them, bro.
I got a
That's some
blowjob with a
sus as
condom
shit.
on. It was a 0 out of 10. Yeah, it's definitely a 0 out of 10. He said, bro, John, what you want me to hold the fuck up? I'm always careful on the diet of 5 pills an hour. Yo,
Bro,
he's
what?
wilding out. I'll be like that. I have a whole Bible of such shit that I have ever said. I feel like Spaz got hella hoes. I do have I don't have hella hoes. It's kind of just 3.
How come none of your
I can't
hoes ever
manage-
come out to support you in your shows, by the way? Like, no women ever come out to support you in your shows.
Oh, they do.
I have never seen
Well,
every single show
When
we have gone to
when we
lately.
had
I've never
shows
seen
in
them.
Woodbridge, it was easier for them to get to. Having shows in Centerville is just kind of like, oh my god.
But then they don't
it's so
support
hard-
you.
It's so hard
So,
to get to
so
them.
they'll fuck you, but they won't come out and support your art.
Well, then you have to know. Okay,
You see my point? Like, I don't think they're for you, bro. They ain't gonna support
We
that.
gotta have a private talk on that.
All right, we'll table that one.
Yeah, we got.
I'm just saying though, because like almost no women be coming out for you to your shows for
oh,
supposedly.
they do.
Not that I've seen lately, bro.
Okay.
Not that I've seen lately. I don't
Last
see them
one was
share shit.
Lulu's.
Which who?
I said the last one was Lulu's. That's no, but no, none of them came out.
But
One before
the
that.
last
yeah.
2 Lulus.
Nah, others, something. I don't know.
How come they always come out when I'm not there?
I don't really talk about anything, so it's not
Hey,
like
I'm just
they're
saying,
gonna be there, but I don't think you're gonna know that I'm fucking them, and that's just what it is.
I don't need to know that you're fucking them, bro. I'm just
Well, then
saying.
that's it.
I
I mean,
never,
then
I
how
never
do you
see
gonna
the
know?
big support. Is what I'm saying.
It was the one when we
Like
did the
Carmen
cloud-
is the only one I've ever really seen
when
support
we did
you
the
out
cloud
there.
pop up. We've done other things where, dog. But then I have to like start going into detail about like my sexual history with
Like,
these
I don't-
females, and then I'm like, no.
You don't have to go into detail about that. It's just that they don't seem to support that much.
I love y'all so much. We gonna hug. Let's all hug, bro. Let's all hug. We gonna hug once we get back to Ohio. I love y'all. Damn, they're going in.
It's either they died down for me or I don't know.
Real nigga.
It's either frozen for
I'm
me or it
still
died
be
down.
here.
I
I
don't
gotta
know.
be a daddy to my children. Hey, sometimes you just need a hug. It's
Fuck
cool.
yeah, bro. You always
Yeah.
gotta be a daddy to your children. You don't want them on the poles, guy or girl.
But yeah, they definitely come out. It's actually easier to get bitches that you fucking to come out than it is bitches you don't know. But that's besides the point. Shit. I don't even know how we got on this topic. But 3 hoes max. I can't do more than 3 hoes. It's just very hard to manage. I don't like talking and wasting my time with multiple women. And they all want to talk. They
Well.
all want to talk.
You allow it.
I only allow with 3. Once a 4th one comes up,
So you're
a third
done.
one
So
you
you're done
stop.
talking to random women all over the country and shit
Oh.
that are underage.
Underage.
Yeah, you used to talk to people who weren't like who were like 17 at the moment and shit like that. I'm not talking like fucking children, obviously, just like 17-year-olds and shit, teenagers who were supposedly fans.
Oh yeah, I'll talk to any fan. I don't care. I still talk to like fans. They pop up on Instagram. I'll talk to anybody. I don't give a fuck.
No, I mean like
don't
you
mean,
like when I first met you, you used to talk to me about like these long conversations that you were having with just bitches out the way for no reason. Like there's nothing you would ever get from them to be having these long ass conversations with them. And and you didn't even sound like you liked it. Like like you would complain to me about it. So I'm like, why are you even holding these conversations,
I
man?
didn't know you used to know how to say no. God, why are we doing a whole backstory? Gonna hug that with me?
Because we were talking about sus shit, and I had to bring up the backstory of your sus situations.
That's because I be dealing with people on the internet, man. Internet's a sus place. I don't know how to deal with people. Shit.
You're like most people in our generation. They don't know
Yeah,
how to
I
face.
am.
They don't know how to face people face to face.
Yeah, I worked on that. Fuck. Anyway.
Yeah, that star shit wasn't that interesting, bro.
No, the star. We were talking about stars. We were talking about different life cycles and like.
Yeah, but it wasn't
fuck
that
it.
interesting.
Fuck Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Go and
God
hug
damn
myself.
it. So recently, if you're all our hip, people are starting to get chipped. Like actually get chipped. There's no more of that like 5%er conspiracy bullshit, conspiracy nuts, always posting that FDI chip shit. A fucking company has actually started chipping its employees. I forgot where. It might have been, was it Montana? It was fucking Montana, where they've actually started chipping their employees so it's easier for them to clock in to work and sign into different places. Getting fucking chips actually installed into underneath their skin.
All right, there's other ones in other countries at the moment, but if we want to look for the ones in America, let me see.
How much are they giving for chipping? I need bread. I think you have to be a tech. I don't know if you have a tech degree.
More companies are chipping their employees, their workers like pets. The Telegraph says a number of UK legal and financial firms in
Bow
talks
tie,
with a
your
chip
breasts are
company
soft
implant
and
their
tender like a
employees
church
with
chicken
RFID microchips.
You can't
for
use
security
Tinder
purposes.
twice whenever you're comparing something. Sorry, marked artist. Sorry.
This is all UK shit, though. I don't care about the UK. I care about America at the moment. It looks like this is happening more in like the UK. Oh, here we go. Boom. Wisconsin. Boom. That's
I thought it was
America.
Montana. The last one said Montana.
Wisconsin company is the first in the U.S. to give it a go. A Wisconsin company is set to become the first in America to give its employees the opportunity to have microchip implants in their
I
hand.
don't know what the fuck that means.
3 Square Market is a developer of software used in vending machines and will pay for their employees to get chipped.
My man's is really
About
off
50
the acid right
employees
now.
at the company have volunteered to get chip injection starting in August. The chip will be implanted in employees' hands to buy things in the break room, log onto computers, open doors, and so on. This seems completely useless.
It's fucking useless. They're basically getting chipped for no reason.
It is the next thing in a variable going.
Ooh, now we got bad blood.
You know
There
what I
used to
never
be
understood?
Mad
Oh
love.
man,
But now we got bad.
yo man, people need to rise up and fight like quick.
You said this shit ain't even fucking hitting. Oh, you're just like this.
I think.
You're just like this. This shit ain't even hitting. He's just. Oh shit, those are glasses over there.
Huh? Bro, you're gonna fuck up your eyes if you put on my glasses.
Look, guys. Look, guys.
Bro, you,
Regular
you
Vaz,
legit gonna be
Superman
fucking up
Vaz.
your eyes if you do that.
Clark Kent Vaz.
All right.
Lois, where is my super suit? That's from Superman, right? These are your actual using glasses, right?
Yeah.
They're stiff.
I know. That's why I like my glasses. I also got them readjusted before I went to Colorado.
Damn.
They got too loose. I fell asleep on them too much, and they get too loose and wiggly. I don't like that shit. I like my shit hard and stiff.
Hit my DM.
That's
Vaz
how I know
knows
it's a
how
healthy
them
shit.
DMs be. Dude, our DMs don't be beef. I never beef with you. I don't know what our DMs are like. We usually just hit each other up and we show each other art and we're like, that's dope. That's it. I don't know. He said you got it, G. Don't let him cap off on you and win. He capping. Oh no, actually he might be with it. I don't know. I really don't know. He wilding right now. Shit. So, if I would see the Joker movie again, I would not. If that says anything about the Joker movie in conclusion of what we talked about.
Yeah, it honestly wasn't. I was very disappointed, honestly. Like
It was a lot of hype.
It was
God,
unless that's not the official cut of the Joker movie, and it actually was worse. But it feels like that's what it was, and that wasn't that good.
Joker movie is ass. Why would you see that? I don't know. Cause I don't know.
Because it's the best Batman villain ever, and
Because it was
you'd
supposed.
expect them to do it justice, but
you-
they didn't. It's just as bad as Suicide Squad.
I actually love Suicide Squad because I'm a
Yeah, he's
very
like the
big
only
fan.
one we know who loved that shitty movie.
I love Sucker Punch and I love Suicide Squad, and those are the most shit on movies ever, and I love those
Sucker
movies.
Punch isn't bad, but Suicide Squad is some shit.
I love Suicide Squad.
I fell asleep before
Because-
fucking Will Smith scenes were over. That's how bad it was.
I love Suicide Squad only because they stayed true to the comics so much, and I actually have the comic books, and they directly took scenes from the comic books to do certain things, and I could match them up. The only ones that didn't match up were Will Smith, because they just threw Will Smith in there because he's fucking Will Smith, and they were trying to sell the movie. And Margot Robbie, they were like, oh, she's hot, but she played fucking Harley Quinn so well to the max that she fit the comic book role, which was awesome. And that's the only reason why I love Suicide Squad, is because it stayed true to the fucking comics. And most fucking adaptations with movies and comics, they never do that. So there you go. Nobody gives a fuck about Joker. It's all about that orphan nigga. Oh goddamn! Wait, Suicide. I like Suicide. See, they like Suicide Squad. Take those. Hey, come on. All right, so now we're gonna go into our book of the month. This is the book of the month, and it's usually called the Frank book.
That's not what they all have different titles.
They all have different titles, which I just found out. It's written by
Open
Frank.
it up, it'll probably tell you what it's called.
Oh. This one is called Poochie Town.
There you go.
And his name's not Frank.
Jim Woodring.
The
is who makes
Jim Woodring. Other books by Jim Woodring include The Frank Book, Same Things Jim, Topspur, The Portable Frank, Witchcraft, Problematic, Frank the Third Dimension. Frank is actually the name of the character. This book is perfect for people who are inebriated. The first time I ever read this book was actually on acid.
It's good sober too.
I could not read it sober because it freaked me out too much.
Yeah, that's what most people say.
It freaked me out while I was sober, but once I was on drugs, I was very calm and able to read it, which was weird
You're gonna
because
have
I
to pull it
thought.
closer to the camera if you want to actually see what these things
Okay.
look like.
All right, Aaron, you do some of the talking for this book now. You're right here showing pictures.
All right, I don't know what to really say. It's a very transcendental, trippy type of comic book that has almost no text, that surplays these characters as they go about their lives. There's I think 12 different characters within this whole universe, and each book will follow certain characters sometimes. But your most main one is Frank. That's the black and white cat-looking thing we see. His chipmunk-looking thing. His little toaster friend is a big that toaster with the heart-shaped thingy is a big big thing.
He has balls.
Yeah.
He has a balls.
And then Man-Hog, and then that devil thing are the also two. I can hold up. Let me see.
I love showing the Man-Hog. This is Man-Hog. Look at that shit. I'm pulling out a different book.
I'm trying to find the book that explains who everyone is. Because
Man-Hog is just like.
the Frank book explains who everyone is, and it'll just be easier. So this one is the Frank book. Oh well, this one's the Frank book. That's a big one. But this one explains who everyone is. And,
Alright, I'm done showing you pictures. Alright, so that's that fucking book. Yeah, I actually read this book. This book is actually really fucking good. All the books are really good. Actually, he has so many books, and
if you
want
want
to
to take a
good and
screenshot of that real quick, let's see who all the different characters are. You have Frank, like Neptune. Frank enjoys the
I have to
riches
blame
of the
my
deep.
Tolerance on my cousins or for stressing over jail. I don't know. if
His
you can-
world works and rewards him vigorously, and Frank learns nothing.
You can-
Why should he? In his world, there is no pattern, no law, only the incessant conversational cross currents of nature and abstraction. Frank is innocent but not noble. What he is really looking for is a good scare. He knows that the blow never falls. Frank has many bodies, all identical. That's Frank. I've
Wow.
read that terribly, bro. And then Man-Hog, the sin-bloated bladder that crawls on four limbs would like nothing better than to get away from everyone and everything forever. Luckily for us, he is forced into having all sorts of exciting, horrible adventures. Man-Hog has been drowned, ground, filled with pastries, scraped to a nub, stabbed, stuffed, scarred, and beaten, driven away so many times that it's a miracle he sticks around. Perhaps he couldn't leave if he tried. And then Wim is the devil character. Wim is what you might call a political creator. He's just another bad idea that found I can't even read that. Peripatetic. Something big, bro.
It's
It's
a parasitic.
no. It's peripatetic.
What?
Peripatetic.
Don't spell any. I can't read.
Peripatetic. Peripatetic. Peripatetic.
I've never
Peripatetic.
seen that fucking
That's a
word.
weird word, bro.
I've never seen that fucking word.
Peripatetic
This is why I don't fuck with writers.
form and took on a life
How do y'all
of
know
its
so many
own, in
fucking
additional
words? That's why I
to
don't fuck with
collapsing the
rappers.
material affairs
How
of
do
his
they know so
neighbors.
many fucking words.
Wim is a practitioner in reciprocal brain looting and is the inventor of the Wim grinder. Ooh, the Wim grinder. That sounds fun,
I
bro.
like the one grinder.
And the looting nature of his friends and brain looted prisoners of his cavern home. Better to be his servant, Wim exists in three forms: biscuit, metal, and liquid.
Pedal.
He's a biscuit.
Pedal.
I'm going to show you my favorite page in the Frank book. I have one favorite page. It's when he's...
We actually have a website link to actually where you can get these books.
Yeah, I can post the link.
Ooh, do the one with colors.
Yes. All right, here we go. Here's one of my favorite pages. It's Manhog. It fuck me. It's Manhog doing stuff Manhog does. There we go. Look at that.
Pedal. Mancho ino pero. Ichi siyo na ina. Siyo na ina. Pedal.
And if anyone would like to see all of this artwork and this fun stuff, you can get posters of it too. I will give you the website real quick.
You have to
Excuse
work
me.
overtime on Backpage. Yes, you will, because this book is not very cheap, so you will be selling ass for a while. Yes. The Frank book is probably like one of the best ones on there because it does come with colors, and all of Jim Warden's books are pretty awesome. Not gonna lie.
Here's his website.
And I like that we're doing our new books of the month because we actually read these books because they were all just pictures.
Well,
And
I think
usually,
the Frank book is the only one that has some text in it.
we barely read that one, but we look at books that have pictures a lot.
What do you
And
mean? Pablo read it for us.
oh yeah, he did read it for us. We didn't read that shit. So we had the Mark Echo book, and we mostly just looked at pictures in the Mark Echo book, and that shit was dope. And you should probably, that was our book last week of the month if you decide to get that one.
Dick Boy the artist. Okay. Well.
I
From
feel
eating
like-
ass to selling ass, we taking strides today, boys. Yeah, we are.
Fuck yeah. Mark the artist, I feel like you would love watching Big Mouth, because you remind me of Nick. Big Dick Boy. That's what he calls himself. He doesn't have a big dick, though. He's actually known on the he's known as the character with one of the smallest penises on the show, which they let you know repeatedly.
Yeah, well, most people who brag about having a big dick normally don't.
And he has like a female hormone monster.
I know Sony brags about having a big dick. Shit's average, bro. He's like, I should be a porn star. I'm like, bro, then nah. Damn. You look average for like Japanese porns when they want to show big people.
Damn.
Like, it's not bad, but it's
Kill
like,
they dream.
you know.
Kill they dream. Kill they dream.
I mean, you know, I don't want friends to go into porn. It's actually not that good of a business. Like, it's not that lucrative.
Now it mentally destroys people a lot.
It's not unless you're a really hot woman and you're actually going into the professional side. Like,
You will
get your
mentally
money
destroyed.
quick. But it's not a good business, man.
It's a very lead.
It's really
it's a
for idiots.
demeaning-
I don't want to like say that badly, but it's really for people who don't think through stuff a lot.
Oh fuck yes.
Because a lot of porn stars that I see in interviews, a lot of them really are like,
They're dumb.
yeah, they're not all there.
They're dumb. And
I would
once
do gay porn
once
with
they
no
grow
shame.
once they grow a brain,
No homo.
Then they
Wait,
realize
what?
how
I would do
fucking-
gay porn with no shame, no homo. What?
like Ozuna. Ozuna said every time he did a gay sex scene, he said no homo before, so it didn't count.
Okay, well, I don't think that's how that works, but
That's what he said.
I think how
He said
I
he
think
said
how the
he's,
gay thing works is if you like it, then you're gay.
he said he didn't like it.
Then it was just a job. You know, saying a phrase doesn't mean shit. Fucking saying amen after a prayer don't mean God's gonna answer it. Like saying no homo don't mean you ain't gay. If you liked it, you're gay. It's that simple.
I don't know if Ozuna liked it. I always tell girls it's not big, but it's pretty, so they don't have high expectations. Okay.
Yeah, I always joke about having a small dick, even though I have a pretty average. I get compliments, I guess, but I always joke it's small because if you lower the expectations, then people are happier. But if you try and like brag and make it act like it's something, then And you're like, you know what I mean? You don't want disappointing expectations, but if they already aren't expecting nothing much, then, you know, they're happier. They're like, oh shit, I thought it was gonna be like 3 inches. Oh, wow.
Ha! I was trying to come up with something, but it failed.
The rules: if you say no homo in 30 seconds, then you're not gay. Yeah, bro, it don't
Why
work
you
like
get
that.
more time to say no homo than you do when you drop food on the ground?
No bull. What? Not gay. Gay takes some time to get to you. You know what I mean? It's for some reason gay is really slow, even though clearly the alphabet community has been fucking pushing
He said Aaron gets
goddamn
it.
rights. Oh, well, you know, what do you fucking call it? Civil rights. I don't think the gays are slow at all, bro. 30 seconds is way too long. You already got AIDS.
Yeah, you're done.
You got AIDS. Oh, let's hear that song. You got AIDS. How did you get it? It isn't true. Wait, no, fuck.
You probably got it when you hooked up with that nasty stripper last month.
I definitely
But
watched
you've
off the gay
got
shit last
AIDS,
night.
not HIV.
Ah,
but
that's a good joke.
full-blown. What?
I washed off the gay shit last night because you have to ass fuck people, and so that's gay.
Oh my god. You
I'm
guys.
assuming that's what he was trying to
You guys are immature.
say. Yeah, man.
God damn.
That's all humans are. Someone made a fart joke on set the other day,
What?
and when the girls were laughing, it made me happy. Because I was like, I don't
Girls
ever...
mostly laugh at fart jokes.
No, I know, but some people were stuck up. And it went through my mind where I was like, it's very... I can never trust anyone who doesn't find fart jokes funny. Because farting is the funniest shit in the world. I don't care how funny of a comedian you are, what you write, you will never be funnier than air coming out of an asshole. You just never will. It is the funniest shit in the world. And if people don't... If you're a person who doesn't laugh at that, I don't think you're a good person.
What is this live stream? Sometimes he don't want to do his job right. Oh my god. Mark, you're having the toughest day, bro. Stop doing acid for a year, please.
Might as well do my fucking homework. Bro, you should have been doing your homework before you dropped acid, first of all. I'm just gonna put
Dog,
that out there.
I don't know what this live stream is when Rex isn't here, but it's very untamed and
Yeah,
uncut.
Rex.
This is
Clearly Rex tamed it, because this really went. We've been talking about ass like for almost 2 hours.
This is BET uncut right now, and it's not the good ass that you want to see.
I mean, nah, we talked about it last week. I got too white of an ass. I'm white. I'm pale.
Oh my god.
If I put my if I was in a mirrored room and I showed my ass, I could probably blind people, man.
Oh my god.
Like, did you see Oliver Tree, the post he just made where he lifted up his bowl cut and you could see the sunburned tan line of just his pale white skin and then like lobster?
Oh god.
Like, that's how my ass is. It's blinding, bro. It's not sexy. Rex got ass, bro. Rex is what you would call a double seat belter. He's got some drunk. We going with Rex, bro. He's got it.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Trending in the United States, Logan Paul is over party. What does that mean? He's been over for a while. Okay. I guess Logan Paul is finally canceled.
oh, there's an ad on our thing,
I guess
but we
white
don't get
people
any
canceled
money.
him.
What?
Yeah, there's ads on our shit. You got to get an ad every time before you watch us.
That's
Y'all are
awesome.
untamed. I don't understand why people say this, but everybody thinks I'm crazy, and every time I see them do some crazy shit, I'm like, yo, that's why you're doing this, and they're like, I'm trying to keep up with you, and I'm just like, what? I don't even do that much
Well, 'cause
crazy
you
shit.
lie about your life all the time to people.
I don't lie about I don't even talk to people.
Bro, you white lie constantly. You
I
do
just
it
be
in
on the
our own
internet.
private chats.
I just be on the internet. Oh, you mean when I'm just like saying dumb shit?
No, but
I guess they take
No,
that
but
dumb
the-
shit seriously.
no, because
they don't
you
know how to,
say
like-
it in person to people with such confidence. You're acting like it's a
I
joke,
guess
but you
because
don't
it's
say
a
it jokingly, though.
To me, but they take it seriously because
No,
they
because
don't
then
know
you
whether or
tell
not I'm
people, no, I
serious.
actually blank. You literally never tell them like I'm just kidding or something. There's nothing you do in your life that lets people know it's a joke. You literally run that shit like that's who you
I
are.
need to say JK. I just need to put JK after every fucking thing that I do.
That's why I always had to call you out whenever you did that shit. Whenever we met new people, I was like, bro, stop lying. Like, stop.
Oh, I get it now because I say, okay, I get it.
Because no one knows it's a fucking joke, dude. You just say shit like it's your life.
See, like I had thought it was so out of the box that nobody would believe it, so I didn't have to put the JK.
But nothing
after.
you said was out of the box. You're just like, I don't do drugs, even though you clearly do drugs.
But I don't do drugs.
But you do.
Sometimes. Not all the time.
It doesn't matter. You do drugs.
Not all the time.
Everyone on the planet does drugs. No one on this planet can say they don't do drugs. Everyone does.
Like once a year.
every human being on this planet does drugs. The question
Okay,
is,
maybe
what
like
drugs are you doing?
5 times a
Nah,
year.
man. I can't take people seriously with that kind of shit because literally everyone on the planet does drugs.
I'm a grown.
You cannot
independent
avoid
black
it.
woman. Can confirm Baz doesn't talk to people. He never replies to me. I'm sorry. I'm taking your whole show to
Yeah, no, he's bad at replying. I always have to
Please
text him or
put me-
something because if I hit
please
him up
put me-
on Facebook or something, it could go dark for a day or two.
Oh yeah, I don't hop on Facebook. I only hop on Facebook for like a good 60 minutes.
You used to.
60
What happened with
50
what
50 minutes.
happened? Did you have a
Facebook got
weird
boring.
Facebook experience? Like you used to always at least
I just-
respond to people.
I just had a no.
I don't care about your
Facebook just
activity.
started
It's just
pissing
like-
me off, and I was just like, I'm just gonna get on Instagram,
don't
and then
even respond
Instagram was
anymore.
boring, and I was like, this is boring. I'm gonna go to Twitter, and that was boring. So I was just like,
Wow, it seems like you have some kind of addiction.
it was all
You have a,
boring.
it looks like you have a social media addiction because you keep jumping from social media to get something out of it instead of just doing something with your life. Like the fact that you were jumping from social media saying it's
Oh.
boring shows it's some kind of addiction.
Because usually I used to be on Facebook because I was addicted.
Yeah.
And then like
yeah, we
afterwards,
established
where I
that
was
last
just like,
year. Yeah.
I'm just gonna use it for marketing purposes. Then I was on there less.
But you don't use it for marketing purposes. And ideally, if you're going to use it for marketing purposes, you actually should be using it more. Because one of the big problems is you have so many followers on Instagram, but then when you go look at your actual posts, like you only get 100 to 200 likes, even though
I'm
you
like,
have
dude,
like
they don't care about
almost
dudes.
5,000 followers. But that doesn't matter.
Okay.
If they're supposed to be your
Hey,
fans, you
don't-
should be getting a lot of
Don't
likes.
start dipping into the pudding now.
I'm just saying, man.
We eating lobster right now.
Fucking if I go to a comedian I admire's fucking Instagram feed, they get a lot of fucking
Please
likes.
don't do 50 tabs of acid. Still have one of your shows highlighted. Thanks, bro. I don't know what that means. I don't know what highlighted means.
I think on Facebook.
Oh, I don't have him on Facebook.
We've uploaded. It's on AKMO Films. I don't know what he's
I
talking
only
about.
have him. I only have him on Instagram.
You can highlight other people's shit.
Yeah,
That's
it's that
stalker
bookmark
shit.
thing. It's that bookmark thing. Yeah, it is. It's
That
weird
is.
because I get like for each of my posts.
Does it notify you when people do that?
No, but I can
That's
look at
even
the
creepier.
statistics, and that's the weird part because like for each of my posts, there's like 5 highlights on average, and I'm just like,
People jerking off to you.
oh no.
Because you know women don't be like rubbing it to people like that. Like damn right, there's guys just jerking off to you.
Oh
And-
my god.
And probably Mark is one of them apparently.
Oh my
As
god.
we just learned about him today.
Nah, women will actually open up to you and they'll be like, I fantasize about you and I dream about you. I was like,
Yeah,
you
but
can
they
look
ain't
up
jerking
pictures.
off to you,
You
though.
can look up pictures of me. They're like, nah, I heart all your pictures and I think about them while I masturbate to you. And I'm just like, women
Yeah,
are
exactly, but
definitely
they
weird.
don't actually
They don't
look
actually
at
look
it,
at
yeah.
the pictures.
It's because with women, it's a big mental thing. That's why you have to do a lot of foreplay and shit. It's very mental with them. Like, you can easily take them out of the mood.
I get 20 to 50 likes.
A
Send them
guy,
pictures
dude, you
my
could.
way.
It was someone's joke where it's like a guy's having sex. It's like you could literally murder my mother in front of me, and I'd be like, all right, once we're done with this, we're gonna have to talk about what you just did. But it's like you're not gonna stop us from fucking.
What?
Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, that reminds me. One of the funniest jokes
Or
that
to
I
a woman,
found.
like you just like say them something in that you thought was sexy but just sounded weird. And they'd be like, oh, you know what? I don't know if I want to do this anymore. And you're just like, oh fucking shit. I should have just shut it up. We were already getting undressed. I should have just stopped talking.
One of the funniest fucking jokes. You just reminded me. I'm geeking from it. From the Joker movie that I found funny was when the dude was talking about the cars and the parking spots. He said women when they're trying to think about sex and they're choosing a sex partner, they look at a Mustang and they're like, do I see myself in that? Does that fit me? Is that a good fit for
They
me?
look at the car
And
they have
then-
to ride around in.
And yeah, and then they look at the Pontiac and they're just like, maybe that one's a smaller fit, but maybe I can handle it. And he said, guys, it's way different. It's like we're in the car. We're just looking for a parking spot. And we're just like, look, there's a spot. I can fit there. He said, I can fit there. Ooh, there's another spot. He said, ooh, there's a handicap spot. I hope nobody's looking. I can fit there also. That shit was funny.
Bro, I have the funniest. Oh my gosh. Dude told me one time he was like, I fucked this
Oh,
ugly.
you can finally feel it now, huh?
I fucked this ugly ass fucking crippled bitch,
What?
and I didn't want my friends to see, so I asked if she could leave through the back door. Cause he didn't want like the neighbors or anyone to see. I was just like, yo, that is
Yo.
some cold shit, bro.
Please mescaline.
Oh
don't let
my
me down.
gosh.
What is mescaline again?
I feel like it would be really fun to have sex with someone with Parkinson's, cause you really don't have to do a lot of work at that point.
Oh, that bitch would just be shaking.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta fuck an old bitch. We gotta fuck some old bitches. Damn,
Yeah,
we gotta
bro.
find some old bitches. No, but the weird part about old bitches is, God, man, they be so creepy. And they be saying jokes you just don't get, so you just like,
Jokes from the fucking 70s. You're like, I don't know anything
I don't know
you're
what
saying.
the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
He said, you look like a
Oh, you
young-"
remind me
he
when we
said-
used to play
he
jacks
said,
down at the
"Yo,
soda fountain.
You're like, your little booty look like a something, something, something. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck that is. I was born in 94, stupid. Who the fuck is that, dog?
Man, you got me working like a bangers. What the fuck is
Shut
that,
up.
Grandma?
Shut
You know,
up.
little clacker thingies. You know, the two balls you smack back and forth. Granny, what are you talking about?
She was like, go get my condoms out of my shuffle robe. What the fuck is a shuffle robe, bitch? Shut up.
Which Family Guy covered that shit? I felt Brian's anger so much, bro. Cause I hate when I fucking.
You said it was like jacking off and not nutting at the point when you about to nut. Been there. Like, you about to not nut, and then you just limp, and then you was like, yep, and you just mad as hell. Hell yeah. And then you was like, now I got to go call that bitch because this ain't working. And I didn't want to call that bitch. That's why I was masturbating.
Yeah, I love jerking off. Right before having the like you up text real quick, because then I'm like, do I really want to do this? And then I'll
you have
jerk
to.
off, and I'll be like, you know what? No, I'm good. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go back to whatever.
You gotta make sure, like, is this really what I want to spend my time doing? Because then
This is at
you could
least
be-
at least an hour and a half commitment. I don't, you know.
It's more than that. It's like a whole night thing.
Well,
So-
I mean, inevitably that's what it's gonna be. But I mean, if it's
Yeah.
gonna be like an in and out, like
And then-
it's at least an hour and a half commitment before
you
anything
can either
starts.
have 6 to 12 minutes of your time consumed, and then you go back to being productive, or a whole entire like rest of your fucking night's gone.
And jerking off is a 10 out of 10, bro. You can never fail at jerking off.
Fuck though.
I know my dick better than
Except
anyone.
if you're a bitch and you gotta throw up Naruto hand signs to finish. Like
Why you letting a bitch jerk you off? She'll never do better than you.
yeah, she can't do that shit. Yeah.
Oh, someone said having someone else
This is
jerk
what
you
women have
off
to
is
do.
like trying to write with your non-dominant hand. Like it's
just
never gonna fucking
stupid.
work.
It's so fucking stupid.
They don't get it.
That's just offensive to me when a bitch thinks she can do a better job than me, and I'm just like, dummy, fucking stupid.
Like move aside, bitch. Let a pro fucking. Let me Louis C.K. this real quick. Let a pro show you how it's done.
The saddest thing that's ever happened to me is when I fingered a female to orgasm, and she couldn't even do that, which was sad. Cause her method of masturbation.
I think
was
she's just
dumb.
lying to you.
Nah, her method of masturbation was just dumb. I saw it.
Hmm.
It worked for her, but it was just like such like a what? That's what you do? That's what you do? Okay. It was weird.
Yeah.
She did like some weird thigh thingy. It was weird. Whenever I'm about to text my ex, I just jerk off and then I don't. That's how
I
you're
can figure
supposed to do it.
myself to orgasm. No homo. Why do you keep saying no homo? Like.
It's 2019. We don't do the no homos no more.
Yeah, but it's just
We're-
just accept that you like
yeah.
weird shit, bro.
Yeah, you gotta be accepting of your weird shit. Like I, for one, like watching videos of penguins murder other penguins. Not for sexual pleasure. It's just one of like, yo, that penguin just murked the fucking shit out of that other penguin.
Where do I find such videos?
You can just look them up.
Like, can I just find them on YouTube?
Yes, YouTube. Let's go. Let's watch
do I
a
type in?
let's watch a fucking video. Oh no, fuck that. Fuck that.
Penguins murdering penguins.
No. Watch hippos killing gazelles. Cause they fucking snap those things in two.
Hippos killing.
No. Fuck that.
Bro,
Fuck that.
I can't
Fuck
keep
that.
making
Penguins.
changes.
Penguins killing penguins. Penguins killing penguins. Penguins killing penguins.
Penguins killing.
I like watching this one hippopotamus on the Cincinnati Zoo, YouTube. Fiona the hippo. That thing is like so much fun to watch. Y'all want to see a video of Fiona the hippo?
200,000 penguins flock here to fix up their nests.
Oh!
Baseball bat.
Yes.
Oh!
Yes. Penguins are sexual deviants as shit, but they're also very monogamous.
Bro, this looks like when you watch people fight in high school, bro.
Yes.
This is terrible.
Pull it up.
Alright, I'll put it up on the TV.
Please. The TV.
Yeah, we'll put it up on
Put it on the stream.
No, I
Oh my
don't
god.
have everything set up to do that.
Okay. Oh my god, yes, I fucking love watching penguins murder each other or like fight each other. They get bloody as fuck. That whole entire like black and
Zombieland
white.
2 is coming out, and it looks just like the first one. I
Zombieland
don't-
2 is gonna be a flop.
I don't understand
I
why
don't
they
even
did
wanna
that.
talk about-
Yeah,
they
I don't
practice
understand why
pedophilia and necrophilia. Who in the animal kingdom? I mean, I fuck with penguins because they're so like humanistic, but who doesn't practice pedophilia and necrophilia?
Yeah, every animal does that shit. Same with
Everybody
humans.
does. I watched a bunny look at his friend get killed in the street
And then fuck the
fuck his
dead
friend,
body.
and then fuck the dead bunny. He was traumatized for a little bit, but then he's like, I don't fuck
I
that.
probably should have done this, turned on the Xbox actually, because the fucking TV never fucking works. Can you turn on the Xbox real quick, and then we'll go from there. You don't have to do the controller, just yeah. And then swap it to the Xbox, I guess. I don't know. And then we'll move forward from there. Cause top left button. Cause yeah, this fucking the TV for being a smart TV, it's really dumb with streaming.
Toledo is called Zombieland because of our drug problem. I believe you. I believe you to the fucking max.
Yeah, bro. Speaking of drug problems, I'm getting in a debate on a. So I don't know if any of you know who Elizabeth Warren is. She's running for president right now, and I got a political ad from her on Instagram that just said decriminalize marijuana. All I posted was legalize marijuana, decriminalize all drugs. I'm now debating with her supporters on why decriminalizing all drugs is bad, and I'm like, why are you treating drug users like criminals? And I have to like start trying to talk to them about like, no, we're not. Dealers still go to jail. Users get help. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? They shouldn't be treated like criminals. And I have to debate her own supporters about this right now.
Mark,
I didn't even want to get into this.
Mark, is your actual name Mark?
Thought I was making a good point,
Mark-
and now
Mark,
I'm debating motherfuckers.
What state do you live in, Mark?
Watch it be Florida, too.
If he lives in Florida, he fucked up. He should have got edibles. Why the fuck are you doing acid?
'Cause Florida is beautiful, and acid is a beautiful thing to take outside.
You could have got cocaines and mixed those with Xans and beat the fuck out of a fucking Pennsylvania at the moment from New York. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
that's
Isn't
what you got.
Pennsylvania trying to, like, get heroin centers for people?
No.
Or is that Jersey or something? I saw that in the news last week.
God, I just really want to watch these fucking penguins.
All right, here we go.
I
Boom.
really want to watch this.
Here they go. They're popping up now.
Can we?
You should just swap over to the other mic, maybe.
Can we use sound?
Oh, we can. I don't see why not. It's a nature documentary.
Is it on this?
You have to turn on the sound volume.
Is it on this one?
Yeah. Just keep the normal volume up.
Yes. It's not working.
Earth flippers contain solid bone.
There we go.
They use them like baseball bats to
Ooh.
club each other.
Ooh, fuck him up.
8 blows a second.
Yes. Yes.
Protect vital organs from the pummeling.
Ooh. Fuck. Damn. You know what? I know this one. You know why these penguins are fighting? So homie, he was out fishing, right? For his baby mama. And he came back home and another nigga was fucking his bitch. So he's upset and he's trying to whoop that nigga's ass. And she's just in the fucking house just watching after she was fucking a nigga.
She chooses the homewrecker.
My nigga. Like, come on. Bitches ain't shit.
Stands to lose the mother of
Bitches ain't shit, bruh.
he follows them home.
He said Ohio has heroin centers. Okay, watch this.
Shit,
Yeah,
that's
he
nice.
goes right in there.
Hiding in the burrow.
He said, you
Ooh.
gonna go in my house?
Oh! I just love how they slap. It's hysterical.
God, look at him fuck him up. Yes. Yes. Look how bloody this nigga is, bro. It's not no regular fight. Like, you know how regular fights are over in like 30 seconds? No, this nigga's really trying to kill this nigga, bro. This shit's real.
Ooh.
God.
Ooh.
Damn.
Said I laid on that egg all fucking winter for you to fuck my bitch.
For you
You
to
outta your
fuck my
fucking
bitch.
mind, bro.
You were trying to fuck my bitch for the longest, and I knew you was gonna come on
Ooh.
this. I've been
Oh,
waiting.
God. Oh, this is not suitable for Twitch, I don't think. Holy
No,
shit.
it's not.
An injured
Oh my gosh.
is a prime target.
NSFW or whatever. Jesus Christ.
And sharks, cause they smell that blood. Boy, back off, boy.
Sharks don't really
To the female.
it's being tested. Sharks don't really give a fuck about blood. It seems like. Just gonna point that out there real quick.
Wait, what?
It's being tested. Sharks don't really give a fuck about blood, really.
Okay.
Like it's not. They don't really give a shit. That whole smart sharks smell blood and they'll come and attack isn't really a. So far, it's showing not to be that provable.
And move on.
Oh.
In a colony of nearly 250,000,
Wow, that was amazing. You want to see more?
You got other penguin fights?
No, see what's next, right?
Dog, they was leaking bad. They got there's a video of a seal raping a penguin.
Hippo again. Hippo kills gazelle.
You could watch a seal rape a penguin. Cause seals,
isn't bothered by a lion attack. Oh my gosh.
seals, they get sexually frustrated because only the dominant male can mate in the whole entire population. So usually they'll find a penguin to get their sexual frustration out.
They be raping penguins.
They rape the shit out of penguins.
Seems wild. It's like a dog raping a cat.
They don't care about blood. It's the movement of the dead, dying prey they go after. Oh yeah, they go for electrical. Ooh, yes. Right here, right here.
Yeah, they do like movement.
Look. This hippo.
God damn.
All right, let me tell you.
The sounds.
Ooh, shit. That's loud. So, let me tell you. This hippo saved this gazelle. But the fact that the gazelle couldn't save itself pissed the hippo
Well,
off
it's
so
just
much.
antelope, but
Antelope, it pissed him off so much that he killed it. He was like, "You can't save yourself. Why did I waste my time?"
oh, it's getting eaten up by hyenas.
No, they're African wild dogs.
Okay.
African wild dogs travel in packs up to 40.
Jesus
They clearly
fucking
outrank
Christ.
hyenas. They're dangerous as shit. Even lions don't fuck with these things.
Jesus fucking Christ. Hey. I love how we just watched and waited.
Initially rescued by the hippos.
Did you know that hippos can't swim?
Now the antelope is stuck in the mud.
I can believe it. They big as shit.
They just stand on their hind legs. They stand up. And it makes it
Jesus.
look like they're just always standing up and hopping. They're jumping around in the water.
Fucking idiots. They like. Why do they exist?
No, hippos
Jesus.
can't swim. That's why I didn't believe in hippos for the longest, because I was like, that big of an animal, that shit can't
Yeah.
swim. That's imaginary. I
So
thought
why
people
does
were
it
making them up.
exist though?
They like because they bathe in water because they have skin that's not highly permeable, so it has to has to be wet all the time.
No, just like why the fuck do they exist? Like what the fuck is the purpose of a hippo?
Ooh.
Like what do they do to the ecosystem type shit?
Killed the antelope and thrown it clear of
What is
go
their
back,
circle
go
of
back.
life?
We missed it.
prey for the dogs.
So this is what happened. So he saved it, right? He saves it. He clearly saves it.
Oh, oh, damn! He just said fuck it, bro. You
He
keep
said,
getting
"Fuck
attacked.
it." He said you just didn't learn shit. He was so upset that he saved him.
Leaving it as easy prey for the dogs.
Damn, he ain't even gonna eat it. He just said fuck this. I'm done.
Yeah.
Ungrateful dumbass.
Yeah, he
How
was.
I save you and you walk back towards what killed you?
Exactly. And then he just starts playing in the mud. He
he
started playing in the mud. Yes. Do you want to look up videos for Fiona the hippo?
Of what?
Fiona the hippo?
I don't know who that is.
Fiona the hippo is a hippo in the Cincinnati Zoo that was she came out premature and they thought she was going to die. But now she lives a very healthy life and she just had a kid of her own. She's like 3 years old.
This is a heartwarming story. Is this the palate
Nah,
cleanser?
No.
It's not heartwarming.
Yes, maybe. I don't know.
This is
There's a
the
bunch of
palate
white
cleanser,
people.
guys.
There's a bunch of white people that care about animals. You tell me. I don't know.
Oh well.
This isn't the
Ugly
one.
as shit.
This isn't the one. Is this a Cincinnati Zoo? Are you on their channel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It literally says Cincinnati Zoo up there. I don't have my glasses that I can see it.
No, but they're not giving the commentary.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it got copyrighted.
No, this isn't it. They have their own. Hold on. Baby hippos are like the cutest shit ever.
We got episode 1, maybe this one.
Yeah, episode 1.
Hippo Coast, Cincinnati Zoo, summer 2017.
So we're kind
Mark-
of watching. We're kind of watching hippo videos at the moment right now. Oh, I gotta turn it up.
If you hear a lot of real enthusiasm and high-pitched ooh and ah, then you say to whoever you're with, oh gosh, come on, she must be out. Because, I mean, people don't just passively look at Fiona. They are very, very excited.
Why are you explaining
Sounds like
humans looking
a rock concert where
at a hippo like that?
some major celebrity has finally stepped
Yeah,
on
that
the
sounded
stage
sexual.
and
They get
put her
really
head out.
excited when
And
they
you
see
can
the
tell
hippo.
exact moment when the public has a line of sight to see her, because it's just an eruption of cheering and it sparks.
This is a shitty palate cleanser. Can we go back to more destruction?
People, like,
What?
get there and
This is a
have
shitty
that
palate
spiritual
cleanser. Can we go
moment
back to
and
more
see her
destruction?
for the first time. But she's just had such an impact.
I just like baby hippos. Yeah, we can go back to more destruction.
They look like baby water pigs.
Just like a celebrity,
Yes,
like,
that's what
when
they
you
are.
see them in person, you're like, oh my God, they're real.
So I guess, do hippos grow to their environment, or no matter what, they'll just always get big and you need to move the environment? Like, you know how pigs grow to their environment and then they'll become a hog?
What?
Like, yeah, pigs aren't naturally pigs forever. You start as a pig and then you keep growing, and as long as nothing confines you, you get big as shit and then you're a hog. Like, that's how it works. But because we factory farm pigs, that's how we get our pork, they never grow to be hogs. They just stay plump little pigs, but pigs are fucking huge. Hogs are wild, bro.
Oh yeah, they be getting big as shit.
Yeah, we machine gunned them from helicopters apparently, because America's wild like that.
What?
I love how we went from eating ass to educational. That's nice, guys. Come back and y'all learn about hippos.
Educational as fuck.
Oh man.
What episode is this? You said this is episode 1?
Yeah, episode 1.
Estimated a late March or April calf, and then crew decided they wanted to try to ultrasound a hippo, which no one had done before. and it worked, and they were able to give us some. And she's fine when I'm not there, so we felt comfortable leaving her.
We're having the soaking pool with her.
Oh yeah, this is like episode 3, right?
I don't know, I just clicked one.
Their skin is so unique and, you know, it's 2 inches thick.
God, that thing
like
looks-
the underlayers, but the epidermis, the outermost layer, is actually really thin, and they can lose water really, really easily, which means they can dehydrate really quickly.
At
Yeah.
one point, when she had her special little area she lived in, she had her rectangle pool and her matted flooring and everything, and
I
she
fucking
could,
love
you know,
hippos.
go up and down the ramp all by herself. All of that.
Because I
was
thought they were
wonderful.
fake for so long.
But, I remember, it's
Like-
well, the big hippos really love to play
Until
with
this year.
holes. Let's see what she does because, you know, why not? And she opened her mouth just like an adult hippo and went right towards the hose and just sat under it. And that was my favorite time, seeing her just, I don't know, embrace being a real hippo.
So I think every one of the
Animals
dogs
drink
was
stupidly.
Nah, that's not how it drinks. They just like that because it's like a
No, I'm
plaything.
just saying that, like how cats and dogs drink. You know how like they have to like warp their tongue and pick it up and scoop it weirdly and like flip it into. I mean, like, how is like the substance of life and most animals drink it like fucking idiots? Like,
Like humans gotta go down there and they gotta do it.
oh
Every bottle.
my gosh.
Encouraging.
It's funny when you watch a dog drink water too fast too.
Yo, can you believe that baby hippo right there
One human bottle, and then
weighs like almost 100 pounds right now?
And I believe
Let's
in
see it
the
as an
picture
adult.
There was maybe 6 sitting in front of us.
Oh, she's huge. She weighs like
It
2
only weighs
tons.
only 100 pounds. That's not a lot, dude. I weigh more than that.
But look how small she is. She's like a little baby piggy.
Yeah, I would expect that thing to at least be weighing like that thing looks huge, dude. It can't even sit in her lap. If that thing's only 100 pounds, that's
I might
light.
be wrong. She might be 2,000. She might be 200 pounds right now.
I would believe maybe more
They're
than
using
that.
the big ball.
So
Yeah.
basically it held more.
Yeah, she's huge
And
now.
so
Thirsty
we got to
ass.
the point where we
Dumb moist. Damn.
were very calm.
Oh my god.
Look at you just dripping milk down your dumb face.
Weird to go back and look at the
She is the
size of
cutest thing.
The bottles that she's progressed through, but yeah, it is a lot of milk at once.
I fucking love her.
Jeez, dude, she just glugged that bottle. Holy
She's a big
shit.
baby. She a big baby.
Imagine if your child just drank like that, like
I'd be concerned.
destroyed a bottle with like
I'd be
seconds.
very concerned because I don't want to raise no hoe.
Oh, gross, she's eating cum.
The hippo adult food on a small scale to try to get her to understand that. So having mom
Some weird guy just jizzed in her mouth. That's disgusting.
then give some of those
Yo, those eyes are adorable.
Yeah.
They look like water cows.
It's a way for.
You just want to pick it up, but then you realize it's 200
Then
pounds.
you break your fucking back.
Yes. Fat ass
Oh,
baby.
JD, I'm coming home, JD.
Oh my god, it is like so bow-legged. It,
Damn,
like-
look at them fat legs too. Look at them rolls. Hippos are cute, but what you know about otters, bro? Otters are the shit.
started fairly early just
Otters
she's
are
huge.
fucking beautiful.
She's huge now.
things that maybe
We going to otters now.
Look, she's bigger than that bitch's thigh. Like her leg is bigger than that bitch's leg.
our hippos
And she's only like 2 months.
and so we take the beat pulse and
Giraffes do have crazy necks.
Oh, let's watch otters kill stuff.
What? They kill stuff?
Just as they've done before, Diablo and the family have to deal with this threat.
Diablo? Who names a fucking otter Diablo?
Oh shit.
Oh shit, that's a crocodile.
Start to harass.
Or a caiman. Oh my
That's
god.
Cayman.
They about to harass a caiman? Get the fuck out of here.
Their distance. Sophia takes her position at the front, sizing up.
You know a fucking like marsupial or like little rat is the most vicious when their name is Sophia. No, that's like the most vicious name.
Bro,
And they're
this
the
thing's
most
just
vicious
hunting
animal.
this thing. Like, they don't give a fuck. They the honey badgers of the water.
Otters don't give a fuck.
Holy shit. Bro, I'd be gone from that water if I saw that thing. I'd be like, all right, we're never coming back to this river again.
Moves in from behind and goes for the tail.
Is that them laughing?
Back down.
Are they really laughing?
Yo, this is fucking nuts. This is some psychotic shit. I feel like I'm watching a horror movie.
Oh my god, that's the sounds they're making.
That's creepy. Bro, this is a horror movie. What did I turn on?
Yo, this
What the
shit
fuck?
is scary. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh. I remember I watched fucking like Planet Earth on acid. That was the most intense shit of my life.
Turn this off. Turn this shit
Bro,
off.
what the fuck? It's like a fucking David Hitchcock movie.
They're in extreme danger now.
Hitchcock, Alfred Hitchcock film, whatever. It finally hit. I'm finally tripping. I'm happy. I'm happy for you, bruh.
Oh my god.
You go see Jesus now.
Safety of the bushes, but it's too late.
Are they gonna kill this?
It only took about 3 hours, right? Yeah, not that long
Seize the moment.
to kick in.
Oh,
That's kinda long.
They're drowning his ass? What are they doing? Oh shit! No!
Oh, what the fuck,
They
bro?
took it down?
Bro, how?
How? They jumped the shit out of him.
They overpower the caiman.
What the fuck?
Biting it down, others biting it in the head.
What the fuck, bro? Yo, otters, I got a new respect for otters. Holy fuck.
That's scary. And the sounds they make, that is the scariest shit I've ever heard.
Right, yo, imagine getting jumped by otters and they're laughing
Yeah,
like
that's like
fucking
shit.
children in a horror film. Fuck.
he said, fuck that nigga. He wasn't built for the wild.
Oh my
Yo, that
gosh.
poor fucking
They just
kid.
dragged him into the trees like nothing happened, bro.
Are they eating him?
Oh,
Oh,
they
did
lost one.
The caiman may be dead, but Charlie needs to know if all the otters are okay.
Charlie needs to know. Stop naming them these weird names. How do you go from Diablo to Charlie?
Realize 2 of the cubs haven't survived the fight.
That's sad.
Nah, fuck that, bro. They demolished that thing. That ain't
He
sad.
said real
That's
gang shit.
savage, bro.
They the real Crips.
Holy shit. I don't even feel bad that they lost 2 of them. They took that thing down like a boss.
No match for
First of all, when this started, I thought there was only 3 of them. Come to find out, there was like 8 of them
There was like,
motherfuckers.
no,
Like,
there was
Jesus
like 40
Christ.
of them motherfuckers. He said on the dead look. Yo, these otters are about that life. I've never seen. Oh, now they just haven't. No, wait, that's the dead one.
the truce between otters and caiman has, for a brief moment, been broken.
They had a truce? These niggas is on some real shit.
I didn't even know otters and caimans had like political truce.
There are family bonds and physical
And cease
bond
bites.
that brought together to kill the caiman and eliminate the threat of it from their lake.
Holy fucking
Damn,
shit.
bro.
Holy fucking shit.
I just learned
Oh
something
my
new right
God.
now. Look at that. 3 hours in, you can actually learn something on this podcast. Holy shit, bro.
God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Let's
what
let's get a palate cleanser because that shit was fucking terrifying. Otter's playing with some dogs.
They're playing tag.
You better get that fucking otter away from that dog. That shit gonna kill it.
Yeah, it wants it to go into that water.
Mm-hmm. He knows
He's
he
like,
can
come
get
in
you.
here. I'm gonna fuck you up. Come in
He
here.
said, come in this bitch. He said on the gang on
This
the
dude's just
family.
like, oh, they're playing tag. Nah, dude, that thing's trying to kill your dog right now.
That thing wants you dead, homie.
Otters are the cats of the sea, I've learned. I don't give a fuck.
They don't give a single shit.
All right, this is boring. I thought this was going to be cooler. Try not to laugh. Oh, let's do a try not to laugh challenge. Fuck it. I haven't done one of these in so long.
This is some shit David would always wants to do whenever we hang out. And I'm just like, bro, I brought you over here so we can record music.
What the fuck? Aramayo or?
Yeah, Aramayo.
Oh my
That
gosh.
dude's a huge fucking Vine TikTok dude.
Oh my goch. Why you call your cat Big Daddy? Oh, he's sniffing that ass.
Oh, God. He marked the artist. Ew. That joint got him stuck.
Wait,
You're
hey,
supposed to
dummy
try not
thing.
to. You're supposed to try not to laugh.
What do you mean? I laugh all the time. I don't give a fuck. I'm
That's
enjoying
not the
life.
point of this challenge.
Fuck the challenge. I'm enjoying laughter.
Then what was the point of this?
Because I want to laugh. We just watched some otters.
Why did it make that sound?
It's Ola Johnson. I finally saw it.
This thing should not have nipples. It's weird.
Oh shit.
Oh.
How is that cat not eating
I'm
that
laughing
cake?
because he just thought the reason why he picked this shit up. It's just so weird. Like, why would you do a don't laugh challenge just to laugh? Oh.
He's like, move, bitch.
Don't bite him.
He's
trying to pick
move,
him up.
bitch.
He trying to pick him up. Pick him up. Just pick him up,
He's so
stupid.
stupid.
He's so stupid. Pick him up.
Oh.
Pick him up. God, he's dumb. God, he's so dumb.
All right, move on to the next video. I don't know. Okay, thank you. Oh, is this about to like run into a cage or something? Oh, no, run into a TV.
That sucks.
Oh, that's adorable. That wasn't even funny. That was just adorable.
That's a big ass fucking cat.
Mm.
God, that thing
Yo.
is huge. Ew.
Yo, cats make the weirdest
Ew.
noises. Have you ever seen a cat sit out the window and just like make noises at the creatures outside?
No.
Bro, it's creepy, bro.
Your cat does that?
Yeah, he'll do it sometimes. If he sees like a bird or something too close to the birds and squirrels, if they get on the deck, he'll start like he'll swat at the window and like make hissing sounds at it. It's hysterical. I saw this video last week.
Why? How did you see this video?
Oh, he said, "I'ma do it, Crystal. I'ma do it. Where's my catnip, Crystal?" Ooh.
I think this cat just does this shit. This is what he does.
Fuck yeah.
Oh shit, that is
Hey.
fun. That is fun.
Oh
Who
shit.
knew trash cans could be toys for cats?
Fuck, I didn't I need to charge this shit.
This is dope. What? I think he's a mailman.
Oh, this cat's gonna fight the mail and push it out.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
The fuck, kitty.
He pushed the mail right out.
He's like, not my house, bro.
Yo!
This cat just said, fuck that.
He took the nigga's glove.
Oh, man.
Alright, can we watch some more Savage shit?
Yeah, man. We could probably wrap it up soon, too. We're at about 3 hours.
Damn, what are
guys, I
some
don't know.
other cool animals?
What other animals fuck shit up, guys? Anyone in the chat know? You want
You
to
ever
watch fucking gorillas fuck some shit up?
You ever watched a Roadrunner kill a snake?
Nope.
Oh,
Let's do it.
I've seen this. Everybody's seen this.
Savage, savage, savage American animals. Whoa. No.
All right.
It's probably
so
in America.
Roadrunners are cool as shit.
Oh, mute it, mute it, mute it, mute it, mute it.
Fuck. We can't hear Kesha words. Anyway, so Roadrunners are cool as shit. They have really good eyesight, so they can spot a snake even in the bush. We can't even find a snake.
That means you don't gotta shave, guys.
So dumb. Can we watch Vaz kill a squirrel?
Oh, we could have at the cabin. Man, if we live streamed at the cabin, we would have shown you a snake and maybe we could have went hunting for it. I
said
think
a
it was
squirrel.
poisonous though, so we probably shouldn't have done that.
I'm not allowed to kill. I'm not allowed to let you watch me kill squirrels for animal protection rights.
Yeah, I think squirrels are people kind of like squirrels. I like squirrels. When I was in Colorado, the red squirrels were kind of cool.
But give me a BB gun and I'll be in Ohio. We can kill as many squirrels.
Yeah, I
as
gotta
we want.
ask my neighbor if he's killed that skunk yet. He's supposed to be shooting a skunk with a BB gun because it's been fucking up our lawns. There's some like Timmy Turner, Dinkelberg, and his father type shit where they have to work together to save their lawn.
This is a bad one. They're using
Yeah,
like
it doesn't
multiple
help that
cuts.
They also have shitty copyrighted music over it either.
They're using multiple cuts, but basically they
There we
grab.
go. We got a new one. Just we unmute it. This is a National Geographic. It's a proper one. Here we go.
Basically.
The tongue of a western diamondback rattlesnake cautiously tastes the air.
Ooh. Cautiously tastes the air.
She flicks airborne
Kinky.
particles against the roof of her mouth.
Ooh.
Analyzed.
Ooh.
She analyzing them particles. You know what that means?
I don't know
Get
when
your
we're coming
poops
back
out.
to Ohio yet.
Potential threat.
Well, since winter's coming, we ain't gonna be back until the spring, my guys. I ain't going up north in the cold. You out your
Oh
mind.
yeah, if we see snow, we're
The
fucked.
Roadrunner is a tough old bird.
Already had to fight through snow going to Texas. I ain't, and that was a warm place. I ain't fighting it going up north. I know how you guys' winters are. Fuck that shit.
The Western Diamondback is a recipe for deadly indigestion.
Oh
She's
shit.
venomous enough to kill a human,
Okay.
but she's missing something in this looming face-off. Legs.
A knife. Oh. Did it just crack its neck? What was that?
No, he said.
Oh.
I don't know how you
knows how to use
So how fast can a Roadrunner go?
About 20 miles an hour.
Oh, that's not that
For that
fast.
little bird. He's little.
I mean, yeah, that is fast for that little bird, but
It might be 25. I might be wrong.
I think the average human can probably run around 10 to 12 miles an hour. Like,
strength, and especially its courage.
I might be wrong. It might be 30.
like cartoons always made me think it was like 40 or something. Let's find out. I got the internet right here. How fast does a Roadrunner run? 20 miles an hour. Yep, you're right. This just doesn't seem
Why
that
did I
fast.
remember that shit? Like I can remember dumb shit like that, but I can barely remember like shit that's like really important.
But the snake's
Like the
not going
Pythagorean
down
theorem.
without a fight.
What do you mean 8?
A squared plus b squared equals c squared.
Yeah, that joint.
So you didn't even remember it. Speaking about math shit real quick, I was thinking about something the other day. You know how you remember those math questions where I was always like mute this a little bit real quick. We don't need the voiceover.
I want to watch him bash the skull in.
I know, but we don't need the voiceover.
Okay. God, it's so fucking dope.
There's a mute button anyway. You know, remember those math questions? I don't know what category of math it falls under, but it was like if a train leaves blank at blank time going blank speed, how long would it be able to get to blank considering it might have to detour through blank, you know, like those weird questions that everyone always hated getting as kids.
Yeah.
And I was like, why don't they ever work? Like, because I thought about it, I was like, that's actually the math almost everyone does in their everyday life, and how we got presented it didn't help us worth shit. Why didn't they ever use those problems like, hey, if you and your friend Ted want to go to Christie's party at 8 p.m. and Ted lives 7 miles away from you and you can only drive at 25 miles an hour and Ted lives 10 miles away from Crystal or whatever, what time do you need to leave your house so that you and Ted get to her party at the right time? Like, if they posed that question like that, we could all relate and be like, oh shit, okay, now I'm kind of getting this, because we literally have to do that equation every time. Now we let our fucking phones do it, but most of the
I'm
time,
just gonna use Google.
yeah, but most of the time, but you still do it in your mind for a second. Most of the time, people go like this. They'll open up their phone. They're like, how long is it gonna take to get there?
Hold on,
Oh,
bro.
30 minutes. That means I don't have to leave until this time.
That's what a mongoose looks like?
You've never seen a mongoose?
They look like squirrels?
Yeah, they weird, bro.
I thought they...
It's like a squirrel and a chipmunk fucked, and then that thing did fucking CrossFit.
No, that's facts.
That thing's ugly as shit, bro.
No, it is.
That's a real snake. That's what a snake with legs would look like, bro. Oh shit. The cocky confidence. He really used that word on the Smithsonian's National Geographic, cocky confidence. That double C right there. And I don't mean
She got that
Skittles.
shit right in her eye. Damn, you're being filmed.
Jew. Jeez, I'm sorry. I just said Jew. that was anti-Semitic. That's all right. I used to be able to read and write Hebrew. I used to go to synagogue when I was a kid, and then I stopped because my mom died. And
dog,
we all were like, yeah, this is bullshit.
That is a squirrel.
Fucking, what did I just touch? Jesus Christ, I'm high.
Yo,
that just scared the shit
That's
out
a
of me.
fucking mongoose. That's what a mongoose is. That
what
was
the
a
fuck was
real
the other
fucking
thing?
squirrel.
That was a squirrel? That thing looked like it did CrossFit, bro.
Yes, it was a fucking mountain squirrel.
This guy's just like, yo, you got it, bro. I think that's a female squirrel. It's got them lips down there.
Yeah.
Like how quickly Trump jumps to Twitter. Ding. Who knew his saying before Trump was president, the Trump card? now actually makes sense because whenever Trump's last resort is just going up to Twitter and bitching.
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck he's gonna kill this
To
thing.
y'all, if y'all set up show, yeah, bro, you should come to us. We got shows a lot lately. And then you'll be in the D.C. area, bro. You'll be able to see our nation's capital, see that shithole it is.
Fuck. This thing got.
They got good food down there, bro.
leaves.
DC's got some amazing food. You'd love to come down and get some of our food. So multicultural. We got everyone, bro.
Holy shit! Did you see the leap that nigga
Yeah,
did?
that thing was fucking like a gymnast.
Oh my god.
True shit. I'll come to y'all, man. Yeah.
The fuck.
Punches fly. Snakes don't have hands.
Yeah.
The fuck are you saying? Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Is Mongoose gonna lose this one?
He's been spared from becoming Mongoose dinner. The Mongoose is immune to a certain quantity of the cobra's venom. Right now, he's not hungry enough to push those limits.
Oh, so you don't even fuck with him. He's just like, fuck this. I don't care.
Yeah.
I was just defending my homie, bro. I don't give a shit about you right now.
All
You were
right.
just fucking with my squirrel.
Shit.
That
shit was dope. I like science and fucking nature and shit.
Yeah.
I love the name for Black Mambas. Because the Black Mamba, it just sounds like such a dope ass Black Mamba. Mamba. Dude, the Mamba. DC food is lit. I was there 2 years ago because my grandpa's funeral was in Arlington Cemetery. I only spent a weekend down there, but I want to go back so bad.
Cemetery? It's fucking gross as shit. It's a
Get
huge
buried.
waste of fucking space.
People get buried there.
I know, fucking soldiers get buried there. Now, it's actually, that is funny shit.
I've had to go there twice now.
Yeah, I went for the changing of the guard there. It's fucking bullshit. But, yeah, Arlington Cemetery, it's funny as fuck, though, because it's starting to get so big. My mic goes off. Arlington Cemetery is pretty fun because it's starting to get so big. Like, they're starting to have to, like, cut off how many soldiers can be buried there.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like, which personally, look, my opinion on cemeteries, they're a huge waste of land. Like, they're once you're dead, bro, just let you decompose like you were naturally supposed to do or something. Dump you in the ocean and move on. Like, I understand people want to respect dead bodies, but there's no fucking point. Like, let it die. Now we like put embalming fluid and shit, so it stays alive. I mean, not alive, but it won't even decay properly now. Like, what the fuck, man? It's such a waste of space. How much money is spent on fucking cemeteries for no reason?
I want to become a tree.
I do too. I want to sell my body to science. Science, or I want to find a place where I can sell my body to get fucked by like necrophiliacs legally. Yeah, I'd love to be able to fucking turn people on even when I'm dead, bro. I keep the party going. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. You can do. I'm dead. Do whatever the fuck you want. Spit in my face, stick your dick in my ear. I don't give a shit. I'm dead at this point.
I'm gonna be nutrients
You fucking scrape my eyes out and start fingering my eye sockets for all I give a shit.
Fuck no. Fuck that. Actually, change your plans. I'm gonna die in space and drift in the endless void.
Yo, bro, that's what Daniel Sloss said. He was like, I wanna, when I die, I want my body to go into space, because then it won't decay. It'll just freeze up, and then inevitably, either some alien or once humans start traveling space more, they will eventually have like a human body just roadkill splash under their windshield, like in Rick and Morty. And no, spaceships don't have fucking wipers right now because they've never had to hit anything, so they just won't even be able to get rid of it. And even if it did have wipers, it would like stick to the thing and just chip away or something. Like it would be hysterical.
That would actually, now that I think about it, I don't want to be in space anymore.
Buried there. He was a captain, but yeah, I agree. Cemeteries are a waste. Yeah.
Now that I think about it, fuck dying in space, because like, what if your body's like floating through somewhere and like humans advance in the future and they find you drifting out there and they reanimate you and you're just like, fuck, I gotta do this again.
But you wouldn't still be you, would you?
Yeah, probably.
Damn, that would suck too, because you'd be dumb as fuck compared to them.
Yeah.
You would be a caveman. You'd be talking English and they'd be like, what the fuck is this nonsense, bro?
And I'm just like, and I'd be all depressed and they're like, why is he so upset? And I'm like, internet. And they're like, what the fuck is the internet?
What the fuck is the internet, bro? What do you guys have? Fucking Team Link. Like, we just know everything. What do you mean? I'm like, what?
How do you share memes? Memes.
We just think it.
We think funny thoughts.
Bro, I remember being a kid. I was like, I can't wait.
Could you imagine that? Like, you're the only person that's not team linked, and all of a sudden, everybody on the fucking ship just starts going, ha 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 ha. That shit, you're just like looking around like, fuck.
Holy shit.
You're like, what was the joke? He's like, you wouldn't get it.
That would be so scary. That would fucking freak me out, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That shit will blow me, man.
Oh.
I'd be like, God damn it, what was the joke? And they're like, you wouldn't get it. There was a whole conversation leading up to it.
Ooh, or the scariest part was like, well, how do I get a place to live? And someone just be like, all right, wait 1 second. They just stare at you for like 3 minutes, and they're like, all right, I just bought you an apartment. Let's go over there. And you're just like, what the fuck just happened, dude? Like, holy shit.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I want my body to be given to our Lord and Savior, Lil Uzi Vert. Oh, he gonna fuck the shit out your tits.
We're gonna turn you to Keith Kendrosis. You're gonna be the Keith nigga.
Cremate me and put me in some weed. I'll smoke the shit out of you, Kendrosis. I don't give a shit. I'll do it.
Oh wait, like how high?
Yeah,
when
bro.
they smoked that nigga and they was smoking that nigga to pass the test.
Yeah.
And then they ran out of him. That shit was hilarious. That shit was a funny ass movie.
You know, one thing I would like if anyone in my family for some stupid fucking reason buries me in a cemetery, for some stupid fucking reason, I want all my friends at that time when I die to piss on my fucking grave.
No.
Like, no, you gotta do that for me. It's honorable, bro. Piss on that shit. I don't want to be buried, bro. I want to be sold to science.
I thought you were gonna say dig you up or something.
That's weird. No, that's against the law. But you can piss on me. I've pissed in a cemetery. At my mom's funeral, I pissed. I really had to go to the bathroom. I started crying because I had to go to the bathroom so bad. It wasn't because she was dead. I just really had to go to the fucking bathroom. So Linda, our longtime neighbor and friend, took me over to different gravestones, and I went and peed over at the fence and shit. And
He wants us to give him a golden shower as he's dead. Like, do you
fuck yeah.
understand how like
I don't want to be buried. No, I don't know. I don't want to be buried. It's not me. It's the tombstone. You're pissing on the idea of a grave that I didn't want to be put in. It's the symbolic honor of pissing on what I never asked for. A tombstone. Don't want that shit. You're not pissing on me. I'm already in a coffin, motherfucker. You're not pissing on me.
You wouldn't have had a funeral in the first place. You would have just been given to science.
I would hope so. But you don't know what family's like, bro. What if I somehow die before my dad? He's gonna fucking bury me.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. I don't know about pissing part. Like, it just wouldn't go down.
Man, y'all be real homies, bro.
We're real homies because you're probably not gonna get buried if you don't want to get buried.
Okay, then I guess make sure it doesn't happen. I'm just saying, if I do get buried,
That's what
piss
I
on
was
my
saying.
grave.
I'm not R. Kelly. Oh my god.
Every year, just come by and put jars of piss on it. How about that? Just every year. You know how like Jews they put rocks on graves? Other people put flowers. Just put jars of piss on it. How about that?
Yo, man, I did not expect to deal with this today. Like, this was not what I signed up.
That's kind of weird though. Jews, we put rocks on graves. That's what you do. You go there, you find a good rock you really like, and you put it on the stone.
Why?
Dude, Jews are fucking weird, man. That's what we do. We don't fuck with that flower shit.
There was somebody who said this is a nice rock.
I think
flowers blow away.
Yeah.
Rocks,
the idea is flowers technically die and blow away, but rocks are going to be there forever.
Yo, that's that same rock from last time.
All rocks ever do are become sand, and sand's where the pretty beach is.
I'm gonna start bringing piles of rocks and just like outlining the body of the person that died.
Bro, I was watching this thing on the internet with. First of all, I don't know why cops did a chalk outline of a dead guy, but apparently the guy wasn't even dead. Like, the dude filming was like, yo, he ain't even dead yet. You're going to help him? The cop's just staring at him with the chalk outline. And I'm like, please let this be fake. Like, did they still do chalk outlines? Like, please let this be fake, bro.
Why did you chalk outline a dying person? That's some fucking cruddy shit. Like, that's
the cop was just sitting there staring at him. The dude was like, yo, he ain't even dead yet. You're going to help him? Like, it was just like, please be fake, man.
That's some
what the
Family
fuck?
Guy shit, though.
I didn't know they still did chalk outline. Like, it always makes me think of the John Mulaney joke where he's just like, we'll draw an outline of the body so we know where it's been. It's just like, yeah, why the fuck do you outline it like that's important? Just take a fucking picture. We've had cameras. But we've had cameras before forensics.
Nah, they like
the photography camera has existed before. Yeah, but forensics didn't become a thing until like the 40s.
I don't fucking know.
Until like the 40s and 50s, and when the FBI was invented and all that shit. Like, that's when forensics became a thing. We already had cameras by then.
Okay, I just saw it on Dexter.
Dexter? Fuck Dexter. That is the most boring. Oh, fuck Dexter. That piece of shit. I got one more if you want it.
You really gonna let me have your last one?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, bro.
Damn, bro.
Are you serious? No, Tuesdays are shopping days.
Nah, bro.
I'll fuck that weekend shit.
Damn, that's crazy. Yo, these are like my favorite things to eat. These are all I would eat in high school because like when I was transitioning to be like a vegetarian, God, I'm not Bruce Jenner. when I was transitioning into being a vegetarian, like these were
It's
mostly all
ma'am
I could
now.
eat.
It's Caitlin. Thank you.
I barely ate school food, so like I could only go for certain things that just didn't have like.
Yeah, my
certain
fat
shit.
ass went for pizza all the time. I hated
It was
school
either
food.
pizza,
cheese pizza, almost every
God.
fucking day.
That's what I had to do for like
Yeah.
most things and then I get tired, so I go for these, and I was just like, and then some days they didn't have these, so I had to go to the fucking pizza line.
I did like whenever
That
they would have
pizza sucked.
the chicken fajitas, which everyone always like. It's the chicken vaginas, and I'm just kind of like, okay,
Yeah.
okay, well, chicken fajita, please.
know
And then
who-
it was always a bet, like say
You
chicken
want- you
vagina
want
to.
half?
No, I'm good. Actually, I'll take half of your offering. Fuck it. Damn, you cut that clean.
I'm very good at ripping shit apart.
No
for
wonder
some
you
reason.
you dream about selling coke a lot.
What?
Hmm?
What does that have to do with that?
Cut this clean.
Oh, yeah, I'm a vegetarian. I'm a pescatarian when I got money though. If I got money, I'm a pescatarian. But if I'm broke, I'm a vegetarian, and I'm broke this month. So back to being a vegetarian.
I'll try anything at least. I've eaten scorpion. It's weird. It's like eating popcorn that hasn't fully popped.
What?
Like, you know how like the kernel will get kernels like the little
Ew.
shells where you get in your teeth and shit. That's what eating a scorpion was like.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I would never do it again. No, I probably would honestly. It wasn't bad. I was like, yo, this is. I don't think I've had a cricket yet. No.
Oh. Ants?
Yeah, I have had an ant.
Did they really taste like
No, they don't taste. There's just
salt and
nothing
vinegar
really.
chips?
Nah.
Oh.
Because they're so small, you don't get. There's nothing in them.
Oh.
I had octopus finally. That's exotic to me at the moment. So when I finally had octopus, I was like,
octopus.
yo.
I love octopus.
But I learned something with octopus. For me to like it, you definitely got to cook that shit. Because I think mine was a little too raw,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was very tough to bite through, and that texture just made me go like.
It's very chewy. It's very, very chewy.
Yeah.
You're not, it doesn't get like.
I don't
even
mind the
if-
chewiness.
even if
It's
you
like
deep
getting.
fry
It's like that first fucking. Like it's like you're breaking through like fucking lard or something. It's weird.
Even if you deep fry it, it still has that texture. It's not gonna go away.
Damn.
It doesn't matter how much you cook it.
It's still tasty though.
I had mussels for the first time when we went to that fucking that ramen
Yeah,
shop.
I'm not gonna lie. That was my first time having mussels too. I've never eaten mussels before.
See, I knew I hadn't been the only one because like it's just
Well,
like
whatever
it was
they
weird.
were, it was my first time eating them. I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
know if
lie.
they were
I wasn't a
clams.
fan of them.
I wasn't either.
It just it seems like it's like crabs. It's a lot of work for nothing. Like
And then
crabs are tasty, but it's still
when I
nothing.
bit it open, it was really a lot of organs in there.
Yeah.
It was weird. So I just snorted and I just finished it because.
And then they were like, "You telling me you're supposed to just slurp it down?" And I'm like, "I'm not having nothing slimy go down my throat. You out of your fucking mind, bro."
Oh shit.
I ain't slurping that shit.
Yeah, I ain't trying to slurp it either.
And the weirdest part always is like once you break the shell and you just hear the cluttering of shells, and I'm just kind of like, I don't think my food should be cluttering like I'm holding a pail of fucking seashells right
yeah,
now.
that shit was weird.
Like at least crab legs, you start breaking them so much you don't hear them clink together.
And they're a bottom feeder, so it's really weird to eat a bottom
No,
feeder.
not only are they bottom feeders, they're filtration systems. Their whole purpose is literally to filter the fucking water.
Yeah, I
that's
don't think
why they
people should
exist.
be
You're
eating them.
eating creatures that
Literally,
filter water.
next day after we ate there, I had the shits.
I didn't, bro. I ate some of the food like Sunday for lunch, but then I'm not gonna lie, I dumped the rest. I had 2 jugs that I just dumped it. I was like, this is.
That shit was tough. The spicy shit, it made it possible to eat it because it was like anything you add spicy
Yeah.
to has flavor.
But
He said I went vegan for a little bit. I know they aren't the same, but being vegan sucked. I couldn't go out. Yeah.
Yeah, vegan's terrible.
If you don't have the money, don't be a vegan. A lot of people that come into my kitchen at work are vegetarians, so I make vegetarian food all day, bro.
Bro, I mean,
I need. Where do
vegetarians
you
are nice,
work?
though.
What place do you go? What kitchen is this? Let me know.
It's vegans are the ones with the problem. Because
I
what
have
I've
no
noticed,
vegetarian fucking options. Like we recently just got a cauliflower pizza at Matchbox.
bro, go to Zoe's Kitchen.
Where's Zoe's Kitchen?
It's in Stonebridge.
What is it?
Oh, it's Greek food, I think. It's a lot
Mediterranean?
of plants, lots of plants. The very.
It's like Mediterranean food.
Yeah,
That's what they
yeah,
call it?
Mediterranean food. There you go.
Zoe's Kitchen. I've never even seen it over there.
It's a
I'll
lot.
work
It's
over
it's
there.
like you'll get seafood, but it's a lot of just like plant-based shit. It's very plant-based shit. So you probably get a lot of like. I mean, I would suggest like because it's a lot of stuff you don't really need to keep hot. Like it's a lot of cold food type shit. So you can always just like pick up some before work or something, or every now and again just grab some of that
Where's the
maybe.
next food?
It's next to Wegmans behind the Bank of America or something.
What the fuck? How have I
Like
never
it's in the back. Like you know the whole strip with all the restaurants. It's one of the stores that sadly had to be a restaurant in the back of the strip. That's where it is. But like you know Wegmans where you can eat on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there. Like, you just walk across that corner and it's right
Oh,
there.
I have seen it. I've just ignored it.
Yeah. I always ignored it. It took Bubsy to take me there, and then because his sister
Bubsy's
worked there.
Such a funny name.
Yeah, he was a cool guy, and then he tried to commit suicide, and then he got cooler after we got him through that, and then he moved down to Richmond for a bit, and we started separating. So. Yeah, Corey's met him. We broke into a military base with him.
That's what's up.
For a bit.
You should always break into military.
It was
bases
funny
with
because
someone.
he had a big shotgun in his trunk, and then Corey was like, "Man, this is all fun and all." And so we went out to a middle of nowhere to a abandoned military base or prison, wherever we went, and a white boy starts pulling a shotgun out of his trunk, and I was like, "Yeah,
time to go." I work at Owens, Illinois. That's a funny ass name.
Owens,
it's a glass,
Illinois.
It's a fucking glass factory. But I'm a chef in the kitchen. I can make vegetarian pizza, vegan chicken wings, wings.
Damn! So
Beyond Impossible.
You work at a factory and you work in the kitchen. First of all, kudos to that factory for having their own kitchen, because I know a lot of factories don't be doing shit like that.
David wants to
like
talk to me about
that's
something.
cool as shit, bro.
What do you want, David? Oh, it's some stupid ass meme. As usual.
Oh, excuse me.
And Deja said, "It's actually funny you like this post. I was thinking, how can I reach? What does Vaz do? He trains his followers. And like, oh my god, the whole. If you make it to X many likes, I'll do more things. Really works. Thank you." I don't know what she's talking about.
Is that a private message, or did she just say that on a post to you?
Nope, that's in a DM.
Okay.
I don't never know what she's talking about. She always a lot of people always come up to me, or not, they don't come up to me, they DM me studying my habits, and I'm just like, I don't do any of that, but I'm glad you saw a pattern in something I do, and now you've made me aware of something I might be doing, but I'm not really doing anything. I'm just being myself and just doing shit I do. I don't know.
You have habits, but
I do have habits. I'm not gonna lie, everybody got habits.
I don't know what everyone DMs you about, but I would bet that they watch the wrong habits, because they don't. I assume most of them don't actually know you in person. They just see your internet persona.
Yeah. And they think my internet persona is a crazy person or something. I'm not crazy.
Yeah, you're a fucking lunatic, but you're one of the few people I know that their social media really does not define who they are. Like, you know how, because I know some people that will be like, they'll do that post every now and again. Just because I post stuff like this doesn't mean this is who I am. But it's like, I've known you for so long. That's who you are. Like, I've known you. You can tell people on the internet that's not who you are when you post certain shit, but I know you. That's who you are. But you're one of the few that's like, it's a wild card in a way. You don't know what's going to come out of it. You and a lot of the people at Matchbox that I guess I'm also friends with on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Lots
they
of
are.
wild cards.
Yeah.
I love it. Those are the most
That's why
memes I
fuck
share
with
from them. Yeah, they're
I
wild
fuck with them
cards.
heavy
I fucking
because
love them.
They're out of the box. Like,
Yeah,
that's why I fuck
Renee's
with
my
them.
favorite guy so far.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking love him.
We clicked like second day.
I want to meet him in person. I feel like I've never met him yet.
Because he fucks with my one friend, Nee. And she's like the only person I've ever met who's like
Like, how has he never been on that podcast? He seems like he would fucking be very fun to be with.
Oh, yeah, he definitely would.
You should try and get him on soon.
Okay, I'll invite Renee. Because he's like my bro.
Yeah, he got me geeking all the time on Facebook. I'd be laughing and sharing his shit regularly.
Oh, man. Him, Ron, Nine, like, they have the funniest fucking humor. My man's Nine has like the darkest humor. He said, one time I was like, yo, bro, that's cold. He said, no, what's cold is butt naked children out in the Arctic snow. I was like, what? I was like,
wrong,
what, nigga?
Jesus Christ, I've never heard that expression
why
before.
did you say that shit? He's like, I don't know.
I love that now, because now I'm gonna just drop that randomly sometimes, and someone's like, man, it's really cold out. Yeah, it's like butt naked children in the Arctic, dude. Fuck. Just throw them off now. How much of a child am I that I just threw away the crust of an Uncrustable?
Why?
It was just one bite of bread.
That's why I brought it up, because I saw the body of it laying in there, and I was like, you got more?
Once the peanut butter and jelly's gone, I'm not a happy man.
Yeah, it's dope, but it's a lot of work. But yeah, yo, I had a fucking sushi burger in Toledo, and it was so good.
What's a sushi burger?
So they make the bun out of like rice patty, like they fry rice, and so it gets hard. It's like actual rice. It's not rice patty. It's like rice, like they molded some rice together and fry that bitch.
Okay.
And then they put like seaweed, kimchi, the stuff like crab. They put the seafood that you want or the sushi that you want in there, and they just put it over there and put some yum yum sauce on it, like the dressing. And it's a fucking whole burger, and it's so fucking delicious. And they cut it up for you, and they give you like chopsticks and soy sauce. You gotta put the soy sauce in the motherfucker because the crab spot is.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. That's the one thing.
It's making my mouth water.
I think that's overcomplicating sushi and making it too messy. I think.
It was really messy, but it was so worth it.
Like, personally, if I'm going to eat sushi, I don't want to have to keep picking shit up afterwards. Like, it sounds like that's what you would have to do with that. fuck? Then just give me normal sushi at that point, dude.
No, it was no.
I don't know.
The sushi burger. They
I-
had burritos.
I'm not
and
really
they had
sold
burgers.
on that.
I can only get one, so I chose the burger. But if I got the burrito,
What was the burrito?
I didn't get to see it because I chose
Was
the
it
burger.
kind of like the burritos we had at that one place in DC?
I was kind of
Or-
thinking it might be, but like I wasn't sure because I didn't get it.
They suck to make, but they bomb as fuck. I make sushi burgers all the time. Damn. Yeah, they sound tasty. It's like with eating crab. It just seems like it's a lot of work at the end of the day that I don't want to do with eating it. Like, it seems like I have to pick up pieces a
This man
lot.
said 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. I can only do 5 a.m. to like 10. I can never do 5 a.m. to like.
Wait, for what?
2. No, I used to do that for school. That's his work. Damn, your fucking job is a school schedule, bro. That's what he said. He makes food from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. Like, I fucking hate school.
That's what when my dad worked at the USGS. That's what the chefs were like. Their kitchen closed down at around 3. The kitchen is gone. You can't get in there anymore.
Yo.
You had to go to the little convenience store that had a blind guy running the convenience store, which was so funny to me because you always had to tell him what you got. Like, you always had to be like, I got a Dasani water and king size Kit Kat bar.
Did he just remember everything?
Yeah, he just remembers it, and then they have a speech recognition technology, so when you say that, it tells him that, and then it gives him the price. Like, it's kind of crazy. Government jobs, I've learned, they're very inclusive on people with disabilities, dude. They had a Down syndrome person was the mail person for that office, so every time the mail came around, I got to see
seaweed. It has seaweed
that,
around it,
which was interesting as a child, honestly. Like, when you first see a Down syndrome person as a child, it's
No. Like, when I first started looking at mentally ill people or like Down syndrome people, I looked at them and my mom was like, "Why are you staring so hard at them?" Because I've never seen one, so I'm wondering, is this an act? Is he doing like an act? Is this like a bit? Is this like TV? Because I was so confused. I was like, is he really like this?
Yeah, especially when you see the ones that look almost normal.
So I was staring hard at
the
shit,
people
like,
that look almost
'cause
normal.
I'm waiting
and
for
then
them
they're
to
like,
slip. I'm like, is he gonna go back to normal?
Yeah. Like, it's so fucked up to say, but I mean, like, these are the real thoughts. Like, that's
Yeah,
why,
because
you
you're
know.
a kid, you don't understand that shit, and people are like, don't look at him like this. It's like, I'm not trying to be fucking mean. Did I say something? Like, no, shut up.
Which, by the way, I always hated about that. It's like, you shouldn't stare. It's like, no, I'm a kid. I'm curious.
I'm
Just teach
curious
me
as shit.
Why don't
Tell
you
me.
just
You're like hush hush
Because here's the
about
thing.
it.
Most
I
of them
hate
don't
PC
mind that
culture
people
for that
stare.
shit.
They rather you just come to them and then they can explain it sometime. If they physically if they're able to actually tell you, then they rather just tell you, because they want to be treated like most people with disabilities want to be treated like equals. There's a lot of assholes who think they deserve special treatment. Don't get me wrong, but most of them just want to be equal, and equal means I do look weird. Why don't you just ask me some
And
questions?
They
We'll
don't teach
talk
us how
about
to
it.
handle your problems. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'd rather learn.
Yo, but school used to fucking drive me insane. I'm amazed I made it out of there without shooting that place up, because like some days I just could not handle the exhaustion of not having sleep and waking up at that time. It just was too much. And I
What
used
the
to
fuck would you do that you don't have sleep?
I couldn't go to sleep.
Mm.
Like, I just couldn't. Like, I'd be up to like fucking 1, 2 a.m. just like I just didn't get exhausted. Like, I was just full of energy all the fucking time, and like,
Oh,
like
because
most of
school
the time
doesn't
I
use
just
any. So you never played outside with people?
I
at the end of
did.
the day?
That was the thing. Like, I did after school activities. I even worked out. I did multiple things. I played video games. I did everything that you could think of to exhaust you. I wrote in things like my output of like productivity used to be high as hell before like I reached adulthood and my energy levels went down. But like it used to be high as fucking hell. I would do so much useless shit, and I would just never be tired. And then I would crash. And
Well, it's because you were doing useless shit.
Maybe
you should have been doing useful shit, something to feel accomplished by.
No,
and then
it
you
was
could.
useful to me at the time. It was very useful.
Clearly not, because you don't do it anymore. So.
When you're a kid, you think differently.
Yeah, I know.
And that's what it was. And
But
then, like, then you find
but your
later on,
body
you're like,
knows. Even though you think
learn-
differently, your body knows. It was probably useless shit. Like, you
when
playing
you're
outside
younger,
was
you're
probably
like-
going and like.
you're like, okay, this is gonna be productive. This
like,
is gonna be very productive.
what did you do outside though? Did you ever like ride bikes, skateboard for like an hour or two,
Yeah,
shit like that?
skateboarding,
Like,
I go to soccer practice. I go to track practice. I would even do both at the same fucking like in the same semester. Try to film videos. Man, I would draw my ass off. I would play fucking online video games with people. Man, I would do so much work on fucking memes, work on artwork, build websites just for the fuck of it. Working on websites was kind of the useless point that I'm talking about. But long run, people respect me for that
I
shit.
drove by one of those fucking picket signs people put in lawns.
Yeah.
That said, need a website, and gave a fucking phone number to call. I fucking lost my shit.
I was like, you can make
if I wasn't about to do a 2-hour drive home, I literally was about to pull over.
Ew, the grape leaf ones suck. They're kind of gross.
I was literally about to fucking pull over and write on his sign, there are like 70 fucking free website making websites. What the fuck are you doing, dude?
Exactly.
That are so much better than whatever the fuck you're gonna charge. You were so outdated, my guy.
Super.
Oh my gosh,
but
man.
baby boomers will actually fall for that dumb shit. They're fucking idiots.
No, yeah, my friend, he said he used to do he's not that big of a tech guy, but because old people don't know anything about computers, he would charge them a decent amount of money just to like plug something in and just like do quick software updates and shit that you would have ideally figured out on your own.
But now, like, technology has gotten to such an advanced part, like, you actually do have to explain to them how to use a phone. Because that shit is kind of
if they don't follow it through, because I noticed something funny when I went to Colorado. My dad is so illiterate when it comes to technology, but my uncle knows what he's doing. My uncle's younger than him by just a couple years. But
that's all it takes.
It's so annoying, though.
Just that one person that reads the instructions and the manuals to shit when plugging in technology.
My uncle
and you just stick with
always
it.
had to get my dad hip to technology. The thing that always annoyed me about it was like, I always have to bring it up. I was like, Dad, like you worked for the government on computers tracking Russian submarines, and then you retired, and then you worked at the USGS on a computer as a cartographer. You have always been working around technology, yet you were so illiterate with technology. I don't get it.
He probably just did the job and just didn't care.
He did, dude. He was one of those people, dude. He didn't care.
didn't
Plus, he
care,
was
bro.
depressed. I didn't realize. Now I realize as an adult, when my mom died, he was a depressed alcoholic.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it at the time,
deep as
obviously.
hell.
Oh yeah, he was a terrible parent, honestly. At the end of the day, for that around that time period, like he was
shit
not.
Sucks because you have like your whole entire.
He was not
future-
controllable.
You have your whole entire future like planned out for you, and then that shit's just sudden. That shit's sudden as fuck. Like you're like, okay, this person's gonna be around for a very long time, and they're gonna be able to help me with this situation.
Well, no, honestly, it was bad planning on their part, though.
How so?
My mom always had heart conditions. It wasn't her first heart attack. And they also tried to have a kid, and it died during birth. They always say I would have had a sister, but I'm like, would you ever have adopted me and went to Russia if she didn't die during birth, though? And so they weren't able to have another kid, so they adopted me. But I'm just like...
Yeah, but an adoption is a pretty, like, long-term thing. So
It is like they made the decision
expected-
even though she had health problems. Like what I'm saying is they didn't really think all that through, honestly, because like inevitably she was definitely going to die within my lifetime.
I mean, everybody has to die, but they probably didn't think like that. So.
Yeah, but I mean, well, I don't know, man. When I look back at it, it's like she didn't give a fuck about her body like that. So yeah. And when it comes to heart attacks, it's like if you're not gonna do anything to prevent it in the future, and then you want to go and have
But
kids,
then
that's a
they
dumb
didn't-
move.
Like back then, they didn't even tell you like all the things that cause heart attacks. They would just be like, eat these fatty foods. And these are commercials.
You're right. Back then, they
just
didn't
give a
know
fuck.
much.
They didn't
but
know anything.
at least everyone still knows the basics of just like get exercise and eat,
Holy
eat
shit, you're
healthier.
adopted too? He said, I hate being adopted. Why?
Why?
Most kids want to get adopted. They
Yeah,
hate
'cause
being orphans.
The fun thing about being adopted means one thing I've always kind of felt like if you're adopted and you still are with your parents and shit, I always feel like they kind of love you a little more than your biological parents would
Oh,
ever.
definitely,
Because they
because-
literally picked you. Like they were
Yeah.
like, this is something I picked
Oh,
to
yeah,
do.
that-
You know
that
what I
is-
mean?
that is one advantage. And,
Like, because your biological parents can be like, I never even chose to have you type shit.
Yeah.
Where it's like, they're like, no, they adopted kids. It's like those parents literally went, some of them, in my case, across the fucking world to an enemy country now an ally, but just becoming an ally because Cold War. But the USSR just collapsed. So a couple years after that, they went
4
to
years.
literally
4
enemy,
fucking years to be exact.
enemy territory. Yeah, I was adopted in 1997 is when I was brought to America.
Shit, my bad. So like 6 years.
Yeah, 6 years. 1997 though is when I was brought to America, and I have the footage. I can actually bring up the footage. Maybe one podcast someday. I have the footage of me in the orphanage when they met me for the first time.
And
It's fucking creepy, dude.
That
My
is
dad's a
that is
creep.
one advantage. They do like you more, and then the other advantage is they actually have money, so you don't get stuck with poor families.
Yeah, adoption. Also, yeah. The thing that's fun about adoption too is the
You gotta
government
have-
pays you
Yeah.
when you adopt children. The government pays
And
you up
have
until
to
they're
be
18.
financially ready to have children anyway because they have to check all that
Yeah,
paperwork
they
to
check
see
all
if
the
you
back,
can
so
support
they
it.
know that
you
you're
don't
going to
get
be a good
stuck
parent.
with a welfare family like most people.
Ideally, you shouldn't. If they personally adopted you, ideally it's going to be a good family.
Fuck yeah.
If you were taken from your parents and just sent to another home,
Oh yeah,
trial
you're
has
fucked.
been.
If you're
that's
if-
a whole fucking
yeah,
story.
you're part of the system. If you're getting
Yeah,
part of the system,
that's-
that's not adoption. That's like
Yeah.
child protective services. And as we found out with
Relocating.
CPS, some of those kids do get trafficked.
Yeah, that came out. You know what's funny? When that came out, I was like, I'm not even shocked because South Park literally covered this years
fuck.
ago. If we all remember, it was the Dr. Pepper episode. They covered that CPS, even though they think they're doing good, you guys should really start looking into CPS because they're really not doing good. If you remember the Dr. Pepper episode, it was I'm white trash and I'm in trouble. And then Kenny and his siblings all got taken out of the white trash home, and they were put in this weird agnostic family that loves Dr. Pepper because they don't know what it is, so they can at least be certain they don't know what it is.
That was the first time I actually learned what agnostic was. And the girl I was crushing on at the time, she told me that she was agnostic, and I was just
Bro,
like,
Juan used to always do that shit when that
like,
episode came out. He's like, I don't know what I believe in, I don't know what's out there. And I'm like, bro, just say you're an atheist. Shut the fuck up. You clearly don't believe in God, so just say what you are. You're
my
an
family
atheist.
have been agnostic for such a long time.
Jesus.
I was just like, that's wild. I just
That's
learned
such a
about the Lord.
wishy-washy. Who knows what's out there? We know that God's not out there. Like we do know that, because why would the world be this shitty? Why would he why would he create humans with sin and then punish us for sin? You know what I mean? Like, it literally says that in a Bible we're created with sin, and then we get punished for it.
I made a post about that last week. It was like, Adam was like, so if I rub it a bunch of times, white stuff comes out. And God was like, yeah.
But
Adam,
don't do it.
That's masturbation, but don't do it. He's like, why?
Right?
Why did you
Bro,
let that shit
I
happen?
saw a post. I think Renee posted it, actually. I saw a post today or yesterday that had fucking... When yo girl says she got knocked up by the Lord, and 3 men you've never seen before come and give your child gifts, and I was like, damn, bro, that's weird.
Sus as fuck.
The girl who said you've never had sex with said she got knocked up by the Lord, and 3 men that you've never met is now giving them gifts. What the fuck is that? Oh man, shit, we're almost at 4 hours.
Oh damn
I guess
it.
we can. Unless you want to end it out with "Make America Love Again," a quick fun skit, and then say goodbyes. I don't fucking know.
Not really.
Nope, just say our goodbyes.
Let's rate somebody. How many people got in the chat?
Let's see who's still in here. We have 3 people, so definitely died down. Who can we raid though?
Anybody. Just random person.
I'm not logged in.
Oh shit.
Hold up 1 second.
I'm not logged in. Neither of us are logged in. Neither of us are logged in to. Fuck. But yeah.
2, 3.
I think if you've gotten adopted, you basically won your chances at life, because you have beaten.
Especially if you're
way
white and you
more
got adopted,
ratios.
you definitely got you
have beat every single obstacle.
privilege.
That is like you beating. You made it to the fallopian tube, you made it to term, you were born.
We can rate the same
You
guy
got
we
rid
did
of the
last week.
family that probably would have raised you like shit. Found a better family, and you were one of the orphans that got chosen. Most of those orphans don't even get chosen.
Yeah, I'm the story I was
You
told.
fucking
Actually,
odds.
I have my adoption papers. I read the reason why my parents gave me up, because I was told, that I was adopted to a family of painters, and they already had like 7 kids, and they couldn't afford me anymore. Is what I was told by my parents. Yeah. Not like art painters, like house painters, shit like that.
They had 7 kids.
Mm.
You would have grew up like you was like Alabama white trash.
Apparently, yeah.
Paint
That's what I
that
was
house,
told.
Phillip.
But then I looked at the adoption papers, and the reason why I was given up for adoption, according to the Russian papers, was my family said I was sick and had health problems. Even though when I was brought over to America, I was deemed not extremely, but very healthy. Like, I had no fucking problems. Which makes me think they just needed to find a reason to get rid of me because they didn't want me.
Yeah,
Like, I don't think it was that they couldn't afford me. I just think they definitely didn't want me. Which I'm happy I'm in America, bro. I would have hated growing up in Russia, honestly.
Oh, it would have been cold.
That would have been a shitty fucking place.
Fuck
Like,
yeah,
America, as many flaws as America has, it's still...
You dodged a bullet.
With the career path I want, it's the best country to be in for it.
Fuck
Because let's
yes.
be honest here, what's the equivalent of Hollywood in Europe? Can anyone give me the fucking answer? I even asked people in Europe that. What the fuck is their equivalent? At least India has Bollywood. What the fuck is Europe's equivalent? I went to one of the biggest studios in Europe. That's the Barendorf Studios. That's the best I can give you. And that's a lot of American films are filmed there, by the way. Like James Bond and shit are filmed in that studio.
I'm trying to think. Besides Bollywood, where's the equivalent of Hollywood anywhere on Earth?
Yeah, if you want to get into the entertainment business, America's the one to go to.
Tyler Perry has a whole he has a fucking town that is just a set somewhere. In America, he has a whole fucking town that he owns that is just a set for him to shoot movies on.
That is fucking awesome.
That is Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry alone.
That is
for
fucking
Tyler
awesome.
Perry's use.
I've never really seen Tyler Perry movies, so I can't give an honest opinion of him.
He's a fucking
But it sounds like it's for a certain audience.
I think Tyler Perry's a cokehead.
And
the way he makes movies is just some cokehead shit.
True. Mm.
But anyway, this has been Painting with Friends, as usual. I'm Vaz motherfucking Hazing,
We had a fun
DMV's
discussion today.
#1 fucking punk rap star, and we discussed some stuff today.
Got to ass eating.
Oh my
Talked
God.
about space a bit.
Yes.
Talked about politics a bit.
Watched some animals kill each other.
We watched some nature documentaries about animals fucking each
Otters
other.
are
Holy
crazy.
shit, I
Otters
learned
are
something.
crazy.
I learned that otters are out of their fucking mind.
Fucking insane.
I learned that badgers or whatever the fuck was fighting that cobra.
Mongoose.
Mongooses. I learned that they can survive cobra venom. I learned that hippos are dumb as shit, but they're cute.
Oh man. They're aggressive as fuck.
They seem like a stupid animal to exist, honestly, but they're cute.
It's because of the snow age. They're actually an environmental change. When the snow age had happened, or the ice age, that's what it's called.
Snow
I'm sorry.
age. Jesus Christ. The Great Whitening.
The Great Whitening had happened, and there was actually.
We're not talking about America.
There was an animal that was very similar to it it was covered in fur.
That makes
and
sense.
blubber, and that's why it had all that shit. But when it got hotter,
So
it moved to
like
that
how
area, it
elephants
lost
would
that
be the modern equivalent to a woolly mammoth, which
Yeah,
doesn't exist
It
anymore.
just lost all that fur because
Hippos are the equivalent to it, but
it was basically the naked mole rat or the naked cat of the fucking area because it was so hot. But they still needed that fucking moisture because they basically lost all that fur, and that moisture was usually kept in due to like the ice age. That's why hippos and elephants, they need to take mud baths to sustain like a lot of moisture.
yeah, keep that thick mud on there so it doesn't escape.
As long as you know history, you know why things are today. I'm Vaz Hayes.
And evolution is not a lie, contrary to what
Evolution is
Jesus will
just
tell you.
history. Because Jesus never lied about history.
I remember there's before we go out, there was just this one scientist who likes to just troll idiots who just go completely against science. And he went up to this guy who's extremely anti-evolution, and he just like collected a bunch of skulls of the evolution of Homo sapiens, and he was just like, can you put those in order for me real quick? And the dude put them in order from smallest to largest, and he was like, yeah, that's what the scientists figured out too. Like, you proved to me evolution is that you were able to order these skulls, clearly knowing that they clearly progressed in this way. You put them in an order. I didn't tell you the order to put it in. Guess what? That's what the scientists figured out too, my guy. Still deny it? It's like you subconsciously, knowingly put this in an order because you know it's true.
You know what's funny? The people that deny evolution are mostly like eugenicists, which is hilarious because they try to prove that evolution didn't happen and that God made certain people dumber by skulls being smaller, but then like the skulls were the exact same once all of their fucking proto-science was out the window. It was funny as fuck because it was like you're trying to prove something by not proving it and then say it doesn't exist, but you want it to exist.
Yeah, it's that goalpost moving.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that shit.
Anyway, have a great day, and hopefully you had a wonderful Monday, and hopefully this show was enlightening and you learned something. Lighting. Can I just say enlightening? Why do I have to say enlightening? Can I just say enlightening? Because there's no fucking word that means like enlightening, like to light a place up. So why can't we just say enlightening? I like saying, I don't know. There's no
Yeah, enlightening is redundant.
Fuck yeah.
Well, don't you just say enlightened? Isn't that that's the proper term? Is it enlightened, not enlightening? I think we were all enlightened today, not enlightening.
Oh shit, maybe.
I think you just been saying it wrong, bro. I think you added on extra shit to it.
Hopefully this has been enlightened or enlightening.
No, wait. An enlightenment. I don't know.
Fuck. God damn it. All right,
Fucking Hindus.
Let's find somebody to raid. God damn it.
Wait, what? Oh. Raid. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Sorry. I don't remember how to raid, though. Was it /
No, I think we find somebody. Hold on.
/raid. Okay, / raid. We can raid the same guys last time. No, well, these are the only two who are live at the moment for me. We got somebody playing Fortnite with one guy. I don't know him.
Oh my god, I'm having a hairball. Mm-hmm. What happens? I fucking understand how fucking cats work.
Chew on your fucking hair?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna keep this rolling. This is fun to watch. This is just fun.
I think I got it. It literally will be one strand of hair. Oh my god.